live? Livington. Shout out to everybody out there. Sorry, I'm just yeah, we never did a TikTok dance before, but I feel like we've entered into a new era.
Never did a TikTok dance.
Never did a TikTok dance before. What's going on, people? How's everybody doing? Normally I like to come in here with a little bit more energy. Why is this little bastard in here? Hey, both of them.
They like me, bro.
Yeah, but they shouldn't even
choosing up on Spody.
One of them are up, one of them not.
These dogs are full of
the little one
problems,
don't feel me
man.
like that.
Yeah, well, look at Ralph camping out here, and he knows that he's about to get kicked out, and he knows he doesn't like the idea of it.
You chilling.
This is an important week in Winston's life, actually. He's like, this is the most time he spent around minorities, so he's getting accustomed. I think.
He said minorities is crazy.
Winston a vibe. See,
No, Ralph is
tripping. Ralph went up on me behind Lupe, remember?
Oh, yeah, he did.
We went viral.
That's right.
Ralph is from Fodies.
That's right, yeah.
Gotta be.
I forgot. He's definitely a neighborhood guard. For sure.
Yeah, he chilling.
Bro, I'm so proud of the fact that we just did a TikTok dance. This is insane.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm psyched, too. That was really fun, guys.
Yeah, no, so everybody out there, I just want to send you guys a message. Oh, wait. I got to add the link. I got to add the link to my friggin' bio, or else this is all for nothing. Because I said that my link is in my bio. I'm not exactly hitting this podcast with the momentum or energy that I thought that I was going to.
The biosphere.
All right, here we go. I got this link. Where's my link?
Like
let's talk about something. Save me.
I was gonna say I like Stevie's haircut.
They can't even see it.
He's like half a mushroom.
I come in with it's a little delay, but come in with an intro.
A little intro.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
A little intro yesterday. You feel me? All right. Hey, steadily pimping. I'm the podcast game, Scotty pimping. Got my dog on the side of me. I ain't talking about Winston. Hit your flame partner, Lush Uno. I'm back in effect, packing the tech. You feel me? MacArthur Park. That's not the only Mac on the set. As you know, you feel me? To the left of me, holding it down for the whole Golden State. He explodes grenades. He's from that Fody gang. Shouts to the homie Spody Face. Yeah.
Oh, that was fire.
Say I don't bang.
That is a fact. How you see that? See,
we were already talking shit about you.
Hey, see, look, you gonna start the controversy or the theory. The theory goes on that Munchie B can see.
Yeah, they be wondering.
We're gonna keep them wondering.
That would be a really good conspiracy theory that I could kind of get into. They're saying his mic ain't working, but I don't know.
Come on. Mic check.
They can evaluate that over in Edgar World. They gotta turn it up or something. No, this is not members only, guys. We're in here. Yesterday we did a probably like a 5-hour stream with Doughboy, Moose Man, Lush, and Munchie B, and we got to some very, very hard topics. We went in yesterday. It was intense. We discussed Doughboy's mental illness. We discussed Jaleec accusing Skinnyfromthe9 of graping her. We got into some serious stuff yesterday. So if you guys want additional content, that is available for members for the time being. But welcome to the Tuesday show. I'm kind of in another world mentally right now because I was just having so much fun shooting those TikTok dances, one of which is now on my Instagram, the No Jumper Instagram, etc.
Are we viral?
That's premature to say that.
Remains to be seen.
I think we're gonna get
30
clipped.
seconds?
I think people are gonna tune in. They're gonna see it. They're gonna like. Can we show it? Can we do the unveiling for the audience?
Would we be more viral if Young and Jefe was there too?
Check. My headphones also are not working again. Oh yeah. Yeah, but Aunt Jefe wasn't there.
Kind of makes me a little sad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I probably texted Aunt Jefe in the Tuesday group chat. Probably texted. Yeah, there it is. I probably messaged him like 7 times saying that we needed everybody to be here early so that we could do. All right, it's already out. Winston, get the hell out of here. This is why they can't be in here. They be touching wires and shit. Winston, go.
Through the wire.
God damn it. The fact that Winston is the reason why my headphones are not working right now.
And his paws.
Yo, what the fuck? And we got to mess with it again to get that thing operational. I'm getting so mad at the dog that I got to take my hoodie off. Check.
Playback right now.
Check.
Yeah, we definitely going viral with that.
Check. Whatever you did was making it sort of there. There. Oh, nope. What we did is not a skit. It was a 5-second TikTok dance. This guy's saying, "Oh, you told Doughboy he couldn't make skits."
The only skits that I do is
He's
when
gonna
I
make a
slide on the
EBK
hops,
joke.
homie.
Yeah. You're so like Lush. You're kind of like a genius, but you're also like so predictable that it's
Sorry,
like astonishing sometimes.
I suck, bro. I suck. I know.
Up. There we go. Check. That's good. That's it. Boom. Now we got sound. All right. So I guess show the screen.
I thought we was going with the other one.
We got the other one coming next. Yeah, we can show this. You ready? It's up there.
June 24th, No Jumper live show at the El Rey in LA. You gotta be there. It's gonna be the time of your life. Link in description. Let's go.
Boogie down.
This is my idea of how to get a little bit more eyeballs on the fact that we got this live show coming up on the 24th. So head on over to the No Jumper Instagram or my Instagram, and the link is in the description. It would be the joy of my life if you guys would join us at this live show. We've got a lot of surprises. We're going to be bringing out a lot of homies. We got an additional version of this flyer that's coming out soon because I do believe that 607 Unk is going to be opening for us with King Yella, and we might be adding another podcast as well as openers. That is if 607 Unk can get done with the rape tour that he's currently taking part. Just kidding. Well, it's not really a tour. He's like staying in one place, but
I thought that was Whack No Honey.
no, that's a different tour,
Man.
but similar,
right.
similar theme.
This Jaleec's gate.
Oh yeah, Jaleec's gay.
Yeah, gate.
We definitely gonna have to get into that.
Hey, do you guys understand? Like, hey, when y'all were growing up, did y'all ever go to the El Rey Theater for a show before?
I did.
Like, yeah.
You're gonna glaze this theater again?
Yeah, it's a super important venue. This is part of my Frosty the Snowman Pokemon tour collection. This is an important accolade for anybody from the city to be like, hey, you sold out the El Rey. This is a big, important, historic venue in Los Angeles.
Do you think that Doughboy should be allowed in the venue?
Absolutely.
Really? You sure? That's your op. I thought you guys got some tension.
Man, we not hating on nobody. We not stopping nobody from coming. Whatever happens, but definitely allow them. You know what I'm saying? Give them
Mike probably don't need to be in his hand and shit, but he intended. no, bro.
Definitely should not be able to communicate with the world.
like limited time on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Like they all right. You feel me? But yeah, on the scene for sure.
If he comes out and does like a half-hour "Can I talk soliloquy," then I feel like the audience is probably gonna walk away feeling like they were robbed of whatever they came for.
I mean, if you're gonna let Uncle open up for us, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what that was meaning, either on a pod or just comedian.
Him and King Yella allegedly are our openers.
A duo.
So they like I'm not sure exactly how much time we have, but this is like the plan, and I'm hoping we can get like another LA based podcast. We haven't really finalized it. We have like a bunch of different podcasts that have shown interest, but I think that that's kind of like a cool angle for it. Is like not only do you get to see the No Jumper crew come out and do their thing, but you also get to see a couple of other podcasts that you might not necessarily have ever thought that you were going to see live. I don't know. I think that that's like a cool way for us to kind of spice up the live show dynamic.
I definitely think that's fire because it's they in a different dynamic in a different. That's hard.
You remember at the last live show, like how it was different. Each podcast had their own set, but it's kind of like different now because it's really just us and the Monday show, which is you're a part of too. So it kind of makes it weird. But then you do have characters like Moose, Doughboy, Ricky. You feel me? Who like I feel like should be incorporated in some capacity, but
I'm not sure exactly how we're gonna do that, but for sure, we gotta do something like
so
that.
do you remember at the end of the last pod where everybody came on the stage and we was all together and we did like the Q&A and like
the Q&A. I mean, that's almost like what I kind of want to like avoid in a way, because I felt like when you start doing the Q&A, when you like, I don't know, it kind of like drags on. It just feels like there's not like as much happening for the, like, I don't know. My memories of doing the live shows before was that you would have people getting drunk and dancing on stage and it's a shit show. And that's cool. Like, I understand how one time, that's entertaining for the crowd. But I kind of feel like they want more depth. Like I kind of, I feel like they would like to see more actual podding and real conversation, as well as like whatever else we can do to make it a unique, exciting experience, you know. But I don't think we should just get wasted and get up on there and dance to Mark Nasty songs or whatever some other people in such a situation might do.
I think you should invite that one girl out that was here that one time, Snuggie.
Snuggie.
What's Snuggie gonna do, Munchie?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I fuck with Snuggie, by the way.
She kind of spicy a little bit. You feel me? She keep it entertaining a little bit, and she Bexy.
Okay, she is Bexy.
No, for real.
Okay, so is she finna be like replacing the other females that are no longer prominently featured on this channel?
I ain't talking about long term. I'm talking about for her fucking.
No, I'm just like curious. Like it's not like necessarily a terrible.
I'm just saying, just for like a what you want to like for the live show. You feel me? A little female. Then if you know what I'm saying.
What I do know is I know 607 Unk and Yellin is I don't know what is this 3 drunks in a Unk. I know they about to they better bring it, because if they don't bring it, I never opened up for anybody, but I've been to concerts and I also been to different shows, comedy shows and things like that. And when you got the main attraction coming in after you better, you know what I'm saying, do your stuff, because if you get to getting booed and or you don't make an impression, it could definitely leave an impression.
I think Doughboy got to worry about that more so.
And well, we're gonna have a conversation with Unk about the fact that he's not allowed to disparage No Jumper while he's on stage, and if he does, then They'll BMX is gonna bum rush him from the side and tear his ACL.
He's gonna have 5 midgets come out the cuts.
Hey, hold on. Let me all right, because I don't be knowing what's quote unquote content and whatever. So I caught into the last 24-hour stream. Now you was right there, 607 Unk. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to go ahead, boy.
It wasn't no aggression, you know what I mean? Regular. But then, you know, the girl Jaleec was talking about how I pressed and what she call him, Red Hat.
Red Hat.
You let him get pressed or whatever she talking about. And then Kenyella go on and say, oh yeah, what I wouldn't have did if he was right there, or why niggas do that when I ain't there. And I'm like,
he was popping it a little bit, bro.
He was popping it. Fish grease on. I'm like, okay, whatever. You feel me? Because, but you know what I'm saying? They go.
I'm definitely.
I didn't show no aggression to the man on that phone call, but you know he let the little hood rat pump him up and he started popping it. And I'm like, that's crazy.
Well, one thing I do think that we should do is we should have Jaleec come out and Skinnyfromthe9 come out. Sheesh. And then we should say, everybody make some noise if you think Skinnyfromthe9 is guilty.
He's gonna be quiet, cricket.
Everybody make some noise if you think that Jaleec is telling the truth. You know, like we could really get a good poll going about that incident.
I definitely don't think that's a good idea.
No, yeah.
I don't think Skinny gonna be with it, because I don't think he's laughing right now.
I think yeah, he's not probably in a good place mentally right now.
He's not feeling this.
And we don't actually, I mean, all right, so I'm going to be honest with the people out there, is that when it comes to the Jaleec and Skinnyfromthe9 allegations, which, you know, if you really want to dig into it, we discussed it on the Monday show, but basically the gist of it is that Jaleec claims that she was super, super loaded, i.e. drunk, and that Skinnyfromthe9 at some point got her in his house, and that then he took advantage of her sexually and had intercourse with her while she was too loaded to consent. And I'm gonna be real, like, we as a podcast, even within the group chat, it seemed pretty split as far as if we believe her or if we think that she's full of shit. There's definitely some people who think that she's just absolutely lying, and that is based on our prior experience with her, where she does seem like she's prone to exaggeration. And in addition to that, let's also make it clear that along with these allegations, she also has come out with allegations claiming that 607 Unk is A, 50 years old, and B, has been dating his alleged girlfriend, who, again, none of us have known him, I don't believe, to have a girlfriend, but allegedly he's been dating her for 10 years since she was 15. Now, I have no idea, but I haven't seen this girlfriend. I don't know if that's true, but my better judgment says that he's not 50. He doesn't look 50. He doesn't act 50. 50's 8 years older than me. That means you were born in 1975.
So is his girlfriend supposedly 25 now? Would that mean,
Yeah, or 24, I think she said, yeah. But Jaleece's story was basically that Unc and his girlfriend got into such a big argument during the podcast that, or not during the podcast, but while she was at their house, that the girlfriend ended up leaving the house, flipping out, and basically screaming at everybody who was in the house, hey, this dude is a PDF. He was piping me when I was 15, yada, yada, yada. Now, did that happen? We don't really know. It does sound like something that somebody wouldn't just make up.
Well, look, I'll say
But I guess that is a characteristic of a good lie, is that it's usually something that sounds like it wouldn't.
The reason why I'm just hesitant to jump out the window with a strong opinion either way, because regardless of my prior experience with anybody involved in this, I'm not quick to victim blame. And if there's something that's as serious as this that could change the course of the people involved's lives, I'm not going to just jump out the window to talk about it.
Right. And because I don't think we can believe all women, but it is hard to see why Jaleece would make this up about Skinny from the 9. Why would she do that? What would she benefit from? The idea of her lying about Unc is more plausible because they've actually had like a contentious working relationship. But why would she say that about Unc? It's kind of hard to.
Well, there is no real allegations against Unc, to be honest.
I'm going off of everything that she said though. Like dialogue she had with the Bob, Yella, and they talking about on the internet. Leading up all the way up to last night. I'm going off of everything she said. Sound very inconsistent. And if this dude, you never heard of him, you don't know him, you nobody. Well, he driving your car. Why is he driving your car if you're nobody? Why you leave the person you familiar with, which is Yella, to go with the dude you less familiar with? Why'd you go to this house? And I don't know. Like,
yeah, my whole thing is about it's kind of a messed up situation because I don't even mess with Jaleec, but to keep it a band, it's like Adam say, like, why would she do that? But it's a whole lot deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely deeper than rap. But my whole thing is, I think she on one side, she have people that want to feel empathetic for her and want to be there for her and also wanted to believe her. But on the right side, she have people that's affected by the crying wolf syndrome. So, you know what I'm saying, the exaggerations and all that, and then you also have, like, you take out the empathy and you take out the sympathy as far as like the male aspect, even to the women, because she's known to challenge men, she's known to challenge, you know what I'm saying, be ultra aggressive and call people out and act like she's a part of the streets and what I do, the extracurricular pump faking, you know what I mean, and all that type of stuff. So when you rub a lot of people the wrong way, I think if this is true, allegedly, if this is true, I think the reasons why she's not getting that same remorse and that same, you know what I'm saying, it's not hitting as hard as we hit as say, for instance, a Tam was to say this, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, or just
there's less credibility.
Yeah, 1000%.
If Tam said that somebody raped her, we would all just take it at face value. You know?
God forbid.
Jaleece, I'm sorry. And one thing is that there's no such thing as a perfect victim when it comes to a sexual assault allegation, you know? So, unfortunately, the reality of the fact that we all know that Jaleece drinks a lot and does hard drugs, as far as we know, and has been known, I think it's fair to say, to lie in the past and, you know, really kind of weaponize accusations, not sexual allegations or whatever, but I mean, she's just been involved in so much drama, so much mixy shit that it is hard for a lot of people to kind of take it at face value. That being said, one of the craziest things I've ever seen on the podcast from an outsider perspective was for sure Jaleece recounting this rape allegation and Munchie basically saying, shut up, bitch.
I don't believe her.
I know you don't, but it still looks so crazy.
I don't believe her because that's messed up. So, all right, let's just say she put all this out there in the airways. He might have a failing music career, but he's still trying to do his thing. Okay. Not only that, is his regular life. Now, if it come out through and through that he got proof that this is a lie, then what? Oops, my bad. Well, I thought, no, that ain't good enough. And then I'm only going off of everything she said. And then we Googled yesterday, about the grape kit and how the protocol with that, and what she said with that don't align up with that. Like,
well, yeah, there is like some
different state. She in a different. She always in a different state as well, though. So.
And then she keep talking about she called her psych.
Look, regardless,
now, she didn't say I called my therapist. She said I called my psych.
The point
now
is,
I want to know what you diagnosed with.
The main point to glean from all this in 2026: don't be knocking down bitches when they're drunk. Period.
Man, don't knock down Jaleec, bro. Leave it alone. Pass on it.
Don't be like, if there's a question, if it's a girl that probably might not choose up if she's sober, don't even like go there.
Well, that's at least one thing I learned throughout this whole thing is that Skinnyfromthe9 seems to really think that Jaleec is like a joint. Like, probably the way he looks at her is like the way that I looked at Lil Debbie when I wanted to date her like 10 years ago for clout purposes, you know, pre-Lena actually, probably 12 years ago. But, you know, I think that to Skinny, he looks at Jaleec as so jointed up that he was probably in that sort of haze of love where he was probably also drunk as fuck too. He's kind of willing to turn a blind eye to the fact that maybe she was too loaded because he's really thinking, you know, I mean, let's be real. Skinnyfromthe9, the whole time I've been knowing him, he's been trying to get in the game. He was trying to rap. He tried to be a YouTuber. He's been trying to be a podcaster with Unc. I feel like maybe he was looking at Jaleec like, oh, maybe this is my lotto. Maybe this is how I become 21, you know?
It's about lotto.
I'm serious, though. I really think that could be going through his head because I think that Skinny, as long as I've known him, has been just trying to get on in any possible way.
So do you think that like Doughboy's prophecy of her being like analogous to Cardi B makes sense?
Of course not.
Doughboy is such a retard for saying that. Like, I can't even wrap my head around the fact that he's serious.
That's disrespectful to Cardi, bro.
It's just so insane.
Yeah, so
sorry, Barty.
Like, have you ever met anyone before? If you look at Jaleec and think she's gonna be the next Cardi B, I really question if you've ever like left the house before.
Yeah, so with that being said, because there's a lot of critique on Jaleec, you know what I'm saying, and why
Jaleec.
Yeah, you know, and why people don't believe her or why she has less credibility than Skinny. But on the other hand, dude kind of weird too though, because let us say for instance, you know what I'm saying, this allegedly the footage, the little footage or whatever the niggas like, why you, bro, you got a whole camera in your room, dog.
Yeah.
Talk about that. It's one thing. It's one thing. So for the
how does Skinny not have enough money for that?
No, listen.
As long as it ain't his bathroom,
no.
That's impressive.
Let me land. So the footage, I don't know if they seen it or whatever. The footage we seen or whatever. Supposedly, you know what I'm saying, his house.
It's all over the internet, by the way.
Yeah, so it's all over the internet, so they know. Yeah. So he has cameras. He has cameras everywhere in his house. To me, in my personal opinion, unless you like, you know what I'm saying, like if you got cameras in your room, your bedroom, to me that's strange. If you want to do something freaky, I know if you want to do something freaky, you set a camera up and all that. But when you got cameras in your room, I can see the dining area, you know what I'm saying, the patio, outside area, even the living room, whatever the case is. But when you got cameras just in your room like that, to me, like that's strange.
Okay.
Hey,
counterpoint though. Okay. I know a dude, Rico Strong, famous porn star and Crip from Long Beach, who told me that at a certain point, he beat a rape accusation solely because of the fact that he had cameras up in his house because a girl chose to say that he had raped her, and because he had surveillance camera footage from his living room, he was able to actually say like there is no evidence of that, and boom, there was no charges.
Thank God.
That being said, the legality of having cameras all over your house is up in the air. I think having it in your bedroom is not a great idea, and I understand the desire because for me personally, if I was a bachelor again, I would like the idea of having a recording of everything that I did just to save myself if I ended up in that situation. But I don't. Bingo. I was looking up the rules in Vegas.
California, you got to tell them.
Let me just read this.
You got to sign in your house.
Exactly. Yes.
Look, you got to sign this under surveillance, and that's it. That's all you need. If maybe her drunk ass didn't see the sign, but as long as you got a sign,
correct.
Bitch, you could read. You passed third grade, so
it doesn't have to be inside with that sign. Much does it have to be saying? I mean, because when you say you'll be recorded, they thinking outside, right? Does it have to be saying inside?
I believe it has
inside your house.
It has to be visible on multiple walls. Like,
but let me tell you something. We from California, and we got
have to let it be known.
We have a flocking culture. So when you flock, boom, you straight to the master bedroom. That's where all the shit at. Why wouldn't you want cameras in your bedroom? That's if you getting booked. That's where all your prized possessions gonna come from.
Yeah, that's kind of strange. I think like when you
no, it ain't.
That's kind of strange.
I mean, I think but it makes sense though, especially if you're somebody who's been lied on before, that to have a video recording of whatever goes in your bedroom. I understand the impulse, but also the legality is definitely a question. I was asking the AI earlier about this, and it said, in many jurisdictions, including Nevada, sharing explicit footage of someone without their consent. Okay, so this is not about creating the footage. This is about just the fact that he apparently sent it to Unc. Sharing explicit footage of someone without their consent, often called revenge porn, is a crime. And as for recording inside of a private bedroom, it's generally illegal if there's a reasonable expectation of privacy and no consent. He should absolutely consult an attorney, because these kind of charges like voyeurism or distribution of explicit material can carry severe penalties. So there is a possibility, I think, that the rape accusation could fail at an early stage as far as her telling the cops, but then the revenge porn thing could stick, because it's not going to be arguable. If they go and they subpoena Skinny's phone, they're going to be able to see that he sent that footage. And I guess all he has to do is send it to one person, and it now qualifies as revenge porn.
But that's not really what you mad at. You mad because you can't remember something and you might have been taken advantage of. So why move on to revenge porn? Why you don't stick to what you mad at?
I don't know, but the other thing that I was saying was strange too, Munchie, what she said on the thing to me is this. That's why I said it's strange. It's this is out of her own mouth. She said that not only that it was kind of bushy down there. This is what she said.
She said it was. Oh, she said she wasn't planning on fucking. Okay,
yeah. No, only she knew she wasn't going to do anything and doing anything anytime soon, because it was bushy down there, and not only it was bushy down there, she was on her cycle. And she said she had either a pad or tampon, one of the two.
Banging so woo.
She said a pad.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, a pad, whatever. She has some protection down there. You know what I'm saying? So if you skinny in it, if you really it's alleged. If you, bro, that's different, dog. That's different.
Hey, but guess what? Now, if they run this camera back and she ain't peeled no pad off, or no pad got peeled off, or she didn't go to the bathroom, at least try to, because she said it was her first date of her menstrual. Now, that light gonna stay red longer than the light on Greenleaf and Compton. Because that red light on Greenleaf, if you're in Compton, that shit do not turn.
Slow lights.
You just go run that shit. But so, hey, bro, she's lying, bro. I don't give a fuck. I know the women go, whatever, nigga. I got 2 daughters, bro, and I'm a protector for real.
Okay,
nigga.
But let me ask
y'all, lying, bro.
Do you guys think that there's something inherently predatory of telling the homie like, "Hey, I got $100 for you. I'm on
a dead home." That's what I said, because you know that's intent. That's premeditated. Because
so basically, Jaleec brought up the fact that before King Yella left, I guess she was hanging out with King Yella and Skinnyfromthe9, and at some point, King Yella leaves, and she sees Skinnyfromthe9 give Yella $100, and she felt like he was essentially like paying Yella to get the fuck away from him so that he could take advantage of her or fuck her or whatever.
And he never disputed.
For me, that sounds a little strange though, just because like I could easily imagine a scenario where I would give you $100, maybe because you fucking gave me some weed, maybe because I just owed you $100. I mean, there's just like a lot of reasons why you could give somebody $100. Like the sex trafficking angle is.
Has anyone denied that though? I think
Yella never denied. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but also never in my life have I paid the homie to go do something else so that I could fuck a girl that we were hanging out around.
It's a little
which honestly not the worst idea I ever heard.
I'll tell you what it sounded like, because they all left together, right? And they had plans of all going out. So if I want to knock her down, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, we about to keep going, and he got to get to where he got to go some way, right? And get my honey.
Yeah.
That's just my best guess, because y'all all had plans to go one place.
Especially if you had to go cop a Uber.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's like, here's $100.
Yeah, go get
that's exactly what I'm saying.
I'm trying to run jugs.
Yeah, get yourself a bottle too.
But that shows premeditation though. I mean, listen.
Hell yeah, you plotting on the pussy.
Why not just tell the homie like, hey, I'm about to go?
No, ain't nothing wrong with it. But it shows that in her mind, she like, you was planning on doing this,
and she didn't see it. King Yella told him that. Oh, he gave me $100
Yeah, and he never disputed it. When she said that he has yet to come out and say
sure.
he's lying.
I think Unc agreed.
It's smart for him not to say nothing.
Well,
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Once they already agreed to it that it happened. He paid her.
No one's refuted that.
Him. Yeah, he paid him to get on. Like, I'm trying to run jugs.
And I'm just asking y'all, is that weird or not?
No,
they ain't
I don't think
weird.
it's that weird.
They ain't weird. But it helps her case though. It's not weird because we did plenty like, hey bro, like you a third wheel. That's what come in get right out. Nigga, get up out of here. Women do that. And like girl, I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying?
Guess what? Look.
But why is there a financial transaction?
Hey, hold on, listen. You know, females is the queens of that shit. They go 4 deep to clubs, and when they leave, one bitch always missing. They don't never leave as a group.
This is true.
Got took home.
Someone's getting her.
Somebody that filled her mouth up.
For
Females
sure.
are the queens of that shit. I'm telling you. Hey, but man, look. I'm just saying. What if it comes out that all is a complete exaggeration or a lie? What do Skinny from the 9 get?
Realistically, nothing. But
That's
yeah.
false.
Oops.
I'm on a listen. Whatever he was gonna get if he got found guilty, if this come out to all be a lie, I feel like she should get every bit of it and more. Don't play with people like that. They lie. I don't fuck
Show
with
the
that,
screen
bro.
real quick. This is an ironically titled music video. If this all pans out, Skinny from the 9 just left jail. Okay, not funny. But I haven't actually seen it yet. But like, I guess Unc was forcing, quote unquote, Jaleec to do content with Skinny from the 9 after this incident.
No, I don't think no. So she had already. So what she was saying yesterday, and this is somewhat consistent with Unc's timeline as well. She said that she had quit after this incident, and she got mad at Unc because he continued to work with Skinny, despite the fact that she told him, "This dude just R-worded me."
I thought that they actually did content together, but if that is true, it would appear that 607 Unc took it down.
Yeah, no. It's what she said. It's what I just said. Is what she was saying yesterday.
What is Skinny? What's his nationality? What's his race?
Puerto Rican or something? He's from Jersey.
Yeah, I believe so.
He's from Jersey, and I don't know. I mean, it is kind of weird. It's just like, I just feel very, very torn because I honestly, like, I'm not entirely confident that Jaleec is a reliable narrator of what goes on in her own life when she's loaded. And then Skinny from the 9, I mean, you know, as much as he's never really done anything like terrible that I've been around for, I think it's fair to say that I've seen him with some questionable decision making throughout his life.
For sure.
Hey,
I mean, but
and he just comes off very thirsty.
That also doesn't mean that you're guilty of this.
For sure. And I mean, I don't even know exactly what it is, but like Whack posted a video that's like super cropped that shows Jaleec like coming in and sort of like kissing Skinny, and like this video is purporting to be like proof that she couldn't possibly have been raped. And that's one thing that I'm being real cautious about here, is that it does feel like a lot of the men in this environment who are kind of like prone to defending Skinny are kind of using like all of the most sort of like played out old school defenses of a guy who's accused of something. Like, oh, look,
I'm going off what she said.
There's a clip where she kissed Skinny, so therefore it's impossible that she was raped, which I don't think that's true. It's possible that both could be.
Wait, hold on. You know how we can end all this right now? It just came to me right now.
Watch the sex tape.
He got a camera in his. He got a camera in his room. If it was untrue right now, if he didn't, dang, that's kind of
But
crazy.
he can't post it because it's
But he could. She said she made a police report. She did a rape kit. She said
okay, so she said she wanted to do a rape kit, and that
But the lady died.
the lady died, which strange.
I didn't get I didn't get that part.
Go to another hospital.
I thought she did. Hold on. I thought she did.
So
No, that doesn't make any sense. Like, she did say that, and that's probably an ill-fated thing for her to say. But regardless, she didn't choose to go per like what she said yesterday until 2 weeks after. At that point, like a rape kit.
No, she said a couple days after. She said she went a couple days after.
I believe she said 2 weeks.
A couple days, right? Yeah, she went a couple days after.
okay, evidence from a rape kit can be collected up to 96 hours following a sexual assault. The rape kit is an evidence collection tool that documents physical injury and gathers physical evidence like DNA, fibers, hair that may have been transferred during the sexual assault. It's your choice to have evidence collected. So this is my thing about it, is that
4 days later. Until 4 days.
4 days,
Right.
and okay, as soon as you take a shower, that's not good for the odds of the rape kit being able to prove anything. But then also, I think, and I could look this up if you want, but like, I think that a rape kit tends to detect sex that was had by force. And she's not really saying that she ever resisted during the sexual encounter. She's just saying she was too fucked up to consent to it.
Correct.
So I don't think that the rape kit, even if he did rape her, I don't think it's going to show that he like took it, because she was probably loaded enough that she doesn't even claim that she was like fighting back.
Correct. But she also kept saying multiple times, like, let's play the tapes, let the police investigate the tapes.
Maybe we can have a viewing party when I'm in Vegas this weekend.
That's literally what she said. And on top of that, she also, regardless if she had at some point said it was a couple days, I specifically asked multiple times yesterday, and she did say it was a couple weeks. She said it was a couple weeks.
No. I said, when was the last time? When did she go to the police? She said a couple weeks.
Well, exactly. So
go to the police. The police.
Right, so you can't. So what she said is you can't even. Which we're not sure if this is verified or not.
We did verify it. She said you can't get a grape kit without a police report, and that was a lie.
And that was not true. Yeah, when we looked that up, that does. But who knows? Maybe somebody told her that. So just to shoot her some bail. Maybe she thought that. Even if it's not true.
Some not smelling right to me. I'm gonna keep it a bed and let that too. Some it just it is, bro. Her stuff in this whole story, because like I said, if something out there on the internet right now and I had the tape, I'm not showing it to nobody. I'm going right to law enforcement. Hey, look, this has been said about me, huh? Just so y'all know, you would absolutely. He would come out and say right now, hey, look, I got the tape right now. Yeah. But he
didn't say nothing.
Why? I'm talking. If you're innocent and you know you didn't do anything, if you didn't go inside that woman. If you didn't go, so
he
that
went inside her. We know that.
So that to me, in my personal opinion, so per law, if he went inside of her, first of all, per California law, I don't know about it. I don't even stay on California. If you went inside that lady, what she's saying right now, that's great, bro.
No,
that is,
bro.
That is. Don't say that.
All she's saying is she don't remember how she got from the couch to the room because you was drunk.
Munchie, if she coming out,
you
can't remember.
But fucking a girl in that state is
what state?
Like if they're that fucked up, not the state, but like if a girl's that drunk, you fucking her is sexual assault.
The thing I want
they could potentially claim that, and you could potentially be found guilty.
The difference I want to separate is passed out drunk and blacked out. Blacked out, you're conscious. No, it ain't.
No, passed out means you're actually like you're not conscious. Your eyes are closed.
Yeah, like
when you blacked out, that's just a memory lapse. You fade.
Yeah, blacked out. It looks like you're fully aware and cognizant, but you're actually you're gonna have no recollection of it after the fact.
Okay, you could have been blacked out and had a squabble.
Yeah,
you could have been blacked out and had a squabble.
So she's admitting essentially or claiming that she was blacked out during this encounter. Now, whether or not that is considered R-word or there's evidence that would substantiate that claim remains to be seen. However,
police ain't fucking with her, bro. She went to them a long time ago. They know she bullshit. They watched her on YouTube.
She said,
I mean, we don't know. We don't know what their reaction.
That's not for us to determine.
She's acting like she's still having conversations with the police and that they're pursuing it. Although I think that it's like 95% of rapes don't end up with convictions.
I told him to ask, hey, what's the detective name? 'Cause I'm about to get the typing. She didn't want to ask, being a nice guy.
So Munchie, you believe
she cursed you out? Remember?
So Munchie, if this dude went inside her, you don't think that's nasty and disgusting as fuck? She on her period.
I don't believe that.
So you believe that she's lying?
No.
That she's lying about being on her menstrual cycle.
Girls
you don't even know her.
Well, don't say that.
Girls on their period. I've done worse.
So yeah, but you're
talking about rape and you just
not
that.
Not like that. But as far as like,
I kind of know what you were trying for there, but
it was bad timing.
Crazy.
Bad timing. Yeah, no, I don't.
So you talking about somebody that you don't even know, like even with consent?
Hey, listen. This will. He know he ain't guilty. Hey, bro, if it's on camera and she ain't peeled off no football pad or nothing. Nah, I hate to be insensitive. I love women.
Okay, so if this was somebody else besides someone that you don't get along with, would you?
If I heard everything that she said and somebody else said it, I wouldn't believe him. She didn't talk too much. She been talking about this.
Would you have would you have a different opinion if it was somebody that who you wasn't beefing with?
He just said the same shit. That's what he gets asked.
And what was your answer?
If she was, if the person I didn't have an issue with was saying the same exact thing she has been saying, cap.
You still believe Cap? You
calling
still call
Cap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Cause she putting her foot in her own mouth. Like, you feel me? Maybe she should shut up.
If you were talking about most women, like 98% of women, I would say that a lot of people here are being like presumptuous and jumping to conclusions. That being said, we know her, so I think it's right for us to be at least a little skeptical. That being said, I'm still very middle of the road. Like I don't know. I feel like they're both pretty like flawed narrators of this situation.
for sure, but ultimately, no women deserves that to happen to them, no matter what. It don't matter if they're like the biggest 304 on the blade or
Agreed.
they're the biggest nun in the monastery. It don't matter.
I
No
agree.
woman deserves to endure that. Period.
And that go without saying because I've been around a long time and they be hood rats and they give it up to everybody except for this dude. He be like, man, you let so and so fuck. I mean, she might be a rat, but she might not not for you though. So females could do whatever they want with their body, whatever.
Is it a possibility that this is a play?
No.
I hope to God not.
Not the fans. For the fans, we all know that is for sure not a play.
The number
For
one
the
thing that
fans.
makes me believe that it's not a play is the fact that Skinnyfromthe9 has not responded to the phone calls yesterday. He hasn't posted anything about it. Also, why would he want to be called a rapist for clout? I don't really.
No way. Especially like the recent posts he's been making.
Has he been posting like other things?
Apparently, like they're saying he was posting today and was like expressing self
Inflicting
harm.
Wait,
yeah.
really?
That's messed up, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say that that's messed up because I don't know if he did it or not. So
Nah, bro, because he might be getting calls from women in his family, all kind of shit.
Okay,
like,
so let's say he didn't do it, right? Let's just like go out on a limb and say he didn't do it. That like I can understand them allegations weighing heavily and causing great distress.
It's got to be a terrible feeling for him to know that people are saying this about him and that he can't really do anything to disprove it or prove it, you know?
I mean, he always go show the footage.
Check. Okay, so Skinnyfromthe9 has not posted on his Instagram story, but let's see what he's saying here.
What you want, bro? Man, I'm trying to get this money, man.
2 days ago, he's trying to get money.
Trying to pay this rent. Yesterday, we did chicken cross for 1,000, flipped it into 2K. Today, we're gonna take that same 2K and put it on one hand of blackjack.
Oh, he's doing rainbow reels. That's cool. I do that too.
2,000.
Somebody shoot the link that I'm talking about.
You're supposed to tag him in the description, but I guess not today.
2,000 right there. That's a 9 versus a 3.
So I mean, even if you're being accused, you still got to get your gambling reels off, I guess. But look at the comments. Glitter Kitten said you got allegations.
that's tough. See how shit go stick.
RB Ol said, "Oh yeah, he did that shit." Bathwater Clip says Skinny got a weird case. Why is he around?
I just blocked that motherfucker, whoever that is.
Yeah, who is this?
I don't know. Nobody.
Oh, they be stealing my content. Is it blamping time? Are they a hater?
Yeah,
all
Blam,
your
Blam blood.
If
Blam blood.
they're a hater, then it's blamping time.
Yeah, Blam dirty bathwater.
Yeah, okay. Might have to do that. We'll see. But either way, I mean, shit.
Per my understanding, a lot of like he's expressing a lot of sadness over Jaleec being mad at him, and he really wants to be with her.
Bro, he thought that was going to be his lotto.
Well, that too. Even Unc was saying that yesterday. Like, oh, he's like a lover boy, and he has big feelings and deep feelings for
He's tender.
Jaleec. Yeah,
But
specifically with her.
But you know, with Unc, how it seems like he can't take anything serious, and you'll like have a conversation with him, and you really can't tell if he's trolling or not.
Right.
Yesterday, when we called him and tried to get his version of events here, he said that Skinny was in love with her and that she made up the rape allegation from scratch in order to basically make him stop being in love with her.
That's like beyond toxicity.
That doesn't make any sense.
No.
As far as I'm concerned, that sounds
It went
insane.
a little different. Yeah, you didn't quote that quite right, but
I mean, I just his version of events just sounded so crazy, and it was like, I can't believe I'm having a serious conversation with you about an SA allegation, and you're just going to tell me this insane.
No, like if I could like just really honestly assess what happened, I would probably guess that they were obviously faded. You know what I mean? Like there was a little bit of like predatory elements of Skinny, although I wouldn't consider it personally within the realm, although it's not my place to do so. As the R word, I
mean, none of us were in the room. We don't know exactly how this went down.
Only two people know. If I had to guess, just
Shit.
based on what it looked like,
1.5,
she's
she don't
definitely
remember.
it's definitely something she regretted immediately after or like the next day after, and he kind of had stronger feelings than she did and wanted to have an actual relationship there, and whatever ensued as
Has
a
that been
result
confirmed though? Because that's another allegation that I wouldn't have on me too. Like basically saying I wanted to wife up Jaleek. You know what I'm saying?
Why would Unc be saying that if it's
No,
not
because
true?
we don't know when to take Unc serious, bro.
He just said the same thing. He don't know. So that's another allegation. Like,
But
why-
you don't think that Skinny would want to wife up Jaleec? I think he's probably looking at Jaleec like a prize.
Man, because he a square and ain't used to get no ass, bro. So he probably did want to, like, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't straight.
He's looking for his Ace family. You know, he wants her to be his Catherine. He's Austin McBroom.
Didn't Skinny have like a whole period of time where he had like a hit single out and was like actually successful?
That time in his life is massively exaggerated, primarily by him, in order to make people believe that he had more motion than he actually did. But there was a time period where it seemed like he had the potential to pop off.
on the up and up.
Yeah, I mean, when I was signed with Atlantic, that they were trying to sign Skinny from the 9, and they wanted me to be as like the guy who signed him, and I told them no, and then they were going to do it anyway, and then L.A. Reid swooped in and offered him more money and ended up signing him. And
He was like,
So what's his
"Thank God."
what's his biggest song?
he had a song called Love
It
Blast
was like a love song, yeah.
that realistically probably had fake views on it from my perspective, but you know. Anyway, let's look at this. So Whack posted up he posted two things. He posted that same conversation that we watched yesterday on the pod, in which Jaleec seems to be saying that she did not get R-worded, but then Whack wrote for the caption, "I don't like liars. I don't like false accusations against people that could land them in prison. Hashtag Jaleec, you were good people, but you're dead wrong on this. Don't know if it's the clout or he didn't want to go in his pockets, but you are clearly moving around this man's house willingly. You can't come into a man in and out his bed and then days later say what happened. Nah, it don't work that way. You owe Skinny from the 9 an apology. Sincerely, the exposers." And all right, so let's watch this clip and try to like make sense of what's happening here. So this is Jaleec right here, and then this is Skinny right here with the dreads. And it's like you see her lay next to him and give him a kiss on the cheek. I don't know how much that really proves.
Hey, it's more, I'm assuming, but you can't put everything out.
Exactly.
I don't believe it's AI.
Hell no.
That
Allen
seems-
Iverson been retired.
It seems unlikely, but yeah.
That is not the answer.
What you say? Oh, but Obama wasn't a low
He
rider.
definitely was.
This carries about as much weight as Obama in a low rider, I'm going to be honest with you. But I mean, I guess her giving him a smooch on the cheek is not like super consistent with her version of it. But I mean, she could have been passed out of her mind and leaned down and gave him a kiss on the
It's
cheek.
somewhat is to a degree, because she actually said, like, y'all know me, I'm super flirty, da, 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 da. Like,
Right.
that's not really anything outside the scope of
Yeah,
that.
and also just because she gave him a kiss doesn't mean that, and it's just me being transparent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even she laid with him, like, I'm tired, I'm faded, I'm about to go to sleep. That still don't, you know what I'm saying? That still, all this could be true. Like, she could have gave him a kiss. That does not prove that he didn't do what he did.
Correct.
If
he did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if he really did it.
I believe this what he putting out there for now, because he can't put out an XXX video.
Yeah, that would be a bad look.
That would be a bad
Imagine
idea.
Wack posted that.
Yeah, and I also think it's it has no validity, you know what I'm saying?
He sent it to me, I'm posting it.
And Rat 100 shouldn't be the poster boy for this behind that, especially all the stuff that he dealing with.
Hey,
right
well, I'm gonna say this. A week before he went on tour, they was talking about this, and he touched on this. That's why I'm like, you got, the tongue is powerful. He said about, yeah, you could be getting drunk together, you know what I'm saying, getting faded, you know what I'm saying, y'all both feeling the way. Bro, he just gave an example of the bullshit she going through right now. So he touched on this and said he wasn't with it a week before that Blueface tour and this bullshit right here. So, I mean, it's consistent. I could say that.
And so 2 hours ago, 607 Unc left a comment on this video saying, "I have new findings. Big homie Cece is in the middle of the investigation. Worldwide hustle will protect women and kids. If I was wrong, I will go public. Let us finish the process." Apparently they're doing their own investigation.
No, but they sent
Internal affairs?
No. Big homie Cece's supposed to be some type of PI, right? So he could do this.
Personally, I feel like that is entirely fabricated, and so I'm not going to take the results of its investigation.
So he ain't never
Big homie CC a PI.
Okay, Big Homie CC is always talking about how he does these anti-kidnapping or anti-human trafficking raids and how he's always protecting women and children against these horrible offenses that are being perpetrated upon them. I have never seen any evidence of this at all. And meanwhile, like I followed him on Instagram for a long time. It's like he documents every part of his life, but apparently the child sex trafficking rings that he's been taking down single-handedly are not within the realm of things that he's going to document in any way. So personally, I feel like Big Homie CC is a charlatan, and I would not trust his findings about this in any way, shape, or form. I think he's totally corrupted. But
Big Homie CC, we need some receipts, bro.
Big Homie PP. Big Homie Fifi.
We need some receipts.
When I fuck him, I'll call him Big Homie PP.
Yeah, we need some receipts, bro.
Dead homies.
I thought he was really doing the work.
That was extra good.
Oh, now we podding.
Yeah.
We deep in it now.
Hey, gay.
We deep in the pod, my guy. Yeah, so this is a crazy situation if you really think about it. I would like to institute a rule here at No Jumper. Nobody should be having sex within No Jumper. But in particular, please do not have sex with Jaleec because she's loaded pretty much all the time, as far as I could tell. It's just not safe. You can't do it.
Y'all tell Creep that.
Slippery slope. Yeah, that's another thing I was about to ask. What happened with your boy? I thought that was, you know what I'm saying, his little
I
school.
believe he still manages her.
Oh, Creep?
Man, that managing shit is a joke, bro.
I thought that
In
was
order to manage somebody,
school.
what's the monetary gain?
I'm not gonna lie. I heard Creep talking about it, and the way Creep was talking about it did not make me feel like he has a lot of faith in her version of events. But I don't know. I only caught part of the conversation.
Version of these events?
Yeah. I mean, like I pretty much just like heard Creep talking about like, yeah, bro, but like, you know, she'd be loaded as fuck. And I'm like, yeah, that's what we were all thinking, man. It sucks for her that like, you know, her prior behavior makes it so that we don't necessarily feel the need to believe her immediately, where a lot of women, if they were to say this, we would probably take it a lot more seriously.
I mean, regardless, I don't like, do you guys in any capacity look at Skinny different as a result of this or not?
Hell yeah.
No.
I gotta now. I gotta put all my feelings to the side until we see I'm not passing judgment on nothing.
No.
Him even wanting to sleep with her makes me think a little differently of him. That being said, my opinion of him wasn't super high in the first place.
Was
Hey,
it?
y'all know more about him than me and Spuddy Face though, bro.
I've known him for like
he was
10 years,
associated
yeah.
with Treyway back then. And,
That's an
and
exaggeration.
he got a snitch allegation. That's all I know.
So me personally, the reason why I feel like, and allegations to the side, I think that like Munchie said, he went in that. I honestly think that. So me, in my personal opinion, for her to say, and nobody disputed this, he never came out and said that, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't on her period anything. Just the sheer principle of you going into that with that box bleeding and all that, you different, bro. So that's just me personally. Somebody you don't even know further. I just
It's in
weird,
his
bro.
best
Then the
interest not to
camera
say
in the
nothing.
room,
If you could potentially be facing some criminal charges, it's in your best interest not to say nothing.
Yeah, that's probably the smartest thing that Skinnyfromthe9 is doing, is not commentating on this publicly, because it could only hurt his situation. If anything, I feel like Unc is not really doing Skinny a favor by talking about it on the podcast. I think the fact that like Wack even posted this video is pretty problematic, because that means that like if there's a real investigation, they're probably going to also want to subpoena Wack's phone, and they don't even have to do that. They just have to look at Skinny's phone, and they're going to be able to tell who he sent this video to. And I really feel like that could be more of a problem, even though it's like, okay, if Skinny sends the video to Unc and Wack to help exonerate himself, does that carry the same weight legally that a revenge porn situation would? Because typically revenge porn is being done to humiliate the person, to embarrass them. Him sending it to Wack or Unc would have a different motive. That being said, I don't know. Maybe it would be treated the same way by the cops.
My understanding, it would have to be posted in a public space in order for it to connotate.
I know it's like probably a big deal to you, bro, but like that's up to 6 months in the county, or a fine up to $1,000. Nobody worried about that. Revenge porn?
Yeah, okay.
Ain't nobody gonna make you roll it up for revenge porn.
Well, that's interesting.
You're not
Okay.
registering in a like Megan's Law for revenge porn.
Wouldn't it be like
Who cares
psyched to
about
have
that
it?
shit? Who haven't showed a bitch getting fucked on their phone to somebody else?
Well, there's a difference between doing
When camera
that
phones
and
first
like
started being a thing?
maliciously attacking. You know what I mean?
And I also wasn't.
It's not malicious.
I also wasn't saying he should tell his life story or go into depth about his case. I mean, I don't think that it will hurt him to go put out a statement, release a statement. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's with a publicist or himself, is like, I am innocent of all these charges, and leave it at that. But just not saying nothing, like you just.
Hey, Spuddy Face.
Yeah.
We didn't seen a lot of sales, both of us, right?
Yeah, that's a
We
fact.
here 6 months, we get happy. Oh, that's it. We gonna take that. Ain't nobody give a fuck about no 6 months and a fine up to $1,000, bro.
I don't think Skinny from the 9 is ready for 6 months.
In that Nevada prison.
I mean, listen, I think he'll survive,
I don't know what it is in Nevada, but
but I think he'd be pretty upset.
No, he definitely gonna be on PC.
No, when Flacco was talking shit, I looked it up. It was like 6 or 9 months or some shit.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, Skinny, we tried to call him yesterday. I don't want to put too much pressure on him to make a statement or anything like that. I mean, it really benefits Skinny that he allegedly committed this act upon a woman who none of us is really eager to give her a clean bill of health, because at least there's a lot of skepticism about it. I mean, what a nightmare for him that he went from thinking this is the best pussy that he got in decades, years,
The closest thing you'll get to Cuban doll.
and now
So
it's an
he thought.
accusation.
You think he really thinks all this? Like,
No,
or
that's
is
what Unc said. Unc, oh no, she said that too though. She was like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying, I'm no jumper. They be seeing me in the flesh. You know what I'm saying?"
Oh, hey, he's like he be seeing me on No Jumper. He knew who I was.
Knowing how
which is probably
Hey,
true.
I know Skinny from the 9 to be probably one of the more clout hungry people that I've ever known.
But she
in
been
my
on
entire
No
life.
Jumper like 9 times.
Yeah, but to him, I think
bigger?
that
ain't-
probably is like she's fucking Lotto, like she's Marilyn Monroe to him.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong though. He's bigger than her. Correct?
Yes, Sirski.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fame wise,
Yeah, correct.
I mean,
I
okay,
don't know. I missed his run. I was in prison.
he
I
has
was in
more
prison.
followers than her, but for sure, as far as like in terms of like being invited on podcasts or anything like that, he's pretty much on zero. And then meanwhile, yeah, she like makes the occasional appearance on No Jumper or Unc's podcast. It's not a whole lot, but it's definitely more motion than he has.
I think him at his peak is probably more famous, but like her
Man, I was
current-
there. I was there.
But even so,
it was not much of a peak.
he, like,
Hey, this is crazy.
I'm just being real. Like, he exaggerates how popular he was.
I never heard him talk pop his shit or nothing, but I know he got more notoriety than she do.
well, currently
Yeah, I guess.
she definitely is like more motion in the content space, like by a
'Cause it's more
significant margin.
recent.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like he said.
And then Creep was forcing her own podcast.
Well, she definitely has gotten some momentum.
Do you
since
really think
Creep been
P Nice
fucking
wanted to
with her.
talk to her though? Honestly,
I would say probably yeah, because like it's a
About
toxic
what?
ass girl that's willing to fucking pop a lot of shit. There's a huge potential for viral clips and dealing with her.
I think P Nice is finding himself as a podcaster, so he might not necessarily be the pickiest person.
also,
right?
like whether or not like
Man.
fools like Jaleec or her
Creep was his
content, there is a
relationships,
good.
man. He called back on Fig. He called P Nice.
There's definitely a good chance that like if you do something with her, like in some capacity, it might go up.
Long as it ain't sex.
See, okay, this is interesting about P Nice, though. He hasn't posted in 3 weeks. And his last video was just him responding to Munchie B. So I don't know like where he's like at content-wise, but I feel like he should keep his foot on the gas, you know? It's like if you're getting big interviews like the Black Sam one or Snoop Dogg or whatever, you gotta keep going. You can't just take 3 weeks off, man.
I
So
would
what do you-
definitely upload since then.
Now that it's a question for the panel, just everybody. Like she's came out with this allegation. She can't backtrack from this, so she had to move forward for sure. She has to move
Got
forward.
to stand on.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, she does podcasts. So do you think more people will have her on
Nope.
for this, or
For
would you
sure.
think? Hold
blew
on,
it.
let me finish. Or you think I'm like so somebody will hire like permanently, or you know what I'm saying? Because like with the allegations and stuff, because majority of the podcasters is men. Do you think they'll be afraid of any type of allegations or anything?
She'll never work in this town again. Ain't that what they say? Because most
You'll never
most
work in this
podcasts
town again.
most podcasts is majority men. You know what I mean?
T-Rail probably trying to get her on right now.
Yeah, besides to get the viral moment for her story.
For an interview.
Besides that, do you think somebody have her permanently on a podcast full of
T-Rail's going to say that it was my fault.
yeah.
That what?
Somehow.
That Skinny from the 9 ran down on her in Vegas.
You to blame?
I don't know. I mean, she wants to come back on No Jumper to tell the story. I kind of feel like we already told the story on Monday, and I don't know like what else we're gonna get into. I know that like certain people on the No Jumper team don't want to sit with her, including people that she probably doesn't know.
Man, let's just sit
don't
with
wanna
anybody.
with.
He don't give a fuck.
Oh, for sure. I'll sit with her.
Lush would. We're empaths, big empaths.
I'll sit with her.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't have a problem with Jaleec, though.
I don't have a problem with her either, but also I don't know what the hell we're going to talk about on a full interview.
We already heard. Bro, you let her stay on the phone for about like 20 minutes.
I mean, if she wants to go, she should really pull up to the news because there's 3 more days out of this week that she could pull up.
She don't stay on
So
top
she
of
asked you she want to come on for the interview?
Yeah. Not me directly, but yeah.
Well, yeah.
She's trying to crawl back now.
She went through Josh.
Of course she went to Josh.
man.
Of course she went. You know what I'm saying? That's her baby daddy. Like, of course.
I mean, I'm trying to leave Josh out of it because I don't want him to catch an allegation as well.
That's what I'm.
Why
Yeah,
the fuck
that's
is he-
crazy.
Joshy from the 9. No?
Wow.
All right, so, but
Chubby from the 9.
Fatty from Nashua.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Fatty from the 6.
You can't just call him fatty.
But listen, and
Seems
then
kind of mean.
and then she disrespect people, and then want people to work with them or give them another opportunity, or expect a person like, oh yeah, have her own, and da 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 da. Like, that'd be crazy to me.
That would be crazy. I mean, like, there's kind of like a popular format for podcasts is like an odd couple.
Yeah.
What could be an odder couple than assailant and victim? Maybe that's how they go forward from here. They do a podcast together. That's like a pretty good hook.
I would not fuck with her after putting some.
Yeah, I wouldn't
allegations on
either.
me.
But maybe they could make lemonade out of lemons.
She has to move forward, because if she don't move forward, like, you know what, if she backtrack even a little off this, her word is nothing.
Yeah.
But if she backtrack even a little off this, they gonna use it. She, like once she said, I don't think she ever.
How does this benefit her in any capacity?
Even talking about it again.
She's a victim.
She definitely, if it gains some traction on her side, she definitely could get a sympathy vote. She definitely could get a sympathy vote.
How would it benefit her to lie about it?
Oh yeah, that's
Man,
what I'm saying.
bitches lie,
No,
niggas
you
lie
said that,
numbers, though.
It definitely wouldn't. It would
Just
definitely
create
wouldn't,
this
yeah.
story out of like
And
the
that's what I'm
sky.
saying.
Like,
I
why?
don't mess with her, but why? Yeah, why would you just? I don't. Yeah, that's,
Why?
Bro, what y'all is confusing. She not saying that she didn't F him, bro.
Yeah.
Correct.
Neither one of them is saying that.
Yeah,
Correct.
That's a fact.
yeah.
What she trying to figure out, how did I get from the living room to the bedroom? Did I get carried? Did I get dragged or whatever? But you're clearly in the bedroom, nigga, rubbing niggas' necks and kissing.
Yeah, but she
So
also
I'm
said,
saying-
she also said, Munchie,
Her
that
only question was that.
on her cycle, and she knew she was
That's
not
a
planning
lie.
to do anything because the cooch was hairy. She says it was a nest down there.
Hey, I don't
That's
know.
what she said.
I don't know the last time I've been in Nevada, but I could put that on my hood. She's lying about being on her period and her having a fro down there. Well, no, I don't know about the fro.
You know her. So how you know her psych? What, you been up in that?
Because
that's
she
a bold,
said,
that's a
no,
bold
because she said it was her
declaration,
first day of her cycle. You know how heavy your flow is, and then that means he would have to take a pad off and then do that.
But how we know he ain't do that, Munchie?
You think he carried her
I don't
over
think
the
nobody
threshold?
that thirsty.
Could he is?
Ain't nobody that thirsty, bro.
Are you sure?
Could he is?
Oh, so is anyone else's stomach kind of churning at the thought of Jaleece's hairy, blood stenched pussy? Like, I mean, it's just the idea.
When you put it like
it's just,
that,
Man, my shit been turning.
no offense. All right, yo, I got a message for the people out there. The regular season is wrapped and the NBA playoffs are finally here, and there's no better way to cash in on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. So don't pass up your next shot with Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Pick live squares during the NBA playoffs, and you could win a trip for 2 to the NBA Finals. To enter, you just make a $5 lineup with at least one live NBA player pick during any part of the 2026 NBA playoffs. Live player picks are picks made after a game is already in progress. And Prize Picks is simple to play. If you just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and if you get your picks right, you could cash in. Pick from all your favorite sports, anything from NBA to baseball to the hockey to the UFC, soccer, college basketball, tennis, etc., and more. Plus, Prize Picks now has early payouts. If your player gets off to a hot start, you now have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. So download the Prize Picks app today and use code NOJUMPER, one word, NOJUMPER, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first lineup. That's code no jumper to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA.
No jumper.
And that is the National Basketball Association, not Never Broke Again.
My last question on this.
Please.
I be seeing you do, of course, you do the rain bet reels and all that. We just see him do the rain bet reels and all that. Is he signed? Do you know? Do you got a contract with them?
I don't know.
Possibly lose.
Oof.
That's a possibility too.
I'm just going to go out on a limb and say he doesn't have a rain bet contract.
No? So why would he? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe,
Hey, disclaimer. I know these type of situations could be triggers for women. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be insensitive. You know what I'm saying? I know what kind of, females go through real situations. I just don't like when people play with the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's all that is. So I know the females and the women that have been through these things are just alpha women. They go, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to make a quick disclaimer that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going off case-to-case basis and off of what she said out of her mouth and her character and that shit.
Yeah, you know, why can nobody or anything like that being insensitive? You just, in this case, you just don't believe her.
May no gerbs be unnecessarily implicated in the gerb of this
All I
gerb.
could go off is what she said out of her mouth and her character.
Bristol Gerb.
The
Bristol meth gerb was hilarious.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
That was the funniest part of the pod yesterday by far.
Yeah, yesterday was a movie. Okay, before we get into like real topics, how's everybody feeling about Doughboy's mental health? We all saw him have a meltdown in the group chat over the weekend. Yesterday, he kind of walked some of it back, claimed that he was going to work real hard on changing some of the defects that he currently has as a podcaster. That being said, he was also exhibiting like many of those same exact issues with his podcasting. Like even for me, I went home, I left. As soon as my kid was asleep when I ate dinner, I went and watched the rest of the podcast, and he swore that he wasn't going to do any more glazing, and then like as soon as I left, he's back to glazing. I don't know that he really knows any way besides glazing, and it stands out to me too that back in the sort of the golden age, as they call it, I do believe we're now in a new golden age, but in like 2022 or so, I would be accusing AD of being a glazer because he would just be randomly complimenting people on the podcast. And I felt like I got a lot of negativity as a result, people calling me a hater and saying, oh, you just don't want to see anybody else get compliments or whatever. Now, when I call Doughboy a glazer, it feels like everybody knows what I mean. Everybody's pretty on board with it. Everybody's making that observation on their own, which feels like a far cry from 2022 or so when me calling AD a glazer was viewed as like me being some sort of bully. Feels like this is different. Like everybody sees this.
You were ahead of the bell curve when it came to recognizing glazing.
I've been ahead of the curve on many things.
2022 from 2026, that's two different things.
That's what I'm saying.
The podcast fans have gotten a lot more with it.
100%. Like,
but what he did and AD did was completely different.
Agreed as well.
Because the people who he was giving flowers to or complimenting, they kind of was on, they kind of deserved it a little bit.
Sometimes, but sometimes AD would like be on the podcast and he would just like see one of the editors in the distance and he would just do like a 5-minute rant about how proud he is of that editor, and it was annoying in its own way.
We're all proud of Yuri.
We're so proud of you, Yuri.
Yeah. But anybody with perfect sense would not align this young lady with Cardi B.
Well,
I see her being on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, or
for sure.
He said that Almighty Suspect should write a book, and that even though he hasn't read a book in his adult life, he would read that book. That was kind of mind blowing.
He never read a book in his adult life.
Never read a book, but he would read a book about Almighty Suspect's time in prison.
I'm top 5 podcasters in the world.
He did say that you were an immaculate podcaster. Immaculate. In fact,
I think that the main, like, ultimately the difference between AD and him is AD was already like in a highly respected position at No Jumper when he was doing the glazing.
Okay.
He didn't do that to like get on. You know what I mean? Like he was already on, people were fucking with him, and then he was kind of like showing love and sharing his light. Maybe at times it was a bit excessive and it came across as disingenuous, but he didn't need that to be popular. I think that people look at Doughboy in a more negative light because he hasn't received those accolades at No Jumper yet he's already like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
People aren't exactly sold on him yet, so as a result, this is kind of being viewed in a different light. Yeah.
I want to say this about Doughboy. I think Doughboy rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, but talking to Doughboy, man, off camera, I would say off camera, Doughboy is a kind soul. I think Doughboy tries too hard when he don't have to try at all. That's just me. That's because I talk to Doughboy. To me, Doughboy off of camera is amazing, homie. To me, he's just a kind soul and he cannot help it. That's the take that I got from Doughboy. You know, he'll rub you the wrong way. A lot of people, some people he click and you'll get it. You know what I'm saying? But some people he just rubbed the wrong way initially at first. But when you talk to Doughboy off camera and you really get to know him and have a conversation, I just think he a kind soul that can't help it, bro. Like even to the glazing, a lot of we all give him, you know, a hard time about glazing, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case is. He just can't help it because I think he just a kind soul, bro.
Well, I think everybody thinks he's a nice person.
Yeah,
you know, everybody thinks he's like a good guy overall. I mean, him sort of like spreading information from the group chat to Whack, definitely that was crazy. That was probably the first time I really questioned, like, oh, is this guy actually just like a total piece of shit?
That's crazy.
But we never really got to the bottom of what information he actually spread.
Because we don't really know if he was exaggerating to Whack or if Whack was exaggerating to me what he heard from Doughboy, and both are very plausible. Although Doughboy did admit that he probably like sauced it up and exaggerated.
And also admitted that he basically was like saying, like asking for advice, and then Wax started questioning what was going on, and then he basically said like, "I'm trying. How do I defend you? I don't know what to do, big bro." And then it kind of oscillated to that because Wax was just like questioning, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
You see, I got him to admit, you don't know Wax like that, bro. Y'all frequent the same places a lot of time. No. You know what I'm saying? You got way more hours accumulated with me or other No Jumper hosts than you got with that dude.
For sure he does.
You don't know Whack. And then number two, I think the glazing is the nervous. Everybody got that thing they do when they nervous.
Yeah.
I think that's what he do. That's his nervous thing. He get the glazing.
Well, you see what happens when he tries to hit you with his like ingenious takes, like DC Young Fly is more successful than Jamie Foxx, or
that was crazy.
The Game is more legendary than Tupac. Like, I'm hesitant to like completely shit on him here. But yeah, maybe a lot of his glazing is because he's not maybe like necessarily super confident in his ability to just straight up have takes. Like, and I mean, I was getting kind of surgical with him yesterday because at one point he like, hey, can I say something? Can I say something? Which is another weird tick of his. And it's almost like there's so many of these weird ticks that it kind of like culminates into like, why the fuck are we even still doing podcasts with this guy? But at one point he like interrupts the whole conversation we're having and just names this one Drake song off of the album. Obviously most of us don't remember what the names are of each individual Drake song, even if you like those songs. There's only a handful that I probably like remember by the title. But like he just states like, that song is really good. I've been listening to that song a lot. I think that song is great.
Cool story, bro.
And then I'm like, look at what you just did. You just stopped this conversation in its tracks to tell us that you liked a random fucking song. Like, what is that? Like, that's not good podcasting. What are you doing? And he's kind of like, yeah. Like, I feel like we've corrected his pod so many times that it's like, I agree. It's affecting his confidence because now he doesn't know what the fuck to say because he's already been told that so many of the things that he does are basically dog shit for the podcast. That being said, I don't think us like not correcting his behavior is better.
You think he's gonna last a round with Blueface? Like, you think he'll make it to the second round?
I think he could last a round, but I wouldn't give him too much more than that.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't give him a lot more than a round.
At this point, it's like after all this is like, because like the gross overestimation of abilities is kind of the reoccurring theme here in every instance. Because even like how y'all remember he was super popping it at me in the chat a couple of days ago, right? And then obviously we wound up I called him that morning because I told him like, I was like, bro, I'm not even just preparing to verbally like destroy you. I'm Darth Vader right now. I'm already thinking about, because like you're talking about, you're bringing Glasses Malone to do a rap debate against me, and you want to bring Prison Snitch Homie like to the like yeah, like all this shit. So
I don't think Glasses ever agreed to that.
yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't, but that's what he was saying. So in my head, I have 3 clips. You feel me? Like, so I'm not even thinking about just smoking you. And that's like the type of environment you're in when you come to No Jumper and you say like you want to debate anybody over here. We're all gonna like have something for that ass. And yes, Diddy.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of confidence in him as a
My last.
as a debater for sure. Because I mean, he seemed like he was pretty serious about this whole blackface thing and this whole white people saying the N-word thing, and then I saw him crumble in the face of Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
Nick
That would have
Cannon,
been viral if he was like, "What you talking about, Nick? You're tripping." Like,
yeah.
No, he should have got some pushback for sure.
yeah, something.
But the glazing for sure is a nervous thing, and then for 2, if it's 2 people potting, he do better, and he can't be the lead singer on that. You feel me?
It also is kind of crazy because it's like he's a drunk and he smokes weed every time he's on the podcast, and those things feel like
it's crazy. So you label him as that right now,
bro. He's sitting on the pod yesterday. He's got a glass. I think it was just straight vodka. Was he drinking vodka yesterday, Lush?
it was yak.
It was
yak.
okay. So he's
Say
Spody Face. You don't drink, but you know alcohol. Generally speaking, I would say, right? He got a cup this full.
damn.
That cup is gone by the time I leave 3 hours in. They went for maybe another hour and a half, hour 45. And like I saw a lot of people pointing it out in the comments while I was watching it, but he proceeded to refill that glass as soon as I left. And then I guess drank a lot of that. I mean, that's got to be 10 shots.
But
That's a lot of
that's
shots.
also not an excuse, because Munchie be drunk as hell and it goes viral and we
No,
love it.
no.
What you
But
mean?
I had to dumb it down.
Yeah, but
No. Like
I'm not
that,
saying
that's
every
why
time.
I cut water it. You feel me?
Butt water.
Like I ain't got to do all that in the cut water it, right? Because I'm trying to have them sponsoring it. Hey, look, so but like now you just gotta like man, you gotta put a knot somewhere.
So do you think that's one of his tricks to calm his nervousness? Do he do that? Was he drinking before?
He's an alcoholic, bro. Yeah, he's been an alcoholic for years.
But why?
He been what you call it for that? What's that shit you be going to?
AA and all that.
Yeah, that's
But
yeah.
wilding out, you can kind of like afford to be more drunk because, at least from my observation with wilding out, like the people are supposed to think that this is very impromptu and that you're just talking shit to each other. Mm-hmm. In reality, these are all pre-scripted jokes that everybody has on deck.
This
ready
is
to
a
go.
way more conducive environment to being drunk than wilding out.
Yeah, because
100%.
this is the real you. I mean, I don't know anybody who can go 4 hours on here without like kind of cracking and showing what they're really like, you know?
You have to be on point, like on wilding out because you're doing your performance and there's like a big ass crowd. Now, obviously, like
I think you could be a little bit more loose on here.
It depends on who you are. You know what I mean? Everybody's different for sure. But I would say somebody like him, it's a more high pressure environment.
Over there?
Yeah.
No, this is more pressure for him.
Again, I guess it depends on who you are.
Yeah, I was saying that because some people they gotta take the little edge off, or you know what I'm saying,
Sure.
They calm their little nerves and stuff.
That is a calm, gentrified environment. This is like anything goes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because I mean, on here, literally, you're surrounded by people who could just kind of call you out or bring up anything at any given time, and you have to be able to think on your feet. When I thought Wild 'N Out was kind of different, and as I was on stage, I started to realize what it was, and I started to realize I have no business trying to get up there and crack some funnies because everybody's got their pre-planned out material.
I'd smoke a lot of
I would too.
To be fair, that's what you do. Yeah,
I would go stupid on Wild 'N Out.
Hey, so speaking on that,
you would too. For sure.
If everybody, what you seem to know now, everybody had their pre-written jokes. Do you think Crip Mac did he hold his own up
He's
there?
the best person ever be on there. What are you talking about?
Was he freestyling? Because it seemed like he was coming off the dome.
Okay, it's like like when you try to write a rap for Crip Mac, which is like I've seen people try to write lyrics for Crip Mac, and then he gets on the mic and he's I've seen Lena try to film Instagram reels with Crip Mac. He does not follow direction at all. Yeah. You know, I've seen I've tried to like kind of do little plays on the podcast where like, oh, let's do this, and he does not do it. So then like the stuff that he was like yelling at Nick Cannon and shit on stage was like a little bit of what was maybe planned in advance, but then it's like mostly him just saying the things that he wants to say.
He's so funny on there. I don't
Amazing,
give a,
yeah.
He's the best person ever be on there.
I think we could go in their realm.
I was just about
On
to
what
say
they do,
that.
no jumper versus Wildin' Out.
That's fire.
I think we could
just about to
enter
say
they arena.
Wow.
Us versus
We could do that. Oh, that would be a good live
No,
show.
no, no. I believe.
We would smoke shit.
Hey, bro, you got people that like
That's a
really
good
like.
idea. I could
Well,
probably hit 'em
suspect
up.
about to go to
Yeah.
jail, but you're not like people that come off the dome. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real.
I'll smoke that
Yeah,
whole cast.
I definitely want to go into that. That's fire. Us versus them. Yeah, we definitely need to do something.
They got a lot of comedians and
My
shit,
boy
but
Frack is the best one as far as like
The white kid with the glasses?
He's amazing.
I like the white girl.
Yeah, but
Justina Valentina?
Yeah,
She
I
hard
like her.
too. She hard.
dope,
Hey,
bro.
but Frack has smoked Justina like a good 10 times. Like,
you-
really
you-
bad.
Hey, Nick Cannon, we
smoke
call y'all out. You
That's a
feel me?
fact.
I
That's
think
a
no
fact.
jumper is smoke, y'all. We ain't gonna know what to do with.
have us on there.
And I don't know. We gonna do a doughboy. We do a coin toss or whatever. But look, I think we're a smoker.
Well, this is what I need everybody out there to do is if you want that to happen in the future, I need y'all to go to the link in my Instagram bio and purchase tickets for June 24th right here in LA, our live show, because we got to sell that out. And then we'll be able to use that as leverage along with our extremely fruitful Doughboy relationship to be able to say, hey, Nick Cannon, Wildin' Out versus No Jumper. What could be better? Who could sell out the Novo faster than that? I think it's a great idea. We got to
That's
do it.
fire. Yeah,
That would be incredible.
Hey, I'm on them.
I'm
I'm
on
on
it.
them.
Yeah,
I got all kind of Nick Cannon jokes.
Did you see the DDG jokes that he did against Nick Cannon? I was standing right there for it. It was pretty funny.
No, the best thing though, beyond that, like that is
Okay,
fun.
I just brought something up, and then let's go change the topic. Les, that's you're potting in a bad
like
way.
I like
and you're
the D-
staring at your fucking phone.
I like the DDG jokes. All right.
Okay, but when I bring up something, you can't just like bring up something else. That's
know.
bad pun.
I know I'm the worst.
Because he's like calling his baby mama's whores.
That is kind of amazing.
That struck me as like, whoa,
like that.
that's a lot more
Hey,
than
if
I
you-
expected here.
If you're a comedian,
DDG, not really a comedian.
no, I'm talking
more
about.
of a-
That's what I told. What's it called? If you're a comedian, why you so sensitive? Doughboy.
yeah.
I thought comedians supposed to be these thick-skinned people.
Do you think he's sensitive though, or do you
Right.
feel like he's kind of?
I
guess
think he's sensitive.
Yeah.
a little bit.
But also, it feels like you
cool
could
with
throw
his-
whatever you want at him in the group chat, and he's just going to kind of take it, which
But
is
we
kind
not
of the
looking
fun
at him
part.
in the group chat. He at home. We don't know what he doing.
Y'all the reason why he drink it.
Nah, nah,
How?
That's messed up, Adam.
nah. We ain't the reason.
How?
Straight up,
I'm
Adam.
pretty sure he's been drinking his whole life.
Yeah, how?
Hey, if no jumper the reason, then you 80% of the reason, Spuddy.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I do?
No, no, no,
He's
no.
drinking to get ready for the fight with you.
What I do? He came for me.
Hey, look. If no jumper the reason why he drinking, well, you 80% of no jumper.
Listen, he came for me. I to be fair, I'm not saying that he was a nobody or anything like that. I was gone. I didn't know who Doughboy was. When he did, I looked him up. I said, "Oh, he has a big following. He is." So I didn't, to be honest, you know what I'm saying. To be fair, I didn't know he was. So I mean, I didn't have no problem with Doughboy. Doughboy clearly had a problem with me. And y'all trying to say he, well, I was saying at first he was a whack plant.
I was just trying to picture you on a weekly podcast with Doughboy, and then I immediately just pictured him just glazing you. Which I guess he's like on a break. Like you're one person he won't kind of glaze right now because he has to fight you, I guess.
No, September. September.
Right back to
Yeah. March of 2028.
Because a couple weeks ago, he was talking about Spuddy face like he Denzel Washington. You know, I got plans with Spuddy. He's going to have a star on a Walk of Fame. I said, damn.
We gonna do a thumb
Fresh
war
out
in
of prison?
2030.
And I so hope so, man. Golly, man.
No, I'm actually excited for the real fade that's going down. And
Yeah, I am too, man. I don't know. I don't know how true it is. Somebody sent me something that say that dude from over there, the one who called you out. Now, when we was getting on him saying that he didn't want to fight you, but he want to. I mean, he didn't want to fight me. Yeah, but he want to fight you.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me. I don't know if it was fake or real. That said he want to fight me. So you know
That
what
might
I
be
mean?
fake.
now he
I think his ship has sailed, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fake.
He like 50.
I think we should put another
Everybody 50, yeah.
another no jumper host on that card, man. We got to see if we can get somebody else.
like
on there,
Ricky
too.
versus who is what you're saying?
Ricky talking about fighting. Ricky wants to fight. Ricky wants to fight.
I don't doubt Ricky, bro.
Hey, Ricky
I don't
Mike
either.
Hood got stupid hands.
Ricky got to come.
Mike could? What does that mean?
Ricky got to come to the live show with his
Y'all explain to him
surfboard.
what Mike Hood means?
Are you saying that he does? Like, because I don't think
he might could.
But
like,
you actually mean that he might, right? 'Cause
maybe
you don't know.
Maybe
I never heard of
does.
that Mike Kush shit. Never.
All right.
People
Yeah,
say-
what is that? We're just asking what it means.
It means maybe. He probably he might
That
could.
for sure
like-
sound like some shit my daughter would have said.
It's kind of weird because it sounds like you're really, really like certain that maybe he could have hands, which is a weird thing to be
Mike
certain
could.
about.
But it's not full certainty. It's,
Ricky might be a sleeper, bro.
No, look,
Exactly. He
I definitely
might
think
could
that
be a
because
sleeper.
what gave me that idea is at the pool party, we was all conversating over there, and I thought Ricky was gonna take Doughboy's side, and I told Ricky, I said, you already know whose side you was on. Da 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 da. I kind of threw a little jab at him, and he picked me. I was like, you know what? I'll take that back. But he told me, he said, Spody Face, I'll fight you. You got to come down on I believe 175. I'm like, yeah, that's too far. So he
175.
Yeah, I said that's too much. You know what I'm saying? But he actually, you know what I'm saying, he said, man, if you too big right now, come down to 175, I'll fight you. So I think Ricky playing possum.
Well, so right now, Nutty, who you guys will remember, if you don't remember,
my dog.
he was the dude from SAC who beat King Pill in King Pill's debut boxing match. And he's actually going to be fighting on the same card as Spodyface and Doughboy on August 29th in Vegas, but he needs an opponent right now. I'm going to guess that Nutty is probably 300 pounds. So
What's up with the King Pill rematch?
At least.
Man,
I don't think we need to see that.
I
yeah.
wanted you to ask Gunplay about the name I threw out there. They
Oh, I forgot. But they have music together. Perrion?
yeah.
I forgot, honestly.
Perry, that's my bro.
'Cause he's an R&B singer, right?
Yeah. Hey, Perry, he putting gloves on shit for sure.
Well, when I was looking up like old Gunplay videos, I did see that he had songs with Perrion, but then I did
Yeah,
forget
that was
to bring
cool.
it
They
up.
squabbled up before and shit. They friends that be falling out, falling in and shit. They was running around the MMG camp and shit. But Perry, that's my bro for real. If Brand Risk want to get them up, or Perry, he'll fuck Sharp up. He didn't knock Sharp for his hoes back in the days and shit.
Hey, I would fight Sharp if he's down. Even though I'm hosting the card, if Sharp is down, if we could both get paid and Church can get some money, you feel me?
Hey, but your training consists of different things. You gotta go sober, cold turkey on the drugs.
Why?
Nah, bro, you leading up to a fight.
But what if it helps?
He thinks like hard drugs are helping him with everything.
What if it? Here's the thing: if I've exhibited like a proficiency in my job, then
That's
it'd be
podcasting,
understandable.
bro. We talking about a boxing match.
He thinks that boxing is like rapping, where maybe being fucked up makes you better at it.
Nah.
I'm just down to fight Sharp if he wants to for money on this card.
We definitely need to get Nutty an opponent, man. But he 300 pounds like Doughboy.
Yeah, so it's like he's either gonna fight another fat ass or he's gonna fight some big musclehead motherfucker. Because I mean, being 300 pounds is not easy.
And it'd be really easy to beat me in a fight because
I
I'm
think
not like a tough
Hey, really?
dude.
Hey,
I
King
think he
Pill
should
need
fight
to run it
Yellow.
back, bro, because they putting extras. He didn't whoop him.
No, yeah, it was close for a while before it ended up.
And a
being-
lot of people
He
had him
worse,
winning
though.
throughout the fight.
Munchie,
Yeah.
you know, as being a gangster, dog, he quit. That's worse than getting beat up.
I know.
That's worse.
I know. I'm saying before he tapped out, he wasn't whooping them.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. King Pill, you need to get your redemption, bro.
But what Nutty is saying is, see, King Pill trying to say he got tired, but what Nutty is trying to point out, he's saying that he was hitting him with them body blows, and that's what made him quit. He was knocking a win. He was knocking the air out of him, knocking the wind out of him.
I don't care if it came from the pussy or head. You got burned. A loss is a loss. You tapped out. I don't care what it came from, the body blow or you got tired, nigga. You quit, and that's bunk. You need to get back in there and redeem yourself. You feel me? Because Nutty looking for an opponent, and you available. You ain't doing shit, and then you wasn't getting spanked through and through. And niggas don't need to be fighting with their shirts on. That's some fat boy shit, huh?
I mean, I've never seen that before, honestly. Of all the boxing matches I've ever watched all my life, I've never seen a dude go in there and fight with his shirt on. And I mean, when I was 13, I remember I was like real fat and I went to a girl's birthday party and I went swimming with my shirt on.
Right.
And
That's crazy.
I think I realized when I saw photos of myself afterwards, like what a fucking loser I looked like, and that it would be better for me to just be fat, than to like be wearing a shirt in the pool. And I would offer the same advice to them, which is like,
that was crazy,
like nutty. Like nobody thinks you're like a skinny guy. Nobody is gonna watch you fight with a t-shirt on and be like, shit, maybe he's got abs under there. Like just take the shirt off. Like, what are you doing?
Is it possible that the shirt is securing the jelly to a certain degree? So it's like
holding it in place.
That's insecurities. Hey, look. And no swimming trunks, right? Get some professional trunks and go in there looking fly. You feel me?
Dude, there were so many fucking fighters on that card that were wearing like the worst fighting outfits ever.
I seen sweats and black Air Force Ones.
Hey,
I'm like, what's going on?
hey, great fit.
But leading up to this, them fighters was trying to hurt each other. Yeah. They was putting each other down.
Hey, but Nutty wasn't on here.
No, they were fighting like they were fighting for their citizenship.
The Mexicans really were going hard.
Yo, it looked, some of those dudes, like with all due respect, looked like they lived on the street, looked like they were basically fighting to try to get $100 so they could go get a room and something to drink for the night or whatever. It was like some of those dudes were, I never knew that like you could fight while also looking like you were unhoused in such a way.
Homeless.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't think housing status actually affects your fighting ability in any capacity.
Man, you crazy.
Okay, let me say this though.
You hungry? You crazy? You
and I'm go harder.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Exactly.
So it does affect it.
Yes, okay,
I'm asking a stupid question. Right? Because I already know the answer. But what you think the chances is of getting Jaleec in the ring?
Not
after all she's been through recently. I don't know.
She should be had some built up anger, right?
Against her assailant. Yeah,
I think. Well,
Jaleec's very skinny.
I know.
No,
I know for a fact Jaleec wouldn't get on the same card as me because she scared, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, bro, look, if she came to that fade, we guarantee nothing happen as long as you get in the ring. You feel me? Because I know what's gonna happen. No. I got a couple people I could throw out there.
Again.
Oh yeah, no. If she coming, if she coming like that, for sure, we'll respect it.
He's gonna say Lady Munchie.
Yeah, we respect
since
it.
the event in Inglewood,
sure.
Munchie's been made it clear that there's fades to the point where Munchie even approached me. He's like, "Yo, let it be known." You feel me?
Yeah, if she definitely come catch the fade with either Lady Munchie B or Little Lady 40 Low for sure, she ain't gonna be touched. Just come get that fade.
Not Little Lady 40 Low.
Little Lady 40 Low want that. I ain't gonna lie to you. She want that.
That night, Munchie had 3 girls on either side of him.
Oh yeah. He was being treated like a king.
She could have got whooped that night.
Like a king.
Yeah. No, I thought that it was.
You should have only. Ooh. She skated up out of there, then look, and then she turned around and get the being disrespectful. Yeah,
hey, look, on the street aspect, that's the worst part about giving out passes is regretting it later.
They were telling me like his homies were telling me like, hey, Lush, your girl is with Jaleec right now and they're going to the bar together. The only reason we're not getting Bracken right now is because your girl is right there.
So that's still your girl?
Well, this is what they said at the time.
Speak on it.
That's what they said at the time.
Talking about Lush's girl. My girl. She's abusive.
Y'all don't even know the word. That's a travesty.
Nah, bars. I'm sorry, Drew. That was just bars. But
that's how I would have freaked that track.
All right, Adam, you actually had one. All right, Adam.
I don't know. Where did that thing about Bo Jackman walking in on me having a colonoscopy, where did that come from?
You.
Imagine it.
No, you said what it was. You said he walked in on you at the doctor's, just walked in.
At the doctor?
Or was you right here getting your little...
I think he said it was here, but also no.
You said
never.
it.
No,
you said he walked in. You like, get out.
It was in the office.
Yeah. He walked into my office while I was doing like a phone call with somebody, and he like opened the door when the door was closed, and I was like, "What the fuck, bro? Like, don't just walk into my office when I'm on the phone, so that you can say bye. Like, just leave." Like,
okay. I think the word you said something. I was appointment.
No, is it possible
he wanted to apologize?
But Adam, is it possible that person was your colonoscopy doctor? Your proctologist?
No, the last time I had a colonoscopy was like probably a year ago. And like the idea that you would get a colonoscopy at the office is pretty hilarious.
You show your butthole.
I think they do it at a hospital.
No, I remember it sounded like an appointment, bro. I think you might have used some words that had people thinking it was a doctor's appointment. Right. Like, I was on the phone, like maybe you said you used some words that made it seem like it was like meeting, appointment, or something, and he walked in. You was like, get out. I was like, I know he didn't walk out. He was bent over getting the little GERD.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lock on my door, and it is kind of weird sometimes when like people just walk in. I'm totally cool with people walking in, like if they have something to tell me that's important.
You want to say bye?
Well, it's just kind of weird when it's like, bro, like I'm in my office with the door closed. What the fuck are you doing?
Adam don't like to talk to people.
Adam likes to pick and choose when he talks to people, and for sure, I just like have a lot of work to do, and I feel like there's a lot. It's like confusing to people. Like even what's his name, 500 Flame. I seen a video of him talking about how I like said what up to him in like a disrespectful way in the office, and I'm like, what are you?
I don't think that's not true.
I don't understand. Like maybe I didn't have enough time to like give him the full frontal, hi and goodbye or whatever. But
is that referring to the King Pill Shroom Gate?
I'm assuming it was a different time.
No. I probably that day he was on the news.
Oh, has he? Okay, so he did the news once.
Yeah, he did.
What the hell happened that he was complaining about? I couldn't find that clip today when we were talking about
Guys,
it.
can we address the elephant in the room real quick? Is Ant okay? What's up with the
I guess Ant's not picking up his phone. People have been trying to contact him, and he's not picking up his phone right now. It is almost 2 hours into the podcast.
This is unlike him.
And in addition to that, he was supposed to be here an hour before the podcast. So I would bet money that he got arrested or something because
I don't know about that.
I don't want to wish it on him. It's just like if him being 3 hours late, phone off, not responding to anybody.
I don't know about arrested, but it's definitely like
that's what I was thinking. But you don't want to speak shit. You know what I'm saying? But I saw thinking like
Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, or it could have been a family emergency. You know, when his kids got sick, he could have been in a hospital or something like that.
If you call his phone and they go to voicemail, that's all bad.
Or he lost his phone.
Or he just somewhere with no service. He knows that's think the best. Yeah, I don't want to think.
But it is like, it's not like him. Even if he wasn't going to come, he would say something if he had the ability to do so.
Yeah.
I mean, he usually come in and his tire got popped.
But he would normally have texted by now and be like, yo, I'm finna be late. Da, da, da. Like, it's not, he's very professional, bro. Like,
we leave here, I'm gonna hit his brother and see what's up with him.
Yeah, hopefully he cool. You feel me? Like, shouts to the homie. We love Ant, man.
Yeah, love Ant.
Damn, was it like this when I went to jail? That time I didn't show up?
Yeah.
We were devastated.
We were worried.
What are you talking about, bro? What the fuck?
Someone said that he made a short on his page last night saying, I had a bad day.
Okay.
So we don't really know what that might be referring to, if that's a thing. So that's, I don't know. There's a lot of ways to have a bad day, right?
Right. Hopefully he free, though.
Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, so I guess we got to talk about this. Blueface is on tour. Whack 100 is kind of managing the tour. And it seems like it's been kind of a shit show. Multiple fights. I actually know of fights that the world doesn't know about because Whack showed me evidence of other fights that happened that the world doesn't know about, I guess. But yeah, he's on tour. Allegedly, at least one woman that we know of is claiming to have been sexually assaulted by one of the security guards, which is pretty insane because this is a person that's been in this office like every week for quite some time now. Munchie, I guess you're our resident Whack expert. How are you feeling about this? He doesn't know how to confront that one yet.
No. My team, when I move, they move. All this little militant shit. He sounded like a straight hoochie daddy. A month of me, yo, Pyro, East Side. He was too happy to be security, bro.
Are you talking about third? Because there was clips of him having a
bro.
grand old time.
I ain't ran across no security that happy. Are you performing? Like that shit, that was a red flag. Like he wouldn't be my security. Like, they gonna give me dope fiend, nigga. You worried about the bitches. And then when Whack was outside Oregon and all the riffraff was going on, where was his antennas? Where was this team at? That's what I would like to know. And then I heard like Denver, like the Bloods put up to the after party, and they didn't let them in. Do the security shit. Like they didn't let the Bloods in when they came up to the after party in Denver, Colorado.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If you from Denver, I forgot the name of that little shit. The after shit was at. They go be in the chat, but I mean, hey. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's important to know that this tour mainly consists of smaller markets. They're not
bars and clubs.
Yeah, and it's a Southwest tour / Northwest, and they're like hitting smaller venues in smaller cities. They're not going to like this isn't hitting like Chicago or Miami or any, you know what I mean? Like Denver is probably the biggest city, and Portland,
Arizona.
Yeah, Phoenix. Like, but there's a lot of smaller markets, which means like these cities don't get as many tours, so people like be more excited to come out. With that being said, per my understanding, these have been a lot of these shows have not been packed. They've not been sold out.
Oh.
They've not been packed.
Whoa.
I know Munchie had spoke on that, you know, like
6 months ago.
yeah, like you said that you kind of thought that there was going to be a downward trajectory. Do you think that this is a result of like Blueface's dwindling fame, or do you feel like there's a negligence as far as the organization of this tour?
I think it's time to switch over. Just do the streaming thing. It's over.
Do you think like he's pretty much like hit his apex with the music, and he's like hit his peak, and it's like going?
What he need to do to further excel in music? He not willing to do. Just go with the streaming shit and do the reality shit, and get your little Zeus on with the Zeus network, and then do streaming shit. You know what I'm saying? You and DDG do some collabs or something, but the music shit is over. A TikTok banger is not that don't equate to success when it come to him. Versus the success he had in the past. He got 5 different songs that charted before. So I'm gonna get you. That's not considered success when it come to him.
Well, yeah, it's not Tatiana. It's not moonwalking in
And
Calabasas.
since he been out, the biggest stage he stepped on was when Cardi brought him out of Inglewood. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, okay, like when he played in Denver, the venue, I guess, was about 1,100 people capacity. When he played in Utah, about 1,500 capacity. When he played in Idaho, it was about 2,200 capacity. He played in Oakland, which was a smaller show, to about 500. He played in Lancaster, which is like 2,000 to 3,000 people. So, I mean, that's just a reality, though, is that like, if you're the kind of artist who plays to, 10,000 people in LA, when you go to Utah or whatever, you might play to like 1,000 or 1,500 or whatever. I don't know exactly like what the strength of his ticket sales are, but I mean, obviously like going on tour is fun, and I've done it in the past, and it was always a shit show and it was always a great time, but I am a little bit concerned about this because, I mean, just having to deal with all these potential legal issues and stuff definitely means that this tour is probably going from like not making that much money to losing a huge amount of money.
Let me ask you a question, Adam.
Yeah.
Well, all these people that's on this tour, right? How many of them is actually getting paid? No, Stunner Girl go get paid.
For
But
sure.
Stunner Girl, who else is on it? DW, right?
Stunner Girl not even on the bus with them. She got
Compton AV, yeah.
AV, all of them.
AV, DW, Haiti Baby. Who
They're
actually
on the
getting paid?
entire tour.
Didn't Haiti Baby just retire?
They got some. Yeah,
One Take J.
They got some hitters on there.
Okay, but who's actually getting some money? Because like it's not adding up.
I mean, from my perspective, if you're not moving tickets, then you are not getting paid, or maybe you're even paying to be there. So I would say Stunner Girl probably getting some of the whole thing taken care of and everything. But for the most part, I would
Genesis getting paid.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's see.
Maybe.
I for sure think AV put people in the seats right now. He
got Yaya right now.
The
He got some
Yaya
bangers.
song has like probably more attraction than
he got for
anybody
sure.
else on that
He
tour,
has
right?
he has bangers. But my whole thing is about it is I think it's negligence in so many ways, and I just think it's a time for him to I'm not gonna say it's a rap with Blueface on music. I'm not gonna go as far as to say that, but I definitely think that I think his relationship with his manager or whatever he is to that dude is ran his course. I definitely do, because I don't see it. I don't see the benefit with him signing to him, and I just don't. I think it's negligence in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? And then I think a lot of problems stem. He get a lot of backlash and he get a lot of problems from dealing with this dude. I feel like, a lot of people come for him or just say shit about him because of the company that's keeping.
Okay, so do you feel like it'd be a lot more difficult for him to have a manager that
I think he's
doesn't?
a professional.
But
Somebody actually
he's
knows what
he's like
doing.
a high liability guy that comes with a lot of shit too.
Who is he?
Blueface.
Okay.
I mean, it does seem like Wack has cleaned up a lot of messes for Blueface over the years, and I think that's
Right.
probably why Blueface has been loyal to him up till this point, you know?
I believe that whack hinder him, but they ain't gonna never separate. They loyal to each other for sure. They ain't gonna never separate.
Yeah, whether they separate or not, but I definitely think for 1,000%.
Right.
1,000%. You can't tell me that he can't beat bigger or he couldn't plan a better or put him in be in a better position than he's in, or even like the setup. I just think that he need to go get a professional.
So let's talk about immediate liability risk management. Are the people that were involved allegedly and are being accused of these different infractions on this tour, are those people that he hired, or are those Blueface's people?
Hey, let's keep it real, bro. The niggas around Wack, they not hired, bro. They just homies.
Yeah, I mean, the one dude that we know is being actually accused is just Wack's homie. Was he acting as security? I guess. Is he licensed to be a security guard? Almost certainly not. So
check, and check.
Yeah.
Okay.
You about to say something, nigga?
You sounded really like you were about to say something.
So like you got an intro.
Normally when you say check.
Oh, okay, check.
Yeah.
Check
Right.
me out like a survey.
In check.
Yeah, okay.
So correct, incorrect.
Overstood.
Was his homie, that was Blueface homie or what?
Hey, no, we got it wrong. We thought you about to come in with that.
So, okay, let's describe the scenario that the one girl was talking about. She basically said that after the Blueface show, she ends up going back to, I don't know if it was an after party or if it was just everybody hanging out at their hotel rooms or whatever.
She was staying at the same room, so she got on the bus going back there.
Right. So she claimed that she was really, really, really drunk, and she's walking through the hotel.
Jaleec.
And she sees one of Wack's homies who is acting as security, and that she asks him if she can use the bathroom. She does. And then at some point, he, essentially like moves her head towards his penis and initiates oral sex.
So you said that wrong.
Okay, what?
She said she got off the bus, at the room to go to her room because she had to use the bathroom. She couldn't find her key. He got off the bus to go Trailer, like where she go. You know what I'm saying? She hot, whatever. Then, you could use my bathroom. So she thought she was, quote unquote, this her word. She thought she was safe. You know what I'm saying? This Blueface security. So she went to his room to use the bathroom, and then it went left.
Right.
But
and then she also said that she then passed out and she woke up and essentially like her underwear was only on one leg, I believe she said, which led her to believe that I don't know how specific she was about like actual the sense that she might have had intercourse that night, but essentially she felt like she might have had sex with one or more of these guys in this hotel room.
She said she woke up and they were like, "Oh, you don't remember what happened?" She's like, "No,"
and then they all
laughing.
laughed at her, which is kind of dark.
Yeah, that's definitely not a good sign.
Wow.
I think it needs to be, especially on a Blueface tour, because Blueface generate these type of little hood rats. You feel me? So like, it needs to be more rules in place, bro. It's a Blueface tour. Come on, bro.
You would assume that there'd be consent forms and things of that nature already, because that's like these are practices that have been in place for major artists while they're touring, for even underground artists for like 20 plus years.
EKE is the smartest person on tour. EKE recorded the girl. She said, "My name is so and so, and I give a consent to get GERB." He said, "Hold on, so I didn't hear you say it again. My name is so and so. I give consent to get GERB."
Right. That video's out there of her agreeing to fuck one person who was on the tour. But that obviously doesn't go to everybody else on the tour. But then also, it's like, if you get a girl to agree to have sex with you on camera, but she also is like possibly like super drunk, then I mean, what is that video really worth?
Yeah. Plus, I was saying like that's the little stragglers. The security guards ain't getting the same action as face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He on there. They gonna go on camera and all that. They thirsty. They trying to get the little scragglers and do whatever they do.
Because think about Blueface got pretty high standards for who he's gonna put dick in. Meanwhile, these other guys,
I definitely don't think that. I just think they'll go on camera saying that to AV or to a Blueface or even get it signed in. You know what I'm saying?
Spotty Face. That video.
The security guard ain't got action like that.
Many of people told me that girl is not bad, bro. Third said, "Oh, you bad. Your pom pom a 3 only because you bad. If you wasn't bad, it'd be a 1 or some shit." And that's when she got mad. And everybody agreed that I've been around. That girl is not what you call bad. You know what I'm saying? So they standards is different for sure.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Their standards different. This is a convict, bro. How long ago he came home from prison?
I'm not exactly sure.
That nigga, bro, Blueface, he done had to pick it. You know what I'm saying?
But the point is, like, ultimately, and this is like the same thing when we were discussing the Jaleec situation. You can't really give consent when you're loaded to that degree.
And then
that's the issue.
And then the young lady is basically saying she confided in him or expected him to protect her, and then he turned around and then allegedly, you know what I'm saying, took advantage of the situation.
Your consent is compromised. Your consent is definitely compromised.
But when you're dealing with a big artist like Blueface, you will expect it to be some professional security, so she feeling like she can trust that. She not knowing that he just from Peru, he ain't no real security. Yeah, and before he got on the tour bus, he was Diddy bopping, talking about, oh, me for money, all that little weird shit.
Yeah, he just happy to be around people, and that goes back to say what I said. He needs to hire some professional people to get a professional manager, because if he would, it's like, look, we on tour, this is business, all this playing, you happy to be around us and all that, you know what I'm saying, not the homies out the hood, some people that actually get coochie and they gotta do no weird stuff like that if he really did it.
I mean, this situation just really magnifies the fact that, to me, the stakes are just high when you're at the level of fame or wealth or whatever that Blueface or even somebody like Wack might be at, because so many times in my life I've been on tour or been traveling or whatever, and you're with a bunch of homies and you're basically just trying to fuck any girl that'll let you fuck, and everybody's getting fucked up, everybody's drunk, etc. And it just really stands out to me seeing this shit, that it's like, wow, like, you cannot just be fucking around, especially when you're on this level of notoriety.
Yeah, it's just now multiples though. It's not just one, just multiples.
3.
That's what I'm saying.
And I mean, that's coming from Wack's mouth. That Wack said that they've got 3 allegations on this tour. I mean,
that's insane.
You need to just establish super strict policies. Like, if we were going to go on a tour for a week, we just need to like have actual rules set in place about how we are going to deal with any kind of chicks that want to hang out with us. Obviously, a lot of us have girlfriends or whatever, so it wouldn't really even matter that much. But like, even just like the security guards, they're not exempt. Like, you know, if you are going to have a girl in your hotel room, these are the rules that I need you to abide by. And really, I want you to sign something that's going to say that if you go against what I'm saying here, then I am not liable for whatever kind of problems you get in. Because obviously, these girls don't really have anything to gain from suing the fucking security. They want to get money out of Wack or Blueface, realistically, if that's how this goes.
Well, that's what it's going to fall back on. But see, I know a number of people that do security for celebrities and shit, and they be like stone faced the whole time, and then as soon as they off the clock, and he back in his room, and then he doing this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never witnessed security that happy.
Bro, tours of this nature, like this size, the reason why I brought up the size and the nature of the tour before I even got into this dialogue is because they could get shut down with one allegation of this nature. Adam, you've been a lifelong music fan, involved in multiple genres. You know a lot about the touring industry, firsthand experience, and all been a tour manager. Have you ever heard of a tour where there's been 3 allegations of this nature in your entire life with any genre? Death metal, hardcore, hip hop, etc.
Maybe like after the fact, like way later, you end up hearing allegations or whatever. I've personally never really had anybody like call anybody out for anything until like much later. The fact that this is happening like in real time as the tour is going on, that's what I would be worried about. And if I'm Blueface, it's like, bruh, you can't have 20 girls getting onto the bus just hanging out with you. It's too much of a risk. You want to meet one girl or like a little crew of girls that you can actually keep an eye on. Okay, maybe that's one thing, but like just the idea of just having like, and I look at my own life, all the shit that we used to do. We used to go turn up at the club or at parties and then bring 30 or 40 people from the club. We just give people our address and say, yeah, pull up. Everybody Uber to my crib, and we have 40 people in my house snoring coke, and people are probably fucking and all kinds of crazy shit going on. So, I mean, the way I used to be moving was insane from today's perspective, but for sure Blueface is not, he can't be taking those kind of risks.
Yeah, but the thing about Blueface is right now, he trying to kill 8 birds with one stone. Like, he's streaming as well. So he trying to get that content.
But we haven't actually heard anyone suggest that Blueface.
No.
It's just the security.
I'm talking about,
right?
but on a bus. When I'm saying on a bus and all that, I don't know if he's actually going to stream. Colin watches stream, but I just see something with his baby mamas and all them that he's streaming while he's on tour on a tour bus. So I don't know if he's getting that content as well, having a young ladies come on a bus too. But I know he's streaming right now while he's on tour.
Definitely,
sure.
he's streaming, and that's cool. But like, streaming money is definitely not worth like risking lawsuits by any means. So I wish them all the best, and I hope that they can like get the tour under control a little bit, because I would love to go on tour again at some point. I think it would be great. Watching this play out, I'm like, oh yeah, like we're gonna have to move like very carefully.
I mean, this is very avoidable.
So the backpack rappers probably got the most safest tours out of all the rappers.
For
sure, they probably getting the most bitches.
I mean,
yeah, but they got
the least girls.
No, but the ones that's they fans, they probably calmer. They off weed,
yeah, exactly,
edibles and shit. Versus these bitches, they off liquor, nigga, whatever. They some coke.
My attitude is like, if you're drunk, you just like can't even be around me in any way, like in any way, shape, or form. It's just not worth it for you to even be. Like, I don't even want to be in a room, just me and you, for even a moment. I don't have Skinnyfromthe9 style cameras up in my house, so I don't know.
Easily,
that's good.
That was my whole point from the beginning.
Bro.
Like, literally, I said, like, you shouldn't be around, like, you shouldn't be trying to spike girls when they're that drunk.
But it's easy for me.
Spiking them.
But it's easy for me because I don't drink really. So it's like, for me to not be around drunk girls is easy. But if you're like somebody who's getting drunk, then it becomes a little complicated, because a drunk girl to a drunk person seems like just a girl. Whereas like to fucking a sober person, a girl who's like 3 or 4 drinks in is kind of like, oh shit, like this is a whole thing. I don't want to be around you like that. Yeah.
But you do porn, bro. So like the bitches you deal with, they wake up, nigga, nipples hard. You feel me? Versus some bitches, they go out, they gotta get right. They gotta, you know what I'm saying? What they call pregame. You know what I'm saying?
That is not the way it works, but
no, exactly, bro. Most bitches when they go out, they meet up with their homegirls, whatever. They pregame at one of their houses, boom, and then they take off and they go to the wherever club. Like that. That's just how I go. See, when was the last time you hit a club, bro?
I've been in a club before.
No, not the host, nothing. You just going to like.
My last time was in Miami with Blueface, like maybe a month ago.
I'm trying to think. I've definitely like.
Lush, you done been in a club or two?
Yeah, I done scuffed my chucks a few times.
Going to the club was much more of a thing, like 10 years ago.
Well, now it's like the bottle service like Instagram era, so it's not really as fun. Like
I never hear anybody speak about going to the club in LA enthusiastically at all. Ever.
LA more like a lounge.
Enthusiastic.
The lounge is
right now, like LA is all about what's popping in LA is afters. Is 100%.
Lounge.
That's because you do hardcore drugs. So if you want to stay out until 7 a.m. doing hardcore drugs, you go to the afters.
Well, beyond like doing quote unquote hardcore drugs, that's like where like the girls are going, like they're starting their night.
That is a fact.
Yeah, like the club scene is fucking dead in LA. It's all afters and after hour raves and licking.
But the after hours has to be like after something else, right?
Right after the club close.
Yeah,
I mean,
not the lounges, not the lounge.
No, we're not talking about like the hookah lounges. He's talking about like after hours.
No, but that's the thing though, motherfucker. Like they skipping the club and just going straight there instead. Like I said, their night's starting at fucking 1 a.m. And
I mean, usually when I go out to a party these days, there'll be some guy being like, "Yo, we got the afters going, we got the afters," and they'll be trying to get you to like scan a QR code or some shit. And like, I never do it because I have a kid. I don't want to stay out till 5 a.m.
Yeah.
But I'll like talk to people who do go to the parties, and they'll be telling me, yeah, it was like 20 people sitting in a living room doing coke, and like,
that's not an after hour. That's something different.
Yeah, I don't know what
you're talking about.
You're talking about like actual venue, yeah. But like some people, like if you really like are, people are in the mansion scene in the valley or whatever, they'll be like just going to people's houses,
And I get what he's saying.
Yeah, that's a kickback.
Yeah, that's different.
That's super invite only. He said QR code.
That's just like it'll give you the address
exclusive,
and shit.
Yeah, we talking about hookah lounges and just lounges.
But they can operate those after hours too. I guess like
hell yeah.
Can they?
The after hour next to the Melody Bar been going up.
Oh yeah,
everybody been talking about it. All the hoochies in here.
It's all like underground illegal, semi-tolerated shit, and this is like kind of like a throwback to a previous era because I know you remember, Adam, when all the warehouses in LA got shut down after that ghost ship fire in Oakland, and there was that.
What year was that?
That was like 2017, 2018. There's like
For
a
real?
big and like and that's why like Ham on Everything stopped being.
Wow, I never knew that because Ham on Everything was such a huge thing for a long time, and I used to go to those parties like all the time. And I never knew why they seemed like they just stopped. But that makes sense.
Was a part of it. Also, like the homie Adam getting sober and shit, and like not wanting to. But
I think he was sober like all the time that I was going to those parties.
Yeah,
as well,
that's really what it was. The ghost ship fire in Oakland shut down the warehouses in LA and California in general for a long time. Now they kind of creeped back into popularity like post COVID or whatever, and that's kind of the wave because all the clubs are lame as fuck.
I don't know why Dragonite Crip is saying that Ant's locked up, but.
Because come on, bro.
Is he tapped in?
Dragonite Crib. Wow.
I doubt he tapped in.
I've seen Dragonite Longo today, which is insane.
I do see a lot of people saying
no
that,
pun intended.
I don't know
well, hold on. How you pronounce what's Josh's last name? Is Dragonite
Manheim.
Dragonite Manheim.
Yeah, he definitely activated.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of Dragonites.
We really need to start looking at Josh a little bit differently because we don't know what's going on with him and Jaleec.
Hell no. He was the first one to speak up for. He said,
he was.
Well, I'm like, wow.
What would you call him, Hope Protector Josh?
Yeah, Hector the Hope Protector.
Hector. He's got a Mexican name now.
Hector the Hope Protector. Look, I noticed this shit was typing. I said, before he said, all right, look what Josh Hector the Hope Protector about to say.
No, but Josh was in Vegas like a few weeks ago, and he actually texted me, and he goes, yo, that shit about Jaleec and Skinny is real. And I go, how you know? Didn't respond. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay. I took that as she told you it was real, which
that was his bad.
I get you. But also, I mean, I don't know.
In normal society, he's not wrong for like believing a woman when she tells him that.
Right, that is the standard,
Yeah. Just in case anybody out there doesn't think
you believe her into further investigation.
Correct.
And based on her own words, what she been saying is counterproductive to the claim she's trying to put out there. If she wanted to put this little jacket on him, she should shut up. Cause she shooting herself in the foot.
Yeah, Shuni can move forward. She cannot backtrack off this at all. If it do, it would absolutely look terrible.
But it seems like she's out for revenge legally as well as
what on Unc or him?
Well, I mean, clearly she wants revenge against Unc too, but she seems like she wants revenge against Skinny in the public realm of disrespecting him publicly, as well as making it clear that she wants him to get locked up or whatever.
I wanted to know. Behind her.
I wanted to know the detective name, bro. I kept asking, what's the detective name? If you spoke to a detective, you know the name.
That's what I was telling you, Munchie. She said she actually made a report. That's what she said.
She did, yeah.
A court report?
Nah, police report.
That's what I was asking, bro.
Report.
To ask her. She said, detective, like, what's his name? Just like he talked about the jail dude. What's his name? I don't know.
What jail dude?
Doughboy.
Oh, prison guy?
I was about to say dildo. That's crazy. Doughboy.
Whoa.
Hey, Doughboy, he talked about the prison dude. What's his name? Oh, Caesar McDowell. I'm like, he from Long Beach. He did 22 years. But I forgot it when I got home to do further investigation.
No, you looked it up mad quick, though. That was funny.
Yeah, I was like, what's the detective name? You was trying to be so nice, nigga.
No, I mean, bro, I asked every question. I asked.
You could have said it in a soft voice, like, okay, so what's the detective name?
I was trying to get that one off. It's just like she had a lot to get off her chest, so I didn't want to. But yeah,
can you do a little research and figure out if Aunt Jefe is locked up right now?
I don't know his last name. I know his first name.
Showman.
Oh yeah.
Josh probably could look it up.
Anthony.
It ain't gonna be in the system that early.
Anthony.
No, it's been hours. Yeah, it is.
It might
be Maurice.
Huh?
No, you don't need no birthday. You just put Maurice. Damn it. Am I doxing blood?
No.
I mean,
yeah, whatever.
It's not doxing him.
Yeah, LASD. Like, everybody been in jail up here, so I guess you know how to look it up, huh?
It's crazy that if Ant really got locked up, it was for some gangster shit.
Yeah, I don't
That's just
assume it's
him.
for parking tickets.
Hell no, it's probably for running
Smoking in
some
public.
kind of operation.
Smoking in public.
I mean, he went to the feds for
I'm
distributing
just
drugs.
going to jump out the window and say that I don't believe it's a legal situation.
I hope it's not.
Yeah, parking tickets.
Me too.
Bro, imagine what a joint Aunt Jefe would be in the county.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure,
But really, though,
you know what time is it?
Jefe gonna go fed.
Nah,
He's
nah,
too much of a
no.
joint. They're not
Nah.
gonna just put him in the state.
That's not the way it
Hell no.
works.
No.
You're lit. You're one of the feds.
You're too lit for county, fool.
Nah, I'm sure
Go
he's,
to the
he's
feds.
gotta be all right. That's probably some
Hopefully he
stupid
Gucci
shit.
and Gabbana for
They
sure.
probably caught him with a blick or something.
No, man.
It could just be a regular situation, and he'll tell us about it next time he sees us.
Yeah, and that's why Aunt Jefe wasn't in the Instagram reels. Can we check out this video that Aunt Jefe actually posted where I guess he's talking about something? This is from yesterday.
What's the good old deal with the good old people, man? Today was not a good day, bro. Today was one of those bad days, man, where the devil was working hard, man. He was at work, man, and he was this close, man. He was this close. Just close to cashing in on wishful thinking. So right now, right, I'm in a phase where I'm trying to regroup, you know what I'm saying, and think things through, man, and just, create the space to be calm and copacetic, you know what I'm saying, through the storm, you know what I'm saying. But hopefully y'all had a good day up out there, though, man, on this Monday, man, you know what I'm saying. To anybody day who was bad like mine, we gonna make it through, champ, you know what I'm saying? As long as we make it through the next day, man, we got another chance, man, to recharge, man, and regroup, man. Salute. Stay strong.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounded like the Johnnies came knocking.
It's very foreboding, for sure.
Like, it doesn't sound like he got into like a street situation. Like, it didn't feel like he was saying that like some ops ran down him or anything. It sounded like he was, I don't know. To me, that very much was in agreement with the kind of thing that you would
For
allude
sure.
to if you were in a legal situation.
Especially like weather the storm, when you talk about like dialogue, like the storm and things like that.
It
that
felt like he
sounds
was like
very-
steeling himself for a legal battle or some kind of dealing with something that's difficult.
Like bracing himself.
Well, the fact that this happened and then we haven't heard from him all day today.
Yeah, the combination of the two things is what really did it. There,
Because
man.
there's never been a single pod that he hasn't come on that he didn't say anything. It'd be like he would say something at a certain point, like, "Oh, I'm finna be late." Or,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean, like,
I mean,
like-
definitely right now, something happened to him that is keeping him out of the zone here, because I don't really think there's any other explanation,
Man, hopefully he ain't solid, fool.
I don't want to jump to like the legal situation necessarily, but that's definitely what it seemed like he was kind of alluding to there, man. So
Yeah, hopefully all is well. For
prayers
sure.
up to him. Just so you know, Lush, I gotta leave in 45 minutes, and I only say that because I am a single dad this week.
Yeah.
My wife is on a work trip. She's riding horses with Amaranth today in Texas. So
Who is Amaranth?
she's like a female Twitch streamer who's like pretty big deal. So Lena had to go film some content with her where they were riding horses together. So
Hey, you know why you a bullshit nigga?
what? Although I like you beginning sentences like that.
several
That was dope.
reasons.
Yeah, there's many reasons. Yeah.
He said prayers to him and you atheist.
Oh, atheist prayers.
This nigga crazy as fuck.
I have my own style of prayers that I do but I do that a lot. I'm always saying like just today my friend told me that his wife was having emergency brain surgery because she had fucking cancer on her brain.
Atheist prayers up.
And I said like, thank God that she was okay when he said that her surgery went well. And yeah, I mean, I to me saying like thank God is just, it's not like a religious thing. That's just like,
I told one of the homies, he sneezed. I was like, bless you. He like, thank you. Then he got mad. Like, hold
The
on.
meth cloud, man. Come on, man.
it's not a meth cloud, it's weed.
It's just weed, bro.
Breathe it in. You've been in here while he's smoking bongs or smoking weed like a million times.
I don't trust what's in this ball.
You see what he's putting in it. He's putting
Man, that nigga-
tobacco
that nigga
in it,
put Red
which
Bull
is
in
disgusting.
it.
I didn't look
but
nothing. I didn't look at nothing. I was just, that's crazy.
I would never do drugs.
And that's laced. That's
I
a
would never do
P-dog.
something like drugs.
You do all the drugs. How is your relationship with Germ right now?
So Germ and I, just for the sake of transparency, although I don't really want to, because I'm, her and I have agreed to not talk about
Okay.
like our
You should cut it off right there, bro.
We don't have to go into extreme depth. I just feel like the people are owed a little bit of information.
So like as of now, we're taking time to focus and regroup. Germ has been somebody who's been in my life for like 17 years, and that's not gonna change at all in any capacity. Like, I still love her. As far as us being the best fit currently, that remains to be seen. You know.
Okay.
So was that like the most nothing burger of a statement?
No, that was great. Do you think that when Wax sent us the group chat where he claimed that one of his homies is fucking her, do you take that as reality, or is that just him trolling?
I mean, like the first thing that like Wack, one of our first interactions was him saying like AD fucked my girl when I hadn't had a girl for a year and a half.
I do remember that. And that was
and it
confusing at
didn't-
that time, yeah.
Yeah,
And also
so-
it was kind of fucked up for AD because AD had a girlfriend that he was like living
Well,
with.
it was like it was obvious. It was so far like from being an actual thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
but ultimately, like neither one of us are trying to embarrass or hoe each other out like that. That's kind of an agreement that we made to each other. I'm not trying to do anything to embarrass her.
Is she upset
so
about
this-
the fact that you are doing a 20 versus 1, some sort of dating show?
I'm not doing anything like that. I would never do something like that.
There's a flyer. It's been posted on my
I would never
Instagram,
do-
the No Jumper Instagram.
And I shared it 3 or 4 times, and it was actually my idea.
When is it set for?
I've been hitting up women individually,
Don't
telling them to pull up to the Lush 20 versus 1. We need to find him actual love, not just clout.
And it's definitely happening.
Yeah.
And you're not doing
What are
it.
you talking about? What were you about to say before? First of all, like because
Oh, you caught that?
I heard you on the
So-
phone. I heard him on the phone being like, I didn't post it. I didn't post it.
Come on, man.
Breaking news?
what's the breaking news?
Oh, shit. Nathan's about to bring up something that
Oh shit!
Maurice Shellman.
Nah, they got the
Felony.
Wow.
Damn.
Felony for what? It doesn't say. It
It
doesn't
don't
specify.
say no more. It used to say. But I could tell by the bell amount how much the
He
bell
had
amount.
77th division.
L.A. Robbery and Homicide Division.
Oh no.
No.
That's the agency description.
It's
That's bad,
It's
nigga.
77th Street, bro. $1 million bail.
The
$1 million
division.
bail doesn't seem. I mean, that's what they gave Chud.
No. That's
The only $1 million bill in LA is just
Yes.
$1 million. That's a high one, bro.
oh man, that's
Well,
fucked
I'm not
up,
putting
bro.
that past Aunt Jefe, man.
Nah, but we gon' see they could have it, but you never know what your
Free
bill
the
is
homie,
now.
he ain't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, because in LA right now you have to see a judge anyway, so we don't even know if that $1 million bill is real or not because you have to see a judge in order to even get a bill now. So I don't know if they just putting that to be there or what. But $1 million bill in Los Angeles, California. That's
I'm glad you said that, and I ain't trying to derail from this. So we gonna finish this, and I'm gonna remember what you just said about the bell thing.
What? Oh, Nathan's still doing research over here, bruh. Bro, what if Aunt Jefe ends up being our Dirk? We already got a Dirk. Brick Baby's already kind of Dirk.
I mean, we saw the Swamp Stories video.
Bro, if it ends up that fucking Aunt Jefe actually got an M, goddamn. What the fuck?
Yeah, free bro. So if he locked up right now, you have to. I don't like that in LA how they changed that. You have to see a judge before you get a bill. If
Yeah.
Free the alter ego.
Yeah, if it's like if non-citatable, like basically you go to the police station, they cite you out. If it's more than that, then he has to. He gonna see the judges within 72 hours.
Okay, and that's what I was about
Yeah,
to
I was
say.
gonna say 72 hours.
The thing is, the laws have changed, right? It's called a master code. You got to go before the judge, and it's to the judge's discretion whether you get a bail or not, right?
Correct.
So when I went to the last year with the jail, I couldn't bail out.
Nathan,
gave
you
me
wanna
an
do that
OR.
post?
But he already got his bail, though. That's the difference. Like they've
can't
already
touch that.
They've already.
I'm just talking about what he
It
just said.
don't matter if it was $2. What I'm telling you right now, in Los Angeles County, because every county is different. You cannot unless it's a misdemeanor.
No, they gave him a
citation.
bail. He's able. They gave him a bail, but they know he
Yeah,
can't
but
touch
you
it.
can't. You can listen. You can't. He's not going to get out unless you see the judge. That's just how it is.
No,
right
if
now.
it's post bail, he could bail out. If it's posted,
he should be seeing the judge tomorrow, though.
no. If it's posted, no. In 2 days you gonna see it.
Yeah.
But if it's posted bail, you gonna get bail. They'll tell you ain't get no bail. It's gonna say no bail.
I'm not saying whether he's going to get a bail or not. What I'm saying is you can't even bail out Munchie B unless you see the judge. Now you can get a bail.
If it's posted right there,
Okay.
if it's posted right there,
I see what you're saying.
you could get it.
When did they change that?
Bro, it was on
With
the,
the
it was on
lab-
the thing. You was able to vote for it like in 2023, but like a
Okay.
year after that they changed it.
So-
that's what I'm saying.
so 2 years
This
ago.
weirdo kept talking about making OR. Look, the dude from the No Jumper being Alfred, bro, his bail was 1.1 million. Bro, I looked at his charges. Do you know they gave him an OR after a couple? And he been to prison before. That man got an OR. He didn't bail out.
Also, to put it in
Go ahead, brother.
To put in perspective for people, if it's $1 million bail, that's $100,000, and in addition to that, you're gonna need to like show collateral, like most likely a property bond.
Property.
Do you think 5 bills maybe got somebody whacked?
I don't know about none of that. He a podcaster.
I'm just kidding. Nah, I mean, I'm sure you're gonna be good.
Yeah, shout out to bro. Hopefully he can post bond, you know what I'm saying, immediately. You know what I'm saying? I know he been running it up. So hopefully that's not even a bail, his bail. Hopefully that is just something that they just put, cause they be putting zeros, they be just putting stuff.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, you got to put the $1 million bail in the title of YouTube, because that makes it sound crazy as fuck, even though we don't really know any details.
I mean, like,
but see, a lot of times they put the bail high so they can hold you there, so you'll go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the detective is not there all the way, and then we go put $1 million bail. So boom. So when the detective come in, that he like they want to make sure you don't go nowhere. Okay, so they do that a lot of times.
But just to put it in perspective, they my artist was just held for illegal discharge of a firearm, and they gave him $180,000 bail. Mm-hmm. So this is clearly like a significantly more severe crime than that, and it involves.
Yeah, and again, off the hand, I don't know no other crime unless you commit one crime and it's coming with like special allegations. The only crime that comes to me, and I'm not putting that on bro, I hope that's not, but $1 million bail that's what I'm saying. That is a fact, but he could have something that's with allegations that'll bump your bail up.
Or also gang enhancements potentially, right?
Gang enhancements, special allegations, like, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But you don't get $1 million bail for no reason.
Special circumstances is AKA the death penalty.
Bro, Wack is so lucky he didn't run into Jefe. He could have died too.
But he don't need to start talking crazy now that he gone, though.
Hopefully that's just a typo, and bro, you know what I'm saying, can either get out tonight on a citation or whenever he go to court. You know what I'm saying?
He go to court, it's likely they'll drop the bail lower. You know what I'm saying?
That there is a possibility of that for sure, and there also there is ways to get like the bail reduced even more and not have to pay 10%. You can pay less, but that'll be like a substantial property bond.
Yeah, but if it don't, we telling you right here, right now, man. If his bail is at $1 million, Adam gonna go get him out, and we gonna put the no jumper building up. You know what I'm saying? That's collateral, and go get young and Jefe out.
Listen, right? If you guys want me to bail and Jefe out, become members right now. But also, yeah, I don't got a mill for.
You ain't got bail.
I ain't got a mill.
10%. No, we gonna put
$100K.
Yeah, we gonna put the bail. You want
That's a lot of money.
No, listen, you don't need that. We just put the no jumper building up or your home up
or your home.
Yeah, as collateral. You don't need the chip, so there's no excuse, Adam.
Oh, I got Dorito.
He gonna get Winston away. He like
put Winston
on him and Ralph.
Man, look, y'all hear here first, man. Y'all want Adam to go bail out no young and Jefe, man. Make sure y'all
man free the alter ego, bro. Free the alter ego.
Yeah, man.
That's
damn free, bro. That's
free Am.
Yeah, free, bro. We gonna put the no jumper building up right now. We gonna get him.
Right now it's gonna be a complicated process. I don't think I'm ready to put up the building or take out a second mortgage on the building so that I can bail out Ant right now. I'm gonna have to wait and see some more details about this case.
No, I believe when he go to court, it's gonna get dropped down.
That's wishful thinking. I like that.
I mean, not drop the bail amount. Make it drop down.
Okay.
You need to go get bro right now.
That's best case scenario.
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure about that.
Man, the day we shot our little TikTok promo and we it's like.
And we're all kind of like low key, like bummed that he didn't show up. Meanwhile, he's sitting in the box.
Nah, I kind of knew it was serious. I'll be honest, because like I said, that's not within the scope of his character.
I do think that it would be a good look for the Keyways all over LA, though, if the neighborhoods were to come through and put the money together to bail out our A-Trade bredren, Mr. Jefe. And I think you could probably spearhead that.
Dope. I think that'd be super dope.
All right, we need to.
That'd be quite the olive branch.
I'm gonna hit up Big U.
No. We need to start a GoFundMe for him then.
That's a fact. Put it up on the page, Adam.
Melvin Farmer might want to get involved.
I don't know about
that. But the GoFundMe, start a GoFundMe for a young Ant, Adam.
To bail him out for murder or something.
We don't know what he in jail for.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Nothing, but we got to get him to the live show. So
that's true.
Start the GoFundMe right now, Adam.
Bro, that's fucked up.
They're trying to do Ant Jefe like Chud. That's crazy.
Man, I don't even know nothing about that nigga. I heard him for the first time when
you beef.
Look, we just got a member. Boom.
Yeah,
I was gonna bail him out.
That's what happened when you beef with Whack 100, man. I guess I'm next now.
I just gotta wait a month for the YouTube check to come now. So
it's crazy.
Damn, Brick and Jefe going down is crazy.
You know this gonna fall back on you.
And Suspect.
It is.
Bruh.
You know they gonna say you send everybody to jail, right?
That's a fact. That's a for sure hit.
You know that's gonna be the narrative,
I
right?
mean, anybody who watches this podcast for sure knows that Jefe's admissions of crimes on here that really hasn't even taken place at all.
But the reality is, like, just being over here on this platform, whether you're an artist getting interviewed or you're like a cast member, the fact that it's like a street leaning platform, there's going to be like a higher likelihood of people getting busted. There's no real.
Why is it hard? Hold on, what you mean?
Because you're dealing with people that are already like talking about the criminal life and that have been involved in the criminal life. It's not just random citizens or people like, oh, they come over here and coincidentally get caught up in some random thing.
We hire gang members. We're like Homeboy Industries over here. Yeah.
That's the
How
point.
you know about Homeboy Industries, bro? Shout out to Homeboy Industries, but how do Adam 22 from New Hampshire know about?
I bought bread from them. I bought a loaf of sourdough from my local Homeboy Industries affiliate the other day.
You know what's funny?
Huh.
Okay, we got a call that Snoopy Badass was at Homeboy Industries, right? They was passing out diapers and shit. You feel me?
Incredible diapers?
Like, no, of course not, right?
Oh, shit.
So he was getting like free. He need resources, like, you know what I'm saying, for his baby, because at the time he had his kids at the time. You feel me? That when he was going to take transition, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was
Nothing
there.
wrong with that.
But you know what I
Nothing at
mean?
all.
But he was nervous. He trying to get his diapers. You know what I'm saying? And
Stupid.
like niggas being cool, like, yeah, like, so he be comfortable and shit, like, but he ended up getting on. He was at Homeboy Industries trying to get some free diapers in.
What you mean getting on?
Huh? Getting on me, pew. He ended up leaving. Like I'm like that. Like, you know, Inglewood ain't close to Alameda.
Hey, for the record, I also know about Homeboy Industries. Well, I always known about it, but I know about it because they have one at LAX. You can go.
Is that right?
Get yourself a
There
croissant
is like
when you're in there, yeah.
there is like a little cafe there. Yeah.
Oh, so far, they expanded like that?
Yeah,
They've been.
it definitely.
And I go talk to the same Soreño every weekend when I go to the farmer's market who operates a Homeboy Industries booth there where he sells bread. And my daughter knows him by name and always says, "Can we go see Anthony?"
And homegirl.
He got tats on his face?
He's got tats, not a ton on his face, maybe a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I always wonder what he went down for.
Hey man, prayers up for young Ant, bro, on everything. He's not guilty.
Absolutely, man. If I don't put the GoFundMe in up, I'm gonna start it tonight, man.
Will you be upset if Academics ends up breaking down the footage frame by frame on his Instagram story of the hot one that Aunt Jefe may or may not have caught?
Man, he definitely not.
Academics ain't got access to that type of shit.
Isn't it super disheartening to like watch that footage of Ant like talking about how sad he is, like, oh, I had a rough day, and then like literally the next thing we see is he's busted.
Okay, but the weird thing about it, well, now I guess we know for a fact that he was busted, but like, why would he know about that the day before?
That's pretty normal.
They probably
Like,
kicked in some doors and he wasn't there at the time.
You can tell when it's like getting hot like that when you start. Yeah, like that's not outside the realm of normality.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Hey man, you employ you employ some
real ones,
authentic guys.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Suspect, Brick, and Jefe all going to be in there. Just they might form a new hood together, like a combo hood.
You bullshit.
Well, you know what's crazy is because like this doesn't say if it's federal or not. I'm assuming it's
no.
Like,
that ain't federal.
This is like state. Yeah.
No, federal is like BOP. You got to go bureaus of prison to go see it.
What's crazy though is when Sus has to turn himself in. After that, I'll be the person that's been here the longest because really it's Sus.
Okay, Sus joined No Jumper, like, okay, while those other guys were still here, so maybe like late 2022.
Yeah,
because Sus is a T-Real recruit, right?
Yeah. Well, they got into it. They
after he recruited him, because that was a part of his. He was like cursing Sus out, and
that
he
shit
was
was crazy.
Yeah, he called him all kind of B words
at one point.
Why they didn't fight?
They wound
T-Real
up,
got one on.
They wound up having like a convo, and like he like pulled him into Adam's office pause or whatever, and then and they like chopped it up, and like, and that it was cool after that.
Wow.
One arm.
Well, he like has like he got an injury.
You don't know that?
Yeah, he knows
I know that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you think me in my position, I could call be in my hood calling niggas bitches and shit, and it just go fly. Fuck no.
I mean,
Hell no.
Yeah.
I'll fuck around and get slid.
Yeah, I mean, like if there's, I guess at a certain point, there's certain infractions where people don't give a handicap sticker on it, right? Like,
Hell no, not for disrespect. Cause or you shouldn't.
That is a fact.
You shouldn't talk like that, right?
That is a fact.
I mean, yeah, we don't know anything obviously about this. We're just kind of hypothesizing
About which part?
about what could have possibly happened to Ant.
Oh no. Okay,
no, we don't.
But okay,
Else
if he was doing interstate drug trafficking, which I believe is what he went down for in the past, then he wouldn't have got picked up by the local robbery and homicide department, right? So
that's what I'm saying.
It's not that kind of thing.
That'd be a federal.
That's all 77 is though. They always put that.
Oh yeah.
So they don't have no indication of.
Well, that's
But the $1
Essential.
million bail certainly suggests that it's something other than
correct. But also, let me say this: you can get arrested and go to the county and the feds come pick you up. That is very common.
Well,
The state can pick you up and you know what I'm saying, the feds
For sure.
and then they upgrade it at some
that
point.
is a
Yeah.
fact. That is a fact.
So if you want to show the screen,
But they don't normally say no bail if that was going to even be a possibility normally,
Right, because you have an in custody hold.
Yeah, and on top of that, like 77th is just like the primary South Central division. It's for like the
Yeah.
west side of South, or even the east
Yeah,
side
you
too.
know,
Like,
77 covered the most.
east
yeah,
side.
the east side. But the
It's
thing,
something wet,
oh,
but-
tatted on my back, free the alter ego.
man,
Yeah, but also I'd had a bill and a no bill at the same time. Like a parole violation, you don't got no bill. Well, after your violation up, you got a bill still. So, you know
but
what I
I'm
mean?
saying though, there's Hollenbeck division, there's Rampart division, there's 77th. You know what I mean? There's Pacific division.
What about the alter ego division?
Yeah, but 77 definitely covered the 8 trades though.
for sure. So
Damn,
like,
man, free Ant. That's crazy. That's the last thing I expected to see on this fucking
Fucked
stream.
up.
Speaking of people who might end up doing some serious jail time, Frosty the Snowman, 2 different Pokemon card shops called him out in the same day for stealing thousands of dollars of sealed packs.
Sealed pack sound dangerous.
Okay, different. Yeah, Pokemon packs. Not,
Hey,
no kilos that we know
Make it
of.
sound more gangster. You say sealed packs.
Yo, that's crazy though. He's on a real mission. Like he's not gonna just give up. A lot of people would have got scared straight the first time you got called out on social media for this crime, and now he's apparently like doubling down.
he's dedicated to the lifestyle.
He's gonna get more. He's dedicated.
You gotta catch them all.
That's crazy getting strikes of Pokemon cards. That's them strikes. Them coming with strikes.
No,
Gotta
hell
match 'em all.
no. Hell no. That's not a strike.
Yes, it is over. If it's
So
over
what's the
so much,
charge?
it's a felony.
It's a felony if you steal more than what, $2,500 worth of stuff? Or is it, is it less?
It turns it depends. Like if they tell you to stop now, that goes from a theft to a robbery. So it's just all how to.
You mean if you went back and took more?
No, the first time. So even if you say, for instance, shoplifters, if they go in a store, and they steal something,
Right.
and apprehension or a worker up in there is like, hey, stop, woo, and they try to run and push by him.
Right.
That turns it from a theft, a petty theft, or a shoplifting into a robbery.
But this is not that. He getting caught on surveillance after it's all done.
Yeah.
Well, you're not wrong. Like
So,
if
but
I'm
it's
stealing
burglary
some
then.
candy and then they try to stop me and I yank away shit, now it's a robbery.
Yeah, no, that's
versus
called-
just stealing this shit. This
That's
not a strike.
theft.
Correct.
As opposed to strong arm robbery, right.
So when you do that, they call that commercial burglary, which
No,
is a strikeable.
commercial
offense.
burglary is breaking in
That's a little
something when it's
different.
closed.
Not when it's
Correct.
not when it's breaking in it. If you go in there, listen. When you go in there with the intent to steal something, you don't have to break in like literally pickpocket the lock or anything like that. When you go in there with the intent to steal that, they still call that burglary, brother.
Commercial burglary is breaking into business when it's closed. Burglary is going to somebody's house when they're not home. This is theft. If somebody tried to stop him on the way out and he try to resist, now it turned into a robbery.
But
this
as
ain't
far as
robbery.
like strikes, they're not going to strike you out most likely.
Nah.
Yeah.
Again.
That's not robbery, bro.
They're not going to strike you out for
So
three
what is it?
Charizards.
Huh?
So what is it?
Theft.
Okay,
Yeah,
hopefully he get the less. Hopefully he get the less, which is
I mean,
theft.
but if you're getting caught, or you got to run the shit consecutive,
if he keeps,
concurrent.
If those charges keep accumulating and there's gang enhancements and things like that,
you
like
do that. That's
gang enhancements for Pokemon cards.
He
got nothing to do with Pokemon.
Yeah, and especially since he's alone, there's like him and a girl.
No, it's called a felony prior. So what they do if you got a prior, they give you a 5-year enhancement for doing the same thing. That's how they be doing in California.
They can do that as well.
The 5-year felony.
You gotta wonder though, like if all these charges just pile up and then at some point he gets arrested for one of them and the cops are able to say like, well, we have like 8 different reports of you getting caught.
For sure.
It's not gonna look good, right?
And he could do like a 10 or 15 piece.
Fuck no. I say like take like 2 years or 85%.
I mean, hopefully, like he doesn't have to do any time. But I'm just saying, like, but if you keep racking up charges like that, at a certain point, they're gonna try to set an example. If you get the wrong judge,
I feel like I'm gonna send that Aunt Jefe story to Lena, and then she's gonna be like, "Who is Aunt Jefe?" Which is really says a lot about how much I fill her in about what goes on here. Now, actually, I think she met him before, so maybe she knows.
She should know about this amazing era of No Jumper. This cast.
No, she tapped out after the Cam Girl era.
Understandable.
And then even then, like AD and T-Row like went to the crib and shit, so she knew about them. But like, yeah, I don't know. She ain't really got too deep into this generation.
I'm gonna keep it a band. Not to get going on this, but just to be in a cell thinking that you got locked up for some Pokemon cards. It's crazy, especially if he gets some time. If he gets slapped on the wrist, that's something different. But if you go down, you do. God willing, he don't. But if you could do some time, and you like, man, some Pokemon card, you might as well just rent in a bank or something, load or something. That's crazy.
The Pokemon card shit sound goofy to the full extent, but I didn't know the value of it. I'm 36. I'm not interested in no Pokemon cards I don't know nothing about it, but I guess it's like some collector shit.
For sure.
It's the same as baseball cards and basketball cards.
Absolutely.
So evidently,
so they was higher value?
No. It's some value with it. You feel me? And like people collect Pokemon cards. You know what I'm saying?
So he for sure was studying. He was targeting specific.
Yeah, but see, it sounds goofy, bro, off the rip. But if you take the same risk doing a gangster style, doing some robbery versus selling some Pokemon cards, and y'all, it's the same reward. I mean, I think the judge gonna go way more lenient on me for stealing some Pokemon cards than booking somebody.
That's what I'm thinking too. Is it's like, bro, if you can go up in it, like just in the perspective of somebody who used to steal shit, if you could go into a store and steal something that you could sell for $2,000, I mean, think about how much you got to do as like a pimp to make $2,000. You gotta have that bitch walking the track all fucking night.
Several hoes, possibly.
You're probably not gonna make $2,000. So when I look at it, I'm like, I used to be up in the Home Depot and the Barnes and Noble, and I'd be hyped if I could steal like stuff that would amount to like $1,000 worth of resale, and I'd be taking a lot of shit. And that was back in the day when it was a lot easier to just steal shit from different stores in the south end of Nashville, New Hampshire. So
Booster 22.
Oh, I was boosting heavy. That was a great time in my life before I got into the credit card fraud, and that's when shit got a little bit more real.
Okay, Adam.
But yeah, I mean,
let me find out.
I've talked about it on this podcast so many fucking times over this.
I like it.
Okay, all right, out here, I don't know what they do everywhere else, but out here in LA, South Central, they stealing your Cadillac converter.
I heard about that, yeah.
Especially by Lush House, right?
Yeah,
so
that.
So they all night, everybody sleep. They hitting all these Cadillac converters, and then they sunrise they cashing out. I don't know what Cadillac things is worth, but like.
They're worth.
You ain't gotta assault nobody to get the shit. You ain't gotta kick nobody in their ass or pull a gun out.
Yeah, you're right though. But around that whole area, like, is the epicenter of bipping, of flocking, of all that. Like, that's where people go to do that and been for a long time.
Do you know the value of a Cadillac converter? Because I don't.
A few $100s.
A few $100s.
Yeah.
So if you hit like 9 cars that night and still a Cadillac converters, that's a cool little night, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I don't know.
No, really, you're not wrong.
Think about how many people we know that are like hustling day and night, and they're not making $1,000 in a day. You know, like if he could go up in there and steal a couple $1,000, there's a reason why he's still doing it after he's been caught. Right. You know, like think about if you selling perks. What's a perk? Like $10?
What perk?
Either way, like okay, yeah. What's
depending on how much clientele you got too, though, with the perks.
But like, what's the profit going to be? The profit is going to be like $3, $5, whatever. I mean, you got to sell a shitload of perks to make $1,000.
So question. So clearly, it's a market for Pokemon cards are better than like that. So what did you do? Like post them online?
You know, you got a buyer evidently.
Yeah, he probably just got somebody who sells them to on the block or whatever. Some guy who's down to buy stolen merchandise. But meanwhile,
is there any way to trade?
You could
trade
sell it
those
on
type of thing.
Probably not. But if you sold it on eBay and shit, yeah. But I doubt he's doing that. He's probably just got like a fence.
Yeah,
Or something like that.
Offer up shit
for
like
sure.
that. The people that he stole from are saying like, hey, if anybody brings in this merchandise to your store, please report it to us. I guess there's some sense of solidarity within the Pokemon community. You know,
that's crazy that Pokemon got a community.
Yeah.
Well, also like, but think about this: like, a lot of the people that are looking are the parents of like 10-year-old kids that want those cars, and they're probably not.
We looking.
As I'm saying, as far as that are going to be buying it when they're selling it, or like reselling it after coming up on it.
I don't think nobody's stealing Pokemon cards and on the block. Hey, Pokemon. Hey, no, nigga. Evidently,
gotta catch them all.
Evidently,
who got that dude? That Pikachu.
But the people, so like the people that are trying to buy it, I'm saying the people that are trying to buy it that are looking online, because they're normally selling it like
that
you
will go
said.
straight to a buyer or something, bro. That ain't nobody trying to.
It also says a lot about the fact that we are so accustomed to Frosty that we don't even point out or think it's funny that this is Frosty the Snowman.
No, I think that's the funniest part. That's what everybody.
His name is Frosty the Snowman, and he's stealing Pokemon cards. Like, I forget that is humorous from the mind state of a normal person. Yeah.
Do you think that game when everybody was playing Pokemon Go, that
still playing for the record? Yeah.
All right. Do you think that like catapulted the cards or took it to another level?
Probably helped in an overall sense for Pokemon's cultural, how relevant it is. But that being said, I do think that Pokemon Go and the Pokemon trading card world are kind of like very different worlds that operate like totally separately. Like most of the Pokemon Go people I know don't have any interest in the trading card game, and then a lot of the collectors, they don't really have any interest in Pokemon in general outside of like the value of the cards, you know?
It's obviously a Pokemon culture or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I bet you it's been a Pokemon convention somewhere.
For sure.
You know what I'm
Totally,
saying?
Yeah, countless.
I've been in Japan and seen the trading card like tournaments taking place, and it looks insane. Like you never
for real?
you never seen anything like this. Like so many fucking nerds playing this game. And I never seen that in America, but I'm sure it happens.
Not to mention like every iteration of the game, from like Pokemon, like the different Game Boy games and all they all have their own tournaments and like lore associated with them. Basically, at the end of the day, it just shows what a huge force Pokemon is. Like it's literally a beyond global phenomenon. It's like bigger now than when we were kids and first seen it. It's not even close.
Definitely. So should we speak on the near brawl that we got into on Hollywood Boulevard?
We totally could. I mean, we talked about it already.
Did you see the video, Skinnyfromthe9?
Yeah, I definitely seen the video.
What did you think of Lush's performance and also Moose's performance? I was just filming, which really kind of says a lot about how serious I was taking the whole situation. But
what I seen in the video, I thought Lush's performance was theater.
I think Lush was starting to get offended there at a certain point.
He was. Shout out to Lush. You know, I thought it was comedy at first. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, Lush.
I mean, he had told me not to fire on, bro.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah, but
what happened?
I did.
But,
I told him repeatedly, please, Lush, don't hit him.
Yeah, so
Before we started filming.
So he wasn't taking less serious?
Nah.
He was annihilated. I wouldn't be surprised if he was on fentanyl.
Nah, so I thought Moose, he had something loaded for him. You know what I'm saying? I seen him with his fist balled. I said, and that's why I put it in the chat. I said, oh yeah, Moose was waiting. He was waiting for old boy to do something. He was about to bet him. You could see he was on the side of it. He was waiting for that dope fiend for sure.
You thought about that whack get back?
Yeah, for sure. He was gonna get it too. He was waiting for the. If you see the footage, man, you could have seen the footage. Yeah, he definitely he had a cock. Oh boy, wasn't even looking. Moose was right on the side. I was like, oh yeah, he would have put him down.
So we was at the taco truck, right? We was getting something to eat at the taco truck.
And if you guys want to see this, go to the No Jumper Clips channel and click on shorts, and you'll be able to see the video that we're dissecting.
He was breathing on
a bunch of people. A bunch of people going up to Adam trying to take pics with him. You feel me? Like, and he's being accommodating and all that. We order our food. While we're like waiting for our food, this dude walk up. While he walk up, he come up to me. I don't even think he see Adam at this point. Like he come up, he's like, "Oh, Lush." Da, 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 da. The first thing he tell me, literally like before he even says his name, he's all, "I was just in Wayside with Baby Shooter. I rolled other like." Da, da, da,
Bro,
da.
he's banging Baby Shooter like it was a hood.
But like the first
Oh,
thing.
you talking about Baby Shooter, the homie from Babylon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Now, mind you, like Baby Shooter was just at No Jumper a couple days ago.
Yeah, shout out to
and,
Shooter too.
And came on like the news when I was on there and wound up posting a pic of me and him on his Instagram like the day before. So.
I've done, 2 or 3 podcasts with Baby Shooter at this point, so I
Cool
feel like
dude.
I also am banging Baby Shooter. Pause.
So, but it was like that. It was just like a random. But before he even said his name, he's like talking about I rolled other in Wayside. I know Baby Shooter. I'm like, okay, cool. Like then he's like showing hospital pictures and all this like random shit. I'm like, okay, cool. He then like disappears into the night. We go sit down. We're eating our meal. He goes up and tries to talk to Adam, but he's like getting really close, like to the point where he's within 6 or 7 inches of Adam's burrito while he's trying to eat it, whatever.
Pause.
They're like
And-
gross.
Yeah, and Adam like tells him like, "Hey, will you back up?" And then at that point, like I stand up to try to like intervene. And I'm not trying to be violent. I'm not trying to be a tough guy. Nothing like that. Dude's just being, he won't listen to reason, and he needs to like back up. At that-
Personal space is important.
yeah.
Especially when
And-
you're eating.
I agree.
Then shortly thereafter, like he winds up punching himself in the face. This fool punches himself in the face, and he's all like, and then he says like he's saying some weird shit, whatever that doesn't really quite make sense. Then all of a sudden, he says that's on Hood. Then he throws up 5 Trey Avalon. So he's told me within 7 minutes of meeting him that he's rolling other on Hood and throwing up 5 Trey Avalon, which is gangsters. So you're from 3 different cards in 7 minutes, which was a little bit confusing to me.
And
at
he's
that
white.
point. Yeah, and he's white, by the way. You know what I mean? Like, then at that point, like, I'm not like squaring up like I want to hurt him because Adam's already telling me like, oh, he's giving lawsuit vibes, da, 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 da. Like, and we're ordering an Uber and trying to dip. Police is right there, by the way. They
I seen the popo in the background. It
Police
just,
is right
kept
there.
driving. Didn't give
Yeah,
a
they
fuck.
go
What's going-
fuck. They're so used to, like,
I seen it.
you have to be beating the fuck out of somebody for the cops to
Look
care
at
on
Popo.
Hollywood
They
Boulevard.
just, Popo just kept pushing. I see that.
I don't want to hate on this guy. He's like, I'm sure he's a cool dude or whatever. He's not a bitch or nothing, but he was clearly, like I said before, catted out in that moment. He's super faded. He has no clue what's going on. He's trying to like, and the thing is this, since then he's contacted me and now wants to like, quote unquote, tell his side and get interviewed. Like the fast track to being on this platform and being interviewed is not running up on the homies, like in any capacity. That don't work. This
I'm going
is
to
not-
invite him on Morals Over Money.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I think you should for sure go on Morals Over
See how
Money.
far that go.
Or maybe the Rillas podcast.
Even better.
Nah, the Spotty Face podcast.
What about the Why Not podcast? There's so many
All-
good
all of the
podcasts I
above.
have for him.
Hey, I'm confused, bro. Les, join it up, Les. How you even notice these DMs, bro? So just a random fin head.
You're not the
gets-
first person to say that.
I'm saying, bro,
You don't be like, you never check your little other folders and all that, especially
man, I go to general request, the primary.
but if it's a-
then I go to
because he had tagged me in a video.
Hidden request.
Yeah, hidden requests, all that. But I might miss a lot of those for days. But he tagged me in a video. So if I only have like 40 or 50 little tag requests that I'm in, I'm gonna see that quicker. So I seen that, and he was just like, "Oh, oh man." I'm like,
so you
bro,
noticed them in your notifications.
I
'Cause he
seen it
tagged
for
you.
what it be that as it may, whatever. I had seen it, and I was like, dude,
You got
like,
too much time in your hands, bro.
I was like, I'm not accepting any op inquiries currently, bro. I don't know, like what you're all upset
inquiries.
about. Yeah, like I'm like I don't know what you're so upset about. You were like drunk and being stupid. Like this doesn't need to be a thing. Let's just like move past it, and that's kind of where I stand.
No,
with it.
Uncle
If
interview
it's
him.
like honestly, like like not
Definitely going to Vegas.
Yeah,
not to sound tough, like, but he's just lucky that it was just like us when he was there, because it happened to me the one time I'm not with anybody. I'm just
Vel was
with these
mad
guys.
because Vel had gone down the street probably like a half hour earlier with his girl to get some food. And you know Vel really like dying to knock somebody out at all times. He loves punching people.
Hey man, ain't Vel looking for a fight? Why he don't get out with Nutty?
He totally would.
Honestly, he probably would.
He'd for sure get down with anybody.
I heard y'all say Vel looking
Actually,
for
that's a
a fight.
good idea. I'm gonna tag him. But even though he's way lighter, he might be like 220, I think.
He's still
a heavyweight.
He's still doing it.
That's what me and Doughboy 304. I'm 225
Doughboy
right now.
Definitely a 304.
That's the same weight. He could bulk up a little bit. Doughboy is literally 304, and I'm like 225 right now. I'm gonna be by like 230 something.
I think Vel would fight Nutty. I don't think he's worried about that.
Yeah, no, he definitely, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying, but you can't say the weight. If he over 200, he can get in there.
Can you text Josh? Tell him to get Vel in there.
Yeah,
he's a heavyweight. Shit, why not?
Oh, he also needs a new host because young Jefe.
No, we ain't gonna say that right now.
And Jefe was gonna host the fight.
No, we long way out. So
he might could be out by then. He might could. I'm assuming he is.
For sure he is. We ain't gonna replace the homie just yet.
Commentator or host?
Commentator slash host.
It was supposed to be me and him hosting, I think, right? Or
commentator.
Definitely put Lush in charge of your boxing match.
No, like I just know that I'm hosting. I don't know.
No, I think you'd probably do a great job. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. This is what they told me.
All right, I got 10 minutes. How you feel? Did you see the clip of T-Rail saying he waves the white flag? You don't want beef with me anymore. I don't know.
Word?
You copy.
I mean, that's a good thing.
You want to see it? I swear to God.
That's a good thing if he did.
There's been a couple different clips of him saying the same thing, so I'm starting to feel like he really means it. But
I mean, you should take the olive branch and just squash the nonsense.
Should I, or should I just beef forever?
Nah,
what would Vaughn do?
I mean, you squashed the beef with King Pill and he pushed you.
That's true. But I hate T-Rail way more than I ever hate the fucking King Pill.
Well, you said that you would squash the beef if he apologized.
Yeah, I said if he apologized and did a podcast with me, I'd squash the beef. Well, I feel like I'm owed a pod.
Come on.
Okay, so is this waving
we
of the white flag
we could get the no
sufficient?
jumper versus. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't know if he would want to do it. And honestly, I probably like disrespected him and his girl so much at this point.
Nah,
that
but
it would
he hit lower, bro. He went to kids, bro. The girl don't matter.
Yeah, I never said
That is
those
fucked
kids.
up.
Yeah, my moral set up different. Like I talk about.
What happened?
I talk about all the dose. I
He
don't
said
do
he wanted
kids.
to fucking kick my daughter in the ass.
No.
His words.
By name.
Hey, but I say y'all.
I'm not
squash it.
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely think y'all.
dude.
Everything that's
Yeah,
fucked
but
up.
I said they squash it, bro.
Yeah, if he
No, I'm not
extended,
saying they should. I
want
want
him
them to squash
too.
it. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get it if he don't though.
And listen, like, I understand that Parker's got a bad mouth, and you know, maybe you got mad at her, maybe you want to kick her in the ass. I've been there, but you can't because she's 5. So
Against the law.
it's against the law. It's immoral. It's deeply immoral, in my opinion.
well, especially like I mean, like Lena never said anything bad about them. You know what I mean? Like whereas on the other side, like Heather's been pretty vocal.
Hey, bro.
negative in the
Hey,
past.
adults don't matter, bro. Kids do.
100%. That's
Like,
what I'm. But that's all the more reason. Like
grandpas
is this
get fired
whatever?
on.
For sure.
Yeah. Nigga, I'm a grandpa. Nigga, so whatever.
You want to see this?
Grandpas can get it.
Oh,
That part.
Let's check this clip out.
I'm waving the white flag. I can't beat you, man. You can't beat an obsessed psycho
Oh, this
white
nigga-
guy
I concur.
from New Hampshire. You can't.
I concur.
You can't.
You might have to move
There's
us to
nothing you
the
can do. You
bottom
just stay
left.
on the internet all day
I do. What
If
the fuck
you're
do you
on
do?
the
You stream like
beach-
8 hours a day.
of Turks and Caicos, and you still thinking about me. First and foremost, you gay.
Gay.
2, like, you psycho. Like, we gotta give you medicine. It's not the same from you giving an opinion on.
I like how people always want to go with this obsessed angle. Like, it's not obsession. It's just I view you as my op, and for content purposes, I plan on shitting down your throat until you are old and gray, until I get my apology.
Hey, but
Because you tried to take me down, and while I was in a weakened state, you tried to dance on my fucking grave, and now that I'm up and you're down, you're waving the white flag. Well, you don't get off that easy.
you sound like Drake, bro.
Hey, trust me, when I've been listening to this Drake album, I keep thinking about that. I'm like, my attitude on T-Rail is the way that Drake thinks about Kendrick.
Hey, but-
He's never going to forgive him, and it's his mission for life. The only difference is that Drake's L to Kendrick in that rap battle was obviously much larger and more magnified than my issues with T-Rail.
But I think obsessed, not the right word, but I get what he's saying because you on camera much more out the week where he streamed one day out the week for 8 hours.
No, he doesn't. He streams so much. I think people like don't catch it because I'm subscribed to his channel and everything. But I mean, the other day I saw
supporter.
The other day he did a 5-hour podcast and then immediately after went on stream for like 3 hours listening to music. So I resent the idea that like I stream so much and then he doesn't. Like, bro, you're doing the same fucking thing.
I'm gonna call you out on something though, real fast, because you be every time me or Munchie. It's a situation where we speak on Wack and we don't necessarily bring him up. You say we obsessed. But with T-Rail and AD, I've been noticing that, bro, you really obsessed.
Am I not allowed to have a forever op?
Well, I'm not saying that you don't, but you hold me and Munchie to a different expectation than you hold yourself to.
I think my reason for hating T-Rail is so much better than your reason for hating Wack. It goes so much deeper.
It's not even about the hate. We talking about bringing it up and just the obsession and it just always the shots here and the shots there. So you can't say that about us if you don't say that.
Both things can be true. You're obsessed. I'm obsessed. We're all obsessed. I'm obsessed with my ops. I love to beef. Like Vaughn off 1700. Every single song he's shooting at his ops. He's talking about how much he hates his ops.
Hey, I'll be honest.
What's the difference between him and me?
I'll be honest though, Adam. Like as someone that's talked about this same topic with you fucking 5,000 times to the point of beyond exhaustion. I felt like yesterday when you were talking about it, it was probably the most mature I've ever heard you speak on it, and you were like very transparent with your actual emotions around it and identified it in a really astute way, no glazing, like that you haven't seen you do in the past.
Was that a private conversation?
No. This is what he was saying on the pod yesterday when he was talking about like specifically like the feelings of betrayal that you felt.
That's what T-Rail's actually reacting to right here.
Yeah,
what we
clearly.
said on the pod.
Yeah, clearly. But like I think like when he says that, he's reacting to you saying like what you just said before. Like I'm never gonna turn the beef. Like I'm never gonna let it go no matter what. Like blah, 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 blah. Like I'm on your ass forever. And that's when he's like, yo, I wave the white flag. You know, that's what
you definitely glazing, bro.
I think.
No, that's literally.
You're definitely glazing.
How so? How so?
You don't hold yourself to the same standards you hold Doughboy to.
How so?
Because you just said some random stuff like this.
Because how is it fucking random when I've literally had several hundred conversations? No, because I resent that. I resent the implication in this regard because it's not fucking true. Because all right, sure, but ultimately that's not what's going on. I'm trying to like get at a bigger point here. What I'm trying to say is I felt like there was growth. And then to hear you talk today about this in the way you are is a little bit like, I'm a little thrown off because here he is after you were like very, very honest and transparent. I felt like, and more mature than I've ever seen you be. And then the next day, T-Rail's like, you know what? Fuck, I give up. I don't even want to beef with you no more. Like, there's no need to smear his face in it anymore at this point.
Was I there for that part?
I think that's exactly what I need to do though. It's like,
am I still glazing?
No, I'll take it back.
I don't know. I mean, for me though, it's like, I said what I would need in order to stop harassing him on the internet, which is I would just need an apology and then he would have to come on the podcast and talk about it with me. That's it. I don't really think that's that crazy.
Do you actually think he'll come?
I don't know. It's up to him. I know a lot of people like in his corner, like Sharky from Hoover and Big Deal have kind of said that that's a little bit of their mission, that they want to like bring us together or whatever. So I don't know if like there's other people involved who would be able to make that happen or whatever. But I got to leave like real soon and I really want to hear the rest of this.
Topic. This is not the same. This does not equate. This young man comes to No Jumper to work. He came to work. He came to give his opinion. He came to maybe drop some knowledge or wisdom.
I love when he thinks he's cooking, by the way.
Things he's experienced on Wild and Out, on Roast Me.
Oh, he's talking about dope.
Doing cultural things. He came to do that. And you sucked him into T-Rail and AD. Who the fuck? Who gives a fuck?
Who was saying that when you left the channel and talked about me for months in a row? You fucking moron.
That shit back.
Who cares?
Who cares? He talks about me every fucking day on his podcast too.
Like, I don't even give a fuck.
He has such a hard time making a point, dude.
But didn't
Like, who
Doughboy
cares?
say AD ran up on him?
Honestly,
Yeah, true. So of course we're gonna talk about that, right?
Oh,
get it together, man.
Doughboy brought that up.
Did he?
Yeah, that's what he
Get it
said.
together, dog.
AD give him kind of hedging his bets and saying, like, nah, that's the homie or whatever, because Munchie kind of knows he's going to see that dude or he's going to talk to that dude. And I just want to also point out, I haven't seen this clip yet, but I already saw 2 different clips of him talking about me and waving the white flag or whatever. So he's acting like I talk about him so much. This is the 3rd different clip that I've seen posted in the Reddit alone in which he's talking about me. So, I mean, the obsession thing, like, you can't really, like, just say, like, oh, this is a one-sided thing, because you're doing the same exact thing, do-rag guy.
No, you guys
maybe
definitely
going to say
mutual.
something, oh, Adam dissed me, whatever. This is obviously hypothetical. I don't even know if this actually happened, but, I mean, I think you have to be responsible for what you say on the podcast. And if you're snickering along with a joke that I'm making, or if you're, agreeing with it or nodding your head or whatever, that, like, if Lush starts trashing somebody that I get along with, I might have to sit here and say, nah, I've with bro or whoever, that's just part of being on the podcast. I like, what is AD mad about in the first place? I don't know. I probably just called him a loser or something. So I mean,
what I did, no.
You probably just laughed.
I didn't say exactly. So no. So this is where I will give you the credence to say your criticisms of me are valid at times, because one of the main notes you tell me is,
the delusion is crazy. You always forget the dumb shit that you say. It's just like I entertain a little bit more, but AD cut it straight all the way off. In some instances, I'm like, you know what? I'm good. But sometimes you just gotta be like, bruh, come on.
So many words said and so little of a point made.
I'm not really sure where he's going with
But
this.
when you make, I don't even want to bring it up. You know what you said, man, about that nigga. And he ain't giving you no passes.
Who?
He don't care about the jokes. Your jokes and all that is taken out of context, and that's where he leaving it.
You look so sad.
We don't care. We don't. Can you leave me alone?
Nope.
I'm waving the white flag, man.
Nope. We already established what I would need in order to leave you alone, buddy.
Leave me alone, man. Doughboy, he won a podcast.
God damn, I can't believe that was 4 minutes and so little was said. What a fucking bum.
Hey, what I'm gonna say the inconsistency is that was on Doughboy bumper talking crazy. Like you know what I'm saying?
Who?
T-Rail and Smack that was on Doughboy. Like a lot of people is about
on
the
the
tattoo.
pod, you're saying.
Oh,
like,
yeah. I didn't see that, but
rightfully so though.
No. But I'm saying like now T-Rail like speaking up on his behalf, like his contributions to No Jumper and what he could bring.
I mean, that's the thing with T-Rail is that he just does anything. He has no idea. He has no idea what he's doing.
Well, he was
just sitting on stream yapping.
Yeah, he was trying to be like, oh, this is like Doughboy is this pure soul that got ruined by No Jumper.
We made him bipolar.
I mean, like you could tell he's being disingenuous as soon as he said young man.
And the whole thing about it too is like, T-Rail, I thought you were tough. Aren't you this big bad gangster? Like, fucking do something, you fucking pussy. Like, just do something. Don't you know people who want to do something? Like, you're supposed to be a joint out here. Fucking do something.
I think it's more productive if y'all squashed it. But you know why I think it would never happen? Because I think Pun got a lot of influence. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, he fucking totally cheated T-Rail out of his spot. His career was going pretty good before Pun got involved. Either way, I mean, all I'm saying is like, I made it pretty clear. If you want me to leave you alone, like, this is the thing. If you do not apologize and don't do a podcast with me, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, which is I will be narrating your demise. I know I've used this verbiage before, but I will be watching you and treating you like the lol cow that you are. And I will be cracking jokes and I'll be having a good time watching your career and your marriage fall apart.
Hold on. Before you have to bounce, do you think there's anything you have to apologize for?
Good question.
No, because everything I did was reactive. He took it upon himself. He was supposed to be my friend, and he fucked me over and really danced on my grave. He thought I was dead, and he did everything he possibly could to try to fuck my life up. And that's why I have this chip on my shoulder. There's nobody else in my life that I am like this with. There's nobody else. So many other people have lost the podcast. Fucking House Phone left the podcast. I never think about House Phone. Fucking AD, whatever. I'll diss him once in a while, but that's not really something I'm putting a lot of effort into.
But with T-Rail, it's personal.
T-Rail is personal. It's more personal than the AD thing. AD is just a useful idiot. T-Rail is an actual demon. The devil.
The devil is crazy. You burnt
and I spared him this weekend because I had them hitters at Six Flags.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Shit, what?
The IDF was deep.
IBM.
I had the IDF at Six Flags.
What is that?
Israeli Defense Force.
Really? The fuck is that?
You know, there's a guy who works here.
Really Defense Force?
He's known to wear a yarmulke. He's known to put dick in some Hispanic women.
Huh? Man, I'm over.
Four-letter word beginning with J. I mean, he's put in a lot of work in the streets over the years.
Jay?
Listen, I gotta go be a dad. Much love to everybody. Lush, I hate to do it, but you gotta do the donos.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Jay. Who name start with a J?
Here we go. Man, I don't want to spell it out for y'all, but I got them hitters.
Jaleec putting dick in somebody?
I want to see.
You're right. Jaleec was gonna take six.
I'll just
take Josh out.
Hold on. Hey, before you leave, I'll offer a bag, bro. We trying to get Jaleec on the
No, he ain't.
I'm trying to get Jaleec on the court.
Why would I offer a bag?
Man, she gonna take $200. I'm trying to have little lady 40 low sock her face up.
$200.
I prefer.
She's gonna take our lady Munchy B don't matter. She got to get her face socked up.
Now's the time to
Listen,
send
I
a
love
super
that,
chat,
but that
guys.
is to be paid by the boxing organization and not me.
Well, tell them hit her up.
That bitch $500.
Nah, she give her
You
two.
don't got rid of them.
I'm not.
All right, yo. Much love to everybody. The Monday show will be airing live tomorrow for non-members, for everybody who wants to see that. And then I cannot say who, Lush knows who, but I'm going to be doing a stream at 8 o'clock with a serious presence in these streets. And I'm not going to say who it is.
Hey,
because I really don't want to hear Munchie and I actually don't want people to know, but I don't want to hear y'all talk about
these
him.
guys both gonna be
both.
Oh man.
Hey,
if it's no Zuck zone, brother.
Man, fuck him.
Sorry, brother.
Yeah, fuck him.
I mean, he
appreciate you guys. Much love.
He needs some noodles. It's all good.
Yeah.
He eating good every day.
No, and I got love for his mama, bro. His mama is good people's.
Hey,
it's all good.
All right. So anybody that wants to send a super chat, now would be a very opportune time. Man,
hey, that'll never get squashed, right?
I hope
No, it would never get squashed because back on Fig just not back on Fig. It's Fig Community World.
Well, so that's the thing.
So squashing something with Adam is like selling everybody else out.
I low-key wanted to. I know he had to go. That's why I didn't do it. But like, what I really wanted to ask at this moment, and I would have if he was saying longer, would have been like, what was the exact moment that made you feel this intensity towards T-Rail and them? Because at first when they were talking about, you know, this or that or like alluding to leaving, I don't think it was as severe, but I don't know what was the exact moment. And I didn't know because I was fired already. So I don't 100%. So that was one thing I was really wondering, but ultimately the whole thing is fucking dumb as hell. They can probably make money together for show. There's like, if anything, we should all be working together. I don't have a problem with those dudes.
Cause these East Coast pods don't got friction. Gilly and Wallow, nigga Joe.
I don't think all of them like each other, but they for sure they not in the open.
They not doing what we doing on the West though.
Because Tony Ayo and them don't fuck with Jimmy and them like that, and
but they not even even talking shit about each other. They be minding their business. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's friction with the let's rap about it. That's Jimmy and them, Mano and them.
Well, yeah, there's, I mean, those are all a bunch of like super volatile dudes.
And it's a lot of, you right for the most part. It's a lot of people that don't like Joe Buttons and they on the East Coast. He get a lot of.
He still has beef that goes back to like the mixtape era. You feel me?
Man, Joe Budden, like the informative hip hop grouchy uncle, right? Like you see how he went in on Lil Yachty.
For sure.
Like, I ain't hip hop. Like what? You know what I'm
saying? Budden been popping it for sure.
Yeah, but to be honest, I just want to say something about Buttons. It's unrelated, but when did this dude get tough?
Who?
Buttons.
He not.
He never said he was.
Not
I don't think he's ever claimed.
He just got a grouchy aura.
No, but he be popping it nowadays, bro. He be like even with like just talking like his that. I never seen that from him.
I mean,
because when
have you ever heard Joe Budden say he gonna put his hands on anybody, or you just hear him talk aggressive?
Yeah.
Aggressive, right?
He definitely like hype like arguments. Yeah, he definitely been arguing. He definitely
bro.
been.
You don't remember his like beef with like when he was like him and like Ransom and Hitchcock.
That's what I'm saying. But when Chuck just marked him all the way out.
Okay, there's been a lot of like instances, but that's the thing. Like Joe Budden.
I never knew him to be a tough guy.
Nah, he like more like an MC. He was on like some rap shit.
That's a fact. That's why I knew him from.
Yeah,
I think Joe Budden just got a aggressive mannerism, bro.
He's from Jersey. That's like just they're super abrasive. Even like the most like docile person from Jersey still seems aggressive.
Yeah, I never heard Joe Budden say he gonna do nothing to anybody or you know what I'm saying. He just talk stern and he talk very aggressive. Matter of fact,
just make really like lyrical threats. Like he'll like say like I'll acapella the whole left side of your chest or some shit like that. You feel me? Like he'll be like super.
Yeah,
like,
but saying that to the wrong person, they'll take that the wrong way.
It could be bad.
Everybody ain't hip hop heads, right?
It could be bad. You know?
Acapella.
And we shout out to him because he turned his career into, he got a second win.
Oh yeah,
he turned that into something.
But he like Joe Budden was really like one of the first artists period that was marketing themselves on the internet and had their own website and was doing direct to consumer sales like 20 years ago plus. You know what I mean? Like pre-World Star was doing that shit. Like once his deal fell apart, he like went super indie and like went to the internet with it. So he has a lot of experience. Like you know how
to. He did sign major though again.
Oh yeah, no. He's had different deals throughout. He was on Koch and shit like that. Like,
but artists like Joe Budden don't belong on majors because they like.
Nah, he had major success.
They don't belong here though. They don't belong here. Like
for sure. But
battle rappers don't have commercial success, bro. He more of a
he did though, Munchie. That pump it up in the club. Him and Marcus, he had some major success.
He did. He was a mainstream artist for a couple.
No, he was, but it don't last, bro. Why Cassidy ain't, bro? After in the hotel. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler.
But Cassie was major for three hours,
and he wound up having a lengthy prison.
Let me tell you something.
He got in a fucking accident that like you get a major brain injury. Yeah. Like
rappers that's meant to be battle rappers or they're battle rappers, they can't make a good hook to save their life. Like the game. The game is supposed to be a battle rapper. The game can't create a hook to save his life.
I don't know about that.
He not on none of his hooks. All his hooks is harmonizing embedded in the hook or somebody else doing it.
But he has enough common sense.
He got some bangers that just would. He got Old English. He got one.
Old English is not him on the hook.
He's not even on that hook.
Old English.
That's not him, bro. That's somebody singing. Nah, somebody singing.
You want to bet $40? You can't come because the two songs I could think of.
He got with Nate Dogg.
That's Nate Dogg. That's not even fair at all.
Oh no, this is his biggest one. Dream.
Yeah,
Dream.
Yeah, you got
that's his biggest one for sure.
No, fucking 50 Cent is like.
No, 50 didn't write Dream.
No.
That's him and Ye. That's his biggest one for sure by itself.
I don't even think that's
Dream is majority harmonizing on the hook. I'm saying a song where Game is on the song and he did the hook.
Dream.
I might be thinking of something different. Dream.
Yeah.
That's not
50 Cent made it. Yeah, the one we talking about Serena Williams' sister that got slain it.
Look.
That is not his biggest song though.
What you mean?
That's not bigger than.
I'm talking about with him on just the
Just solo. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about with the hook.
I'm gonna throw a red art
because he doesn't have that many.
You can name 5 songs with Nipsey Hussle on the hook, but you can't name 3 with Game.
True.
And Game had a longer career than Nipsey.
I definitely can't name 3. We can't say shit. If I think about it, I can definitely name 3.
I bet you $50 before we get up out of here. And if you take his phone out of his hand, I bet you $50.
All right, bet $50 because I got one already, Dream. So what we doing? You want to still make the bet?
Yeah, but you got to cough your phone up, bro.
He looking. My phone is down.
Give bro your phone.
Okay, so
you can have my phone. My phone is upside down.
All right. So you gonna think you got one, right? Cause I'm trying to think how that song go again. Dream. Because I think that was a lot of harmonizing.
All the game's biggest records have other people on the hook.
You know, 50 Cent made it. Curtis Jackson, you know, the Eminem, that's him, bro, for sure. That's him.
Doesn't it have like a prominently featured sample that?
It's a sample hook, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's not. The whole.
Do you want to bet it, yes or no?
The whole. You talking about Marvin Gaye in the back. Okay, you talking about Marvin Gaye in the back, and all Marvin Gaye is saying Dream. That's all he's saying is Game on the whole hook.
Okay,
Dream.
He's doing ins and outs.
Okay.
No, it's no in and that's a whole. No, it's not. It's just a Marvin Gaye. You talking about Marvin Gaye? Dream.
Okay. From the time, all right, we betting $50, bro.
right?
Yeah.
I said 3. So you want to count that as one?
Yeah, I mean that's one of his biggest ones.
All right, I'm listening. So the
Hold on, you ain't
Ain't nothing big. I don't have what time I had
them.
Wait, hold on. What did we say?
From the time this is over, this podcast, you got to think 3 songs. I guess that's one with all that harmonizing in it.
Yeah,
whatever. That's a free.
That's the song we talking about. That's not even like a big song.
How's that not big? That's Kanye produced. What are you talking about?
It's not that
shit was
big
on the
of a song.
Come on, you sound.
Hey, bro,
it's a great record.
If I remember the song right, majority of that hook is a sample.
It's not. It's not. No, it's not. It's just one part.
It's 80% sample.
No, it's not. It's
75.
It's the
no,
same.
it's game all on the whole hook.
It's like the same way Fabulous breathed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, there's this.
All right, so
he say more than Fabulous. He say more than Fabulous.
Because I know the one song, but am I allowed to take that one song away from him, or
I mean, sure.
Oh, that's one. You said I could name 3.
It's difficult.
No. I got one, bro. Because he don't do songs like. Is that even him? Fucking with a thought, nigga. Is that him, or is that
No.
Who? That's not him.
Game. That's not Game song.
That's on Mamas.
No.
That's not Game song, brother.
Yeah. He on there.
Yeah, that's not Game song.
But like literally, like there's like I'm very familiar
$50, right?
with all of like.
But I can't name 3. I bet the $50. I got 3. I'm giving you another chance to back out it.
No. I don't need no motherfucking chance, nigga. The judge didn't give me a chance. I don't need it from you, nigga. Hey, look, listen.
But what does it say? Because you saying his
he got to be on the hook.
He's on the hook and Dream. That's what I'm saying. That's one.
Okay,
you got one.
You got one.
You got it.
Yep.
All right, we got to continue with the pod, and you got to the end of the pod to think. Hold on, you got his phone?
I don't
His
even
phone
have
is
my
right
phone.
here.
My phone right in
He
front of
can't
me.
see the chat because
Call
it's
your
only
phone, bro?
super chats.
Yeah, you can hold my phone.
Yes,
I don't trust you, bro.
You can hold it.
The phone is
All right,
that's my phone.
All right. We about to finish this pod, and he got to the end of the podcast to give me 2 more songs. And don't the chat. That's some bullshit.
No, the chat. No, it's only fan funding. It's only fan funding. You can't see. You literally cannot see the chat. Steven, verify if you. Yeah,
You can't see the chat right now.
you cannot see the chat.
All right, bet.
I'm even turn.
We got to the end of the pod for him to come up with 2 more.
All right, we gonna see. Lush didn't do it with $2. Said whatever it is, Lush didn't do it. Tonyville, we need to get Lush a dog. It will help him. Borosio 88 said, when Munchie gonna interview Sad Boy Loco or Young Dopey? That would be fine.
Hold on, what Dopey from from 18th Street?
I believe so. Or Sad Boy Loco from Santa Barbara.
Yeah,
because he fuck with YG.
I mess with Sad Boy,
Yes,
and I met Dopey good peoples.
Pick the Locks, been a member for 2 months. Hey, Lush, how you feel about Drake using the Cali flow on Too Hard for the radio? I absolutely love it. It's just incredible.
I like it.
Shouts to the Mac, you feel me? Thiz and Peace, Mac Dre. Cirque Tivo 1 said, and had a good take on it. Why wasn't it a problem when she found out? Why was she taking up for DC Baby Draco when he has the same thing on his name, picking and choosing?
But guess what? Whatever she trying to put on 607 Unk, she knew this prior to her getting mad. Like, she be knowing shit that ain't straight, but then she wait till she get upset with somebody. Then,
well, what exactly is she trying to put on 607?
She trying to say that he's 50 plus and his girlfriend is 24 right now, and then he been messing with her since she was 15. So why wait till after you get upset with somebody to blast them?
I do agree with, like, if you find out anything weird about somebody like that, it's good to, at the very least, distance yourself immediately. If really,
that's
like,
an issue with you.
Yeah, unless you don't give a fuck. But then to, like, turn around and, like, pick and choose when it's cool to make an example of somebody in that regard, that's fucking weird.
Can I just name my 2 real fast?
No, wait till the end. You got more time.
No, I don't need it.
That shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter then, Munchie.
No, wait till the end. Bro, if he got 2, let him do his thing.
Okay.
Let him cook, because he might come up with 4.
You might come up with 5.
Oh, let me keep thinking then.
I ain't trying to cheat you.
Sev S4 said, why was Skinny downgrade from Rella G's to Jaleek? And Spody recordings actually save guys from false allegations. Many up-and-coming football players get falsely accused because chicks feel regret. Banknots said, NFA caught 2 flats in a pumpkin patcher. What? We need that laugh, my guy. Ha ha. Free the homie Ant ASAP. You feel me? Expeditiously. Big Bell Sosa. Spody Slow. Doman caping. Jaleek giving it out. Shay did baby Diddy the same way. She fucking Munchie right. Hobie drunk every weekend, whatever. My first super chat.
Eat a dick.
Shaped like. Thank you for becoming a member. G5602. What if both wasted and she came on to him like she said she did, kissing him and being flirty, and they have relations and she never said no? What did that mean? Interesting hypothesis. Dro Fodes said, I'm 100% sure the truth is 50-50 with both of them. I've had fake run-ins with Skinny in Vegas, and he's weird as fuck, and so is she. All right, interesting hypothesis. Gary 2 times said, Adam, you just went to Whack page and only played the second video. The first one, she says she never said he took it. All right, Big Bell Sosa, $10. Last super chat. By the way, Big Bell Sosa, moving forward, when you send a super chat, it is encouraged to use spaces because it's very difficult to read without the spaces. Last super chat. She remember everything but fucking. She recorded on Snap and knew she had came as but don't remember fucking. Try to read, please. Okay, absolutely. Thank you, bro. Eastside Trays, cuz shout out to Munchie for keeping it innocent till proven guilty and not the other way around. Damu Dokoi acting like a damn peanut, cuz just know how Creep was with Jaleec and claiming her while she was seeing promiscuous straight foos. ES1J Money said, why he not on the pod today? Doughboy. Cirque Tivo said, Lush, I told you yesterday, Munchie the best because he challenged Adam. You be folding. I've challenged Adam quite a bit all the time. But what I don't need to do is challenge him for no reason. You know what I mean? If I'm going to challenge him, just like I challenge anybody, it's because I genuinely believe in it. I'm actually like the most genuine person, I think, in the world. Philip Damani 560 said, Doughboy isn't the best, but when he's on here, I'm still entertained, even with bad takes, because I'm watching everyone debate him. He's like Skip Bayless. I see more in him than 4 Extra, which Adam had faith in. I don't really see the comparison between 4 Extra and Doughboy in any capacity.
4 Extra is supposed to be more entertainment based. You feel me? And he was looking at what you call it more as podcasty.
Correct.
Takes, you know what I'm saying?
Although we still want Doughboy to be funny. With that being said,
you only saying that because he is a comedian. You feel me? So you looking for it. You ain't looking for a joke about a Spuddy
Face is hilarious.
Yeah, but you're not looking
Spuddy
for
Face is fucking.
You're not looking for a Spuddy Face come here and crack a knock joke.
Well, I'm gonna start showing my more comedian.
I think no. You be half the shit he says is not serious. If you actually knew this full sense.
No.
Like,
I'm saying you're not looking for it. But you're looking for it out of Doughboy because he's a comedian.
Yeah, of course.
All Dev and nigga, let's laugh, nigga. But
exactly. But there
is been a whole therapy session instead.
Right. And there's probably somewhere of a balance between a therapy session and needing us to laugh every second, right? But QDizzle420 said, Adam, at what point do you even listen to the fans? We constantly complain about Ricky and Doughboy and nothing ever happens.
What's going on?
I thought we were the most important part. Interesting narrative.
Hey, am I the only one missing why they be on Ricky so much?
I fuck with Ricky. I think Ricky's has some insane takes that tend to ruffle feathers. We all do as well, but I think people need to start stalling Ricky out at this point. Mr. Cognito. Plug talk with Jaleec and Munchie C.
Man, hey, Adam ain't got enough money.
Dream Lit Beats. Yo, Adam, can you get Whack to stop making lame jokes about my fellow blind man, Munchie B? We about to do our don our metas and pull up on behalf of a brother. The blind community is sliding for Munchie.
They know way more about the slide.
You feel me? Mr. Cognito said Munchie B versus Fleece Johnson. The fade that the streets have been wanting for the longest time.
Spuddy got my fade.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's out. He don't want to respond. He trying to think. He's trying to focus.
You know where he's at? He's at fucking 607 Studios as we speak. That's
for real?
That's his dog.
Man, that's all right.
Trippy Chief with the $5. Be honest, has Ant ever been on time? Well, this time he has a pretty fucking good excuse. He is arrested. Free the homie. Hopefully he is out by tomorrow. Dragonite Longo. Doughboy should write a movie called Prize Picks starring Jaleec and DC Young Fly. A movie like this from a true visionary would change the world. I agree. That's fucking hilarious. CR versus H count. Yo, where the fuck is Ant Jefe on A-Tray Gangsters? He is hopefully gonna be home soon. Free the homie Ant. He ain't do nothing wrong. Schoolyard Dragonite. Free Ant. The Alter Eagles laugh was simply too powerful last episode. Being arrested for having a hearty laugh is insane, and I hope the LAPD knows better. But if a laugh is powerful and worthy of a high fucking bail, it is Young Ants. It's definitely worthy of $1 million bail. That's an amazing laugh. Free the homie. Eastside Trays 7-8. Cause the homies in South Park say third Jefe got arrested. Free Jefe. This is true. Free the homie. Big game over. 4 3 2 1. That shit could have been Josh getting those allegations saved by getting back with his ex. Jaleec a liar is the hashtag. Trippy Chief $5. Disregard the last super chat. Free the Jefe. $5 will get you whacked. Shouts to T Gullo. Shouts to Uncle Roll some lush built like Roger from American Dad. Actually, that's the homie Smokey. He has the same forehead as Roger from American Dad. Dragonite Crib. Dragonite Crib. Free Brick. Now the Alter Eagle. Adam, why all the real ones getting locked up? Tell them to take Ricky and Doughboy instead. Definitely in strong agreement of that, although I wish jail on nobody. Eddie is snitching because he mad every crip after him has been a real joint. Rich Banks, thank you for being a member. 13 Scuba. I got 5 bands on Jefe bail, Adam. Lush, get the rest from your pops. If you don't want to get
cash app.
Yeah. My cash app, $ the Mayor 92. THA Mayor 92. Send that 5,000.
Mine $ Spody Face 1.
My dad said he'll match whatever you send. Yeah, exactly.
The Mayor 92. THA Mayor 92. Send it through. It's going on, bro. Books.
Deleting for 20% of the inheritance is fucking insane. Troy MPHL. Free the Jefe effect. The checks say $20 on the homie bail fund from Philly. Thank you, brother. Q53 to Don said free Young and Jefe ASAP. My GS3 to Don. Shout out Munchie B and Spody Face. And out of 22. And of course, the main person I want to shout out, Lush One. Appreciate you, bro.
That part.
Lil Reggie, $10. Slim with the black hat. Sleep Doughboy for the chat. He also said for $10, no jumper employees not beating the 125 a show allegations. I definitely do not get paid anything close.
Hey,
to
but you know what?
More.
They talking about this disparaging shit. That's what Wack do. Wack say that shit. I mean, tell Wack to put a name on it then, because he be saying that shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
I heard 75 too.
I heard $20.
No, I heard 75 and went to.
I heard Uber and a fucking Pop Secret is the going rate for host on.
Man, hey, listen, I'm gonna say this. It don't matter what we get paid up here. We working.
Yeah, we have honest livings that we're making.
Yeah, so they making a joke. You know what I'm saying? 5 hours, 5 times. Let's say $125.
Yeah, so what?
Like, come on, y'all. A lot of y'all ain't even making $25 an hour.
No, that's why I don't entertain that shit though.
I don't even. That's dumb.
Hey, but your daddy a crackhead though. What your daddy making? Hey, your daddy would have came. Hey, bro, Wack, your pops came on the Adam and Wack show for free. Straight moker though.
We're finna sell out.
Your son gay.
We're finna sell out the day.
Hey, I be stalling the son out because he ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
No, gay. Fuck his son. I'm saying fuck his son.
You don't want no smoke with his son.
Man, shit, he's talked about my daughter. Fuck his son, nigga. Dead homies. Nigga.
I don't think Wack care though.
I don't give a fuck neither.
You gotta go somewhere else. I think he care more about R&B than his son.
I don't think this is part
of... She got smacked already.
Man, is that true?
Yeah, that's true. Nailed to the headboard. Homie from Mainstream Mafia hitting that right now.
Sheesh.
Man, why we gotta throw women in the mix?
Man, clapping cheeks. He did.
I give a fuck about old bitch.
But me, fuck him.
Nigga,
children. I guess you guys are past
kids and children is different.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Me, morally, I don't care about adults. Nigga, kids. Well, the gay son is not a. I just don't mess with gay people. I leave them alone. Because I ain't about to get
sidetracked. You don't want the mafia on you?
No, I'm not. It ain't because of the internet reason.
This is the homie from Main Street doing to his girl right now.
Man, hit him with the Vernon Avenue wiggle and display what yeah.
Homie from Main Street Mafia fucking the shit out of this bitch right now.
I don't want R&B. I like a real woman. I want Kimberly, bro, because Kimberly's a real woman. No, and this is no disrespect because she's a real woman, and yeah, she carry herself in a different light. She's not trying to pretend to be an ordained minister. She's not on Clubhouse cursing somebody out. The next day, she's trying to be peaceful on Bloods, like, and she a builder bear bitch.
I'm like definitely like if I've learned anything in the past year is keep my relationship or anything to do with that offline. Nobody gets to see any bitch that I'm with ever again. Them days are over.
That's smart. It's too late for you though. It's smart though.
It is super late for me. But considering like I plan on becoming more and more famous, God willing, and more successful, it's not too late. But it is like I wish I would have learned this a few decades ago because it's something that my friends have told me like for a long ass time, like way before this current relationship and all that. I've always been like, yeah, oh, here's my bitch. Everybody look. Got a certain bro. That shit is asking for.
Man, shout out to homie from Main Street that's doing this thug.
Shout out him.
Shout out to the homie from Main Street.
Like I said, I don't
care what you want. I'm saying what I want.
Hey, can we get a name? Can we get a name from Main Street?
Nah, he ain't on the internet, nigga.
Is he from the 80s or he from 98?
He from 98.
He from 98?
Yeah.
We have specific sets.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna narrow it down.
We're gonna get quick next.
No, I'm gonna figure it out.
And you know his name too. Man, you know his name too. You know his name. So I told him, I really want to do the interview and block bleed him, but he ain't on the internet type stuff. You feel me? But she know, he know, we know.
Does Travis Ford having?
Man, she know, he know, we
know.
Travis
Ford is dirty as fuck, bro. Ain't nobody giving that nigga no pussy.
No, I'm just saying to see it like
that nigga weird. He tried to post a picture of my hood talking about hood vlog coming soon.
We know.
Nigga ain't no hood vlogs in my hood, nigga. Especially if you doing it, nigga. We ain't doing that, nigga. Nigga, Travis Ford's a bum.
That being a conflict of interest.
Yeah. No, nigga, I brought Cartoon 5'3" He from Avalon. I brought him to my park to interview me, bro. If you walk in the hood,
but you guys like hoods aren't like beefing and stuff.
They not close to us, but our allies is the Swans, bro. Like and they don't do Avalon. A Cartoon came to the and he was walking, and he interviewed me. But that man is not walking. That dirty nigga Travis Ford, he's not walking.
Well, it's like. Huh? Isn't it also like a neighborhood like is very different than like gangsters? Like,
it don't matter.
Don't like beef with gangsters.
If I welcome somebody in the turf and the homies know.
Yeah, if you welcome somebody that's like like
I'll welcome them. I don't know who the fuck he posted a picture. Who you with? And even then you gonna get fucked up, bro. Like Pee Wee from 40s, he be in the hood all the time.
Because he probably know people that fuck with him and shit over there.
How many from over there? He got a lot of relationships.
He's good. Like, bro, bums like Travis Ford, you ain't got the type of reputation that precedes yourself a respectable member or none of that to even talking about bringing a camera over here or none of that. And whoever you in contact with, they get fucked up too.
Nigga, you ain't coming in my hood, nigga. Oh, Inglewood, nigga, fuck all that. But all right, donos.
Yeah, no, I just can't believe that fucking Ants like got arrested. This sucks. It sucks really bad.
And while we're gonna talk about my main streets, man, rest in peace to my boy YC 80
Yeah, shouts to YC, man. That's my dog right there, bro.
Man,
long live.
Rest in peace.
I was like, we were supposed to like,
too soon,
we were supposed to sit down again before that. But that fool supported me a lot. He was a good dude. Fucking Mr. John Doe 99, no jumper employees not beating the blah blah blah. G5602 Spody, if you make a GoFundMe for Ant, I definitely got money on it. I'm sure others will too. Free Ant. Q Dizzle 420 said Wack has a bondsman and him and Ant actually talk to each other outside of No Jumper. I'm not really sure what I mean.
No, Ant ain't bailing shit out. Or using his bondsman. But and then even with the bondsman, you still need some property. He ain't putting his property up for him.
That's what we were saying earlier. Like,
yeah. Ain't gonna be good. Ain't got shops and all type of stuff. He'll be good.
No, yeah, and as a boss, I'm assuming he might be able to handle that if necessary. If this isn't some bullshit that just gets so hard. Because they are, bro, y'all know right now.
But if it don't, I'm standing here live right now. We're putting this No Jumper building up.
I'm down.
We're going to get in.
Y'all down for this nigga building? Y'all stupid.
I co-sign.
Listen, we're saying it right here, right now. Adam 22 is going to get young and Jefe.
The thing, this sucks, guys, because it took like this. I was so excited, and obviously, there's way bigger problems. This is like a grown ass man that has kids and stuff like. So him be that's like the real issue here.
Hey, no, you know what bothered me though?
It bothers me
when people get on a positive path and they trying to do the right thing, right?
Yeah,
and then.
That's when
I don't know the circumstances with this, but your past come bite you in the ass, right?
No, for sure.
And before we got on camera, one of my older homies from the hood, I ain't gonna say his name, but I was telling Spuddy because he knew him. Like, nigga, bro, since he been home, he been going on trips and work and doing the right thing, and then like some shit from his past come bite him in the ass, and now they got to my special circumstances, which is the death penalty, and he been doing the right thing, like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it should be fucked up.
Right.
Well, he was doing good work in the community too.
And then like, yeah, beyond him being like an influential dude or like who's like definitely on a good path, and I've only seen positivity from him personally, but just like on a personal, like selfish level, like damn, like we finally got some great chemistry dialed in and great momentum in the pod, and then one of our brothers who's an imperative member of the team is removed. That's fucked up.
Hey, bro, that go from my big homie. I ain't gonna say his name. The Young Ant, bro. Young Ant was trying to spearhead his hood, having talks with the neighborhood Crips. And push it to rest, right?
I mean, I've heard there's like a lot of positivity in that regard. This in the past, couple years.
Man, that shit fucked up, bro.
Yeah, it is fucked up. Free the homie. You know what I'm saying? Prayers up. You feel me? Like straight up. You feel me? Like God bless the homie. This full name CW5285 said, when it come to Jaleec, she best know how that. When it comes to Jaleec, she best know now that she had it all with Jiggy Josh. He could have saved her, but she threw it all out for a scrub. Sad.
I want to be saved.
Is a wizard? Should I save her?
That nigga Josh throwing floaties out there.
They call him Rescue Ronnie.
That bitch drown.
They call him Rescue Ronnie, equal to the Johnnies.
Hey, I want. Hey, when it's proven that this man Skinny is innocent, I want a cold outrage. Man, F what you talking about? I want a cold outrage, bro, because
I feel like you're quick to like beyond.
I'm going off everything she said out her mouth.
Yeah.
That's contradicting. And then before we even called her yesterday, what I heard she done said on the phone with the Bob and the yellow dude. Like, bro, you put your foot in your mouth. It's not.
What's up with you? What's up with you and Yellow though? Like, what's up? What's up with
I never met the nigga. Never did content on him or nothing.
Yeah, I did a reaction to it. I kind of told him like you know what I'm saying. I kind of like, bro, like you trying to just take Jaleec's side and you know what I'm saying. You saying things that I don't think you know what you saying.
Someone's got to be balanced though at a certain point, or else it's just like
you don't know what he's talking about, bro. He got the popping it like talking about like
popping it, bro. Like if he was there, nobody would have pressed Unc, or you know what I'm saying, got up on Unc, or you know what I'm saying, them dudes don't never, you know what I'm saying, like who is he talking about? Them dudes don't. We was really referring to bro, but you just saying like niggas
Oh, talking about extra?
No. You know, he was popping into as far as to Munchie B because Jaleec was getting on, not getting on him, but she was saying a lot of disparages things and stuff like that, and then she was pressing dude in a red hat about supposedly Munchie B called in to press Unc. But my whole thing is about it is like, first of all, niggas ain't even on Unc like that, and if niggas was on Unc like that, it ain't nothing Yella you can do to stop that. You know what I'm saying? So like, what are you talking about? You would have viewed, like, you know, come on. Bro.
But the thing is, what people don't realize, Vegas is basically California. The same people in California is Vegas, bro.
That's East LA. What you talking about, bro?
So you're not far at all. You know what I mean? Like, but I heard what he was popping, but you know what I'm saying? But him and Unc, I mean, I guess they're gonna be at the live show. You know what I mean, like, look, we'll dialogue then, because I'm not about to go podcast for podcast with this nigga, and I know he do like the King Pill type shit and do the trolling. I want to know if niggas serious.
No, Yella is like super, like, he's very content based.
Yeah, no, but that's everybody ain't with certain things, like the way he popping and like. Y'all need to get an understanding.
That's not to say he's a fake dude.
Or something
not to say he's a fake dude.
I mean, the blunt thing, man, that's on. Hey, look, bro. Hey, a nigga push up on me is gonna go bad.
I don't think he would though. That's kind of my point.
Hey, but all right. So what if I did want to push up on Unc? Cause he said slob last year. So what if I did want to? What the fuck you gonna do?
He probably wouldn't like get it. He'd probably like
go mind your motherfucking business.
Yeah, he probably would just watch it happen and be like and laugh about it.
Hey, but then,
and I'm not even tripping on the slob shit no more. I was over
but
that.
If he was.
Yeah, but if I was, what the fuck are you gonna do?
But like, if he was,
but listen, my whole thing is when he said something that I felt like it kind of wasn't true. When he said, "Oh, I only know these dudes because you brought these dudes up. I never heard of Munchie B before that." It's like, bro, like if you in the content space, bro, stop it, liar you.
But like he's like
liar you.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Yeah,
but
he
like,
said I never heard of them dudes until you start talking about them. Like, nigga, how you? Come on, bro.
We also don't believe half the shit that any of these motherfuckers say. Like that in that circle in particular, because again, they're so content based.
Hey, I didn't even know. I didn't know the circle, right? Until like a recent video, I boom, and then they was all talking. So I'm like, okay, that's they circle is Bob and the red hat is
Can we hear the other two songs from Skinnyfromthe9?
I've been on. They on the same one. I'm gonna go self-titled album, the documentary. That's him strictly on.
It's not like a fucking big hit.
But you didn't say that. He said a song. Hold on. Just him in a car.
Hold on.
Self-titled album. The song is called the documentary.
Yeah.
Is it an intro and just rapping through and through, or is it a hook?
No, it's a hook. Ready to die without a reason or doubt. Smoke chronic and hit it doggy style until I go out.
Okay.
Until I sign my death certificate is all eyes on me. I'm still at it. Illmatic. That's the hook.
I can't think of it.
Okay.
I'm still at it, and it's the documentary.
So the only stipulation was he needs to.
I just said a hook. That's all.
All he got to do. That was a foolish bet.
No, it wasn't.
He said name 3 songs with just game with Game on the Hook. Basically doing this.
So you got 2 of them so far.
I'm gonna go on the same documentary album. Higher. I can take you higher.
Wait, is that?
That's
I'm at the petty songs right quick, right?
But you can play them, bro. That's him on the hook. I got a couple more. He wanted to.
Occasionally, Munchie likes to give people $50. I've seen it happen before.
Yeah,
like
I told him,
I don't give out no money.
No. We bet before, but I tried to tell him. I said, Munchie, I'm gonna let you take it back.
He does.
Hey, no. That bet was purely out of like I wanted to see Clarissa get fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
I try to give you opportunity to take it back right now. You insisted, Munchie.
No. I'm about to fact check. Nigga, you got it fucked up.
I just rapped you the hook.
Yeah,
ready to die without.
I thought that was based on
you singing like Nate Dogg. Don't mean that's the hook. That sound like a harmonizing.
That's game. That's game.
It could be.
He named in the hook. It was all the classic albums.
But these are not.
All Eyes on Me, Reasonable Doubt, Death Certificate. Illmatic.
That sound like some 50 Cent shit. But hold on. But he might have.
Yeah,
wrote
Nas
it.
had. By the way, Nas had
not-
no hooks on Illmatic, widely regarded as the greatest album of all time.
No, that's
Yes.
What?
Name a single hook he had on there.
You said on Life's a Bitch.
That wasn't him. That was AZ on the hook.
But that's him on it.
That's not him. That's not him on the hook.
But he.
That's a different guy.
You said not a hook, but he had a hook on the album. You just said he had no hooks.
He had no.
He's
hooks
on that song.
He had no hooks that he
Life's
was
a
on.
Bitch, and then you
He
die.
had no hooks that he was on, bro. He wasn't on any
You
hooks.
sound like a man.
No, what do you mean?
You said on
that's
the-
an important. That's
So
an
you
important.
said, I get you. You
on the
said
entire album.
that he did.
Yes, he did no hooks on the album.
I thought you said he had no hooks on his.
There was hooks on the album.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
One
yeah.
Love hook is Q-Tip. The fucking the World Is Yours hook is fucking Pete Rock. Like,
You know, I get what you said. Now I thought
yeah.
you said that he didn't have no hooks throughout the whole.
Yeah. He like ad-libbed on the World Is Yours and the fuck One Time for Your Mind hook, and everything else he wasn't even on, or they didn't even have a hook on Halftime.
And
Like,
I'm saying that's my favorite Nas song besides One Mic.
Halftime.
Life's a Bitch. No.
Life's a Bitch. Okay.
Classic.
But again, like not him on the hook. My point is that what's regarded as the greatest album of all time is a rapper that didn't do any of the hooks.
Who said you said
a lot of people say Illmatic is the greatest album of all time. That's not like a crazy.
That's a fair.
Yeah.
That's a fair statement. They definitely got up there.
Okay.
They definitely got that ready to die. And,
you say fucking like you,
All Eyes on Me.
Yeah.
Reasonable Doubt.
I was gonna say
those
fucking,
four for sure.
You could say The Chronic. You could say fucking Doggy
For sure.
Style. You could say
For sure.
Ready. You said Ready to Die. You
In
know
any
what I'm
order, I
saying?
wouldn't be mad at
there's,
that,
you
for
know,
sure.
There's Get Rich. You know, there's a lot of albums up there. Fucking Good Kid, Mad City. People say now like
I ain't gonna lie, the documentary for top 5 and me. Top 5 to my top 5.
But the
my personal opinion, top 5.
The point is the game not like, and I wanted to say this hours ago. The game not being on any of his big hooks for real, like doesn't mean that
he on that
he still knows how to make great records.
No, he on the what you would call it? What you mean? You wouldn't get far.
That's not
in the rap star. That's his song. What are you talking about?
That doesn't.
I for you.
Okay, you're like
That's a bit. That was a leading singing or single off his.
So if you want to count that, and that's like your answer that wins this bet, okay.
Already did
like,
higher off that.
Yeah, like,
that was an extra one.
Because this is like one of those halfway examples because it heavily relies on the hook in the same way that
he said a hook. He's not on none of his hooks. I just gave you. That was the best.
He's on the hook.
No, text me your cash app, right? But
sexy. Yeah, I guess.
No, because I didn't even look at the. I didn't even go listen to the documentary shit, right?
I'm not gonna do you like that, bro.
I feel cheated, right? Because, hey, bro, that's clear.
How you said that he's not on no hooks.
No. I could think because I already put them in my mind, but higher, bro. It's clear he didn't write that one, bro.
So now we go to
no. I'm not moving the goalpost.
No.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm not moving it. I'm not moving it.
Ain't this really between y'all? But ultimately, like, if
no. I'm not moving it. No, I'll pay up.
Source of sanity
I'll pay up, but I'm saying the man have a problem doing hooks for sure. Hey, bro, it's clear he didn't write that
has a problem where it knows that's not his strength. And
it's not a strong point.
I would agree with that. I just knew he had three songs that I can name.
And that's a 50 Cent hook.
No, that's too West Coast.
I can take you higher. But that's how 50 Cent so harmonized single.
G-Unit Aftermath.
Just because it's a 50 Cent type hook, it doesn't mean. But that doesn't mean anything.
Hey, bro. Hey,
that's not fair.
That man struggles with making hooks, bro.
Okay, so by that definition, if Roddy Ricch is influenced by Quavo, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's a slippery slope.
Game not influenced by nobody. He bro, Game could imitate anybody's verse.
He could,
but it's widely known that 50 Cent wrote for this man.
This is also
no. They say he hooks. The hooks.
On hooks.
They say hooks. He don't need it in the flow. 50 don't even run because 50 not gonna say Air Force One, Dr. Dre, Easy and everything.
The game is a better like bar smith than 50.
After you left 50,
yes,
but the game, 50 Cent is a better songwriter.
Correct.
I agree. We're not arguing about that. Yeah, I agree.
Glad we made a distinction. Like yes.
Yeah, because he 50. You talking about after he left G-Unit, Game had 8 albums just dissing G-Unit, bar after bar. He had 15 minutes on.
But 90% of Game music have
hooks that he's not on, or the hook is embedded in the beat.
At least the successful songs.
But you can't use that to discredit it because it's a whole lot of artists like that.
90% of the successful songs.
It's a whole lot of artists like that. Mine is such ones like 50 and all that.
No, 50. He's a Hook Smith.
50 is
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like mine is 50. I said it's a whole lot of artists that's like that. Mine is like 50 Cent and all them. And
then I don't know. Oh yeah.
Not everybody's Pimp C.
It wasn't up on the Garb either though.
Okay.
I thought the child was about to be helping him.
I had turned around.
No, yeah, just text the young. But game, work on that, bro.
I want to say I love our fans. I'm disappointed in them for not cracking 7,000 views today. You know what I mean? You guys could have done a lot better.
What we hover around?
We're like 6.5 type shit. You feel me? Like
what now?
Which for us is like
that was the highest in the
yeah. Like I think that's a little bit underwhelming. I think I would encourage our chat and our fans to do better next time and come out a little deeper. Because we love y'all.
Or maybe look at it as a reflection of yourself.
I look at it totally as a reflection.
Progress report.
Our engineer. I think this is definitely
you the engineer, so it's definitely on you.
If we're gonna hold anyone accountable for this,
gotta be you.
Berganza Brothers for sure. We have had a plethora of more super chats. We're gonna get into those right now, and I would encourage anybody else that wants to get any last minute narratives off. Now is your time to shine, player. Shoot that super chizz now, isn't it? CW5285 said when it comes to Jaleec, we just did this one. Robert Sand, let's pray. Okay. Robert Sand, 9569. Let's pray they didn't get Ant with the Uber text. Problem to Goon fell for it too and responded to it. Now he's facing 35 to life. Free Problem, free Ant, free them all. They just tried to get my artist with that too, bro. And it didn't work. But that is a real thing going on. If you get a text and someone says it's an Uber driver, no, it's not. Okay, I'm just going to tell you right now. BMX 1803. Brick Baby not snitching it's fucking all of us out of our Tuesday night pod. Yeah. Shouts to Brick for being solid and not snitching. You feel me? Like some things are more important than a pod. Mo Cognito. Whoever loses between Spodey and Doughboy should get lost. I'm not super opposed to that. Young Choppa 951. Jaleec's story got too many holes, man. Protect our men. Shout out Munchie, shaking my head. Pot ain't the same without Jefe's laugh. Guwap 1017 mob. Love you, Lush on Uno babies. That's right, on all the Uno babies. Player, you know what time is it? GS3 to Don. Free Young Ant. Fast. Shout out Munchie B, Lush, Spodey Face. Yeah, shouts to us. And shouts to Ant. You feel me? Shouts to them dudes. Young Chopper 951. I asked Spodey for a pic the other day and he told me to eat a Yurna. Shaking my head. Thought he was a good homie. Laughed my ass off. Nah, just kidding. Shout out, bro. Mo Cognito. Whack 100 shaped like an avocado. Young Chopper 951. Heavy got locked up and put in a good word to sus. Mr. Cognito, Lush, start your own set. Recruit Jaleec. I missed something. Where he going? All right, Cubans said I never made a super chat in my life, but I gotta say, I fuck with Munchie, but he lame as fuck for defending Skinny. Like he was there when it happened. Going hard on her out of hate. Just let the case play out, dude.
Ain't no case. Bro, ain't no case, bro. Ain't no police gonna get it, bro. She said she hollered at the detectives weeks ago, bro. They like, fuck this bitch.
Regardless if I agree or disagree,
there is no case, bro.
Munchie B is an absolute treasure when it comes to
there is no case. Let the case play out. There is no case. Stupid ass bitch, you lying, nigga. They probably hey, look, detective probably looking at her talk the stupid shit on the internet like, man, if it is a case, she blowing it.
As quick as her mind works, you still somehow convince yourself to donate $50 to different homies on every other week, if we're being honest. Capricorn 202, my boy Young and Jefe scored multiple play ball touchdowns on his enemies.
No, he did.
Definitely did not. You feel me?
No, he didn't.
Free the brother. He did nothing wrong. With that being said, Spody, Munchie, y'all got anything to say before we Skype out this hoe?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Go follow me on all social medias, man. SPOETYFACE. I'm about to drop and premiere this video about Jaleec and Skinnyfromthe9 right now. Make sure y'all go check it out right now. Go buy them tickets to the live show. Go buy them tickets to the live show right now. Make sure y'all do that, man. We trying to sell it out. Go
Spody
buy it
actually
right
has
now.
huge news about the case on his, like, if you want to see, like, news that nobody knows about Jaleec.
Groundbreaking. Make sure y'all go check this out right now. I'm world premiering right now. Groundbreaking. Y'all ain't heard it yet. I promise you, y'all ain't heard it yet.
Mayor Munchie, what you got to say, Mayor of Darby?
Morals Over Money TV. Everybody like, hype, subscribe over there. Shit, man. And shit, Skinny Innocent and Jefe Innocent.
And you heard it here first. You feel me? It's Still Play Upon the Lush Uno. I'll be seeing y'all tomorrow when I do a stream with Almighty Suspect, and then I'll be back for the news, followed by a 24-hour stream on No Jumper on Thursday. And then we got a lot of other cool things coming up as well. Much love to everybody. Shouts to the Braganzas on the board. Shouts to Adam. Shouts to, you feel me?
Absolutely.
All our supporters.
Well, hey, one more thing before we get out of here, man. If y'all want to see the No Jumper crew, the No Jumper cast versus the Wildin' Out cast, man, go flood that, man. Go at Nick Cannon, man, or at Wildin' Out, man. Tell them, man, No Jumper versus Wildin' Out. We trying to come put on for y'all, man. Take No Jumper to higher heights in different places.
Not straight up. We're trying to take it to way further extents and really be a platform that this entire city, the coast, and just hip hop culture, and just everybody that's down with the underground period in any capacity is proud of. So, with that being said, never counterfeit. We about